All the bottled water in the office. This is a pretty funny one. Here it is. It's the best of Stern from 97.1, the Eagle. Hey, Jackie, you mind if I take something up with you on the air? Do you mind? How many bottles of water do you drink a morning? The bottled water, I mean. The bottled water that they send me. You're going through a case a week? You drink 7 bottles a morning?
You know...
No. Don't get offended.
No, but I always drank out of a pitcher. You guys broke my balls about it constantly. I always drink tap water. He drinks.
There's something really sick going on in here.
Why does he think we minded him drinking out of a pitcher?
I don't mind him drinking out of a pitcher. He says we broke his balls because he drank out of a pitcher. I could care less what he drinks out of, but, you know, it costs a lot of money to buy bottled water.
Mm-hmm.
But Jackie I just want to add...
Everybody was complaining.
Excuse me for 1 second.
No, wait.
No, let me just finish my...
You guys were complaining. There was so much of this water in there.
No, I'm not complaining. In fact, it saves me money because I have to go out and purchase this stuff for $8, $9 a case. I was just going to say, Jackie's going about between 12 to 18 bottles of water a day.
12 to 18
bottles of water. Every break he comes out and grabs 2.
I know, because I see what's going on here. Is he where's
at
he
least,
putting
Jack.
them?
At least.
Is he sticking them in his big case?
He's taking 2 out. Is he drinking them? He's drinking them like they would.
No one could
No way he could drink that much water.
I see what's going on. I know I'm down to 1 case left, and I'm almost...
Open another one.
But wait a second. I know but I'm worried about your health.
I just read a story about a woman who drank 3 liters of water and came back drunk.
Jackie's getting drunk.
Jackie's drinking.
You know, maybe that's why you're such a big beer drinker. Like, maybe you physically need this much liquid to survive. It's frightening what you're going through. I mean, the bottles of water are there for everyone. By the way, they're not only there for me, Robin, and everyone. I mean, I don't really mind all that much. It's just that, you know, it's there for everybody, but... Jackie, you're drinking an incredible amount of water.
I just said
And you since you don't mind drinking from the tap anyway.
I don't mind at all.
It's just that you're ruining it for the rest of us.
Would say to himself, if I drink this much water, I'm not just going to tap from this.
He's a chaser.
Oh, he would never.
He never sees it that way, though.
Never even think of it. Yeah, I figure anything that's free on this show, Jackie's going to try to get it.
I know.
He doesn't even like water.
I know. There you go. Jackie says anything that's free, you like are man, and you think you're entitled to it. But I was chosen as the spokesperson on this issue. There's many people who complain. I wasn't even aware of what you were drinking. I'm not going to say I was chosen as spokesperson.
Who was complaining?
Nobody. Just me. All right? So I am chosen as spokesperson to say, you know, I don't care if you drink water. Maybe you ought to go back to the tap.
Yeah, well, somebody could complain because he's drinking out of a pool.
Wow, look at all this free water. I'm going to drink every available bottle so I get the most. I'll count it as salary.
Well, you know what? I might be interested.
Maybe I don't get enough money, but I am going to drink every damn free thing that comes in.
Look how this is an example of you guys.
Look how many bottles are going. Count the bottles in there. I've been nursing this one.
In last break, he just came out. He grabbed 2.
Right.
And he's done with 1 already. Now he'll say something.
No, you know what's going on? Because my teacher just told me, we're just not using it economically. Because Jackie, when he comes in to make his tea, cracks one of the big bottles.
He's making tea.
No, what is it?
What a waste. Stuff costs a fortune.
He cracks the bottle to make his tea.
Yeah.
And then then there's a lot left. He puts it down, and I guess you forget it's there. And we don't know.
You know what he does?
We don't know who they belong
He makes
to.
his tea in a filthy, dirty cup.
With clean water.
With clean water.
You can all kiss my
No, Jackie, if the bottles are laying around at the end of the day, we throw them away because we don't know who they belong to.
I don't put I drink 1 bottle a day.
I might drink one.
Right.
It's not always.
No, but
I always go back.
a lot of days I end up throwing.
I don't know. That's what Mike said.
No offense, Jackie. It's just...
But that's Jackie all over.
You're drinking 12 bottles a day of bottled water.
Want me to get a count?
And it's just, get a count. Count them.
What's in the...
He might...
lost my support, pal.
Oh, come on. He might throw them
out there, too, though.
All right, go count up everything. Go count up everything. He's the only one who's been throwing bottles
if they're
out.
throwing bottles, he's the only one who's done it.
Go count.
Okay. Oh, look at him. Oh, don't be a crybaby, Jackie.
He's threatening me.
You got a medical problem. It's physically impossible to drink that much water unless you're so dehydrated from alcohol.
Well, that's a possibility.
Count the
didn't know
bottles.
that was
Instead of
going
Scooby-Doo van.
Oh, no.
Count bottles. Make yourself useful. Counting bottles.
How many are in that wonder?
It's a pile. Look what's going on over there. What?
2 in the office.
2 in the office. 3. Go ahead. There's 5 bottles.
Wait a minute. Now, wait.
It's what we empty out the garbage pails.
There were 3 in the office, and Mike said he had one of those.
Those are yours, Jackie.
Why the ones in the office mine?
Because no one's been in there to drink water.
What's the bathroom?
What's in the bathroom?
Right.
In the toilet. I know. He's probably not like he's making tea with it. It's just like I know because it's free. Because it's free, he just like takes advantage of it.
He's like one of those guys. He would take a bath in it if
Right.
he could.
I know. He'd take it home. Nancy, we get all this water. Let's bathe in all natural water. I'm telling you, Howard gets tons of it. And a Heineken. Heineken. Bastard Howard, he gets all the water. Nobody sends me any water.
12 of them.
Okay, 5, 6, 7. That's 8. And he's not.
I didn't drink
You're
them.
going to drink that in a minute.
The ones in the office aren't mine.
All right.
Because you brought the ones into the mine. You're all full of...
Jackie, you're going through a case a week.
Have a party.
He's going through. I see what goes on every break. He brings in 2 bottles, sometimes 4.
You know, now that you're saying that, there are days where I look over and there's always 3 bottles of water sitting.
No, he comes in every break, and he's got like 2 in this hand and 2 in this hand, and he holds them from the couch, and there's 4 every break.
Because a lot of times the guests will come in and they'll say, "Can I have a bottle of that water?"
Hey, you know, why don't you just open my wallet? Man, it's unreal. Fred, you see what's going on.
Sucking down a lot of. He must be on a diet or something.
But he used to drink it right from the tap.
Just drink from the tap, Jackie, okay?
I'm not.
Or you're allowed 1 bottle or 2 a day. How's that? Okay, fine.
Why would we break
Oh,
his
so stay
balls?
home.
Then this show will fall
Yeah,
apart.
so stay home.
Why would we care if he drank from a pitcher?
I don't care. He says we break his balls for drinking from a pitcher. I couldn't care if he drank from the toilet.
Really?
Fill up a pitcher of toilet water.
Or we'll just run a hose right
From the toilet. Get rid of a hose into the studio. Would you mind if I run a hose in here? We can just drink from the hose? Jesus, what's going on with you? I'm worried about you medically. And he takes us to such a... Oh, we're busting his balls.
Yeah, now I don't know what he'll do because we bust his balls about the bottled water.
I'm a camel. I mean, we get... And I got to tell you something. These are not small bottles of water. These are huge.
16 ounces.
These are 16-ounce bottles. But, man, I mean, Jackie sees free. He sees 5 crates of it. It's like, you know, well, let's see how fast I can go through it and abuse it.
Never touch another one.
Mixing his tea with it.
It bothers him.
Oh, that water's sitting there.
You should see it work. We get all these bottles of water. I drink every one of them. Howard only gets like 2 a week. They're for him, but it's like 12.
I think I only get the bastard. I drink his water.
Nancy, guess how many bottles I drink today? 12.
You know, that's why he resigned. They did not give
Harry
him
Taylor,
any
you know.
more. They didn't give him any more money.
Yeah.
He figured out he could drink your water.
Tom, okay. Can I have more water? Can we make that water mine? Mixing tea, cups, and plus...
Here you mix water.
In addition to all the bottles of water, you should see the massive amounts of tea and drinks that are going on over there. I mean, it's like conspicuous consumption.
Well, I tell you, you know,
It's a
we
party.
can't get any work out of these interns, but they're constantly mixing up potions for Jackie.
I tell you, the other day Mike came running in. I thought he was taking I thought he was bringing the guests in because Baba Booey was on the computer. He was bringing 2 hot cups of tea for Jackie. I mean, there's such liquids going on here. I've never seen anything like it.
Honeymoon's over, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm back.
man.
Time's up. Honeymoon's over.
You're back.
It is true. I was out in the hall screaming at them the other day. I said, what is this with all these things for Jackie?
Shut up.
You can't get anything done in here, but you got Jackie's coffee coming at a regular clip.
You can't take it. Come on, seriously. You're offended by this? You know you drink tons of water. I'm just saying we're running low.
Buy anything that...
So why are you screaming out Tubby?
Close to the
I'm
truth.
yelling at Robin.
Well, what kind of thing is that to say? She's not sitting there climbing up free water.
She's accusing me of something.
You know, the water is for everybody.
Yes, Howard, okay, and I'll try and share
It's just, you know, everything is free. You think it's like it's got to be abused.
I wonder how long before he realized it was free, because he wasn't drinking it.
And
Yeah, I
then
know.
all of a sudden he wanted to taste.
Boing. The light bulb went off over his head. What am I doing? You remind me of my father-in-law. Anything free, he goes nuts for it. We have a friend like who's her dad owns members only.
Ah.
He's like the guy. He is members only. My father-in-law heard this. He came to town. He was like, "I want to get a members only check. Where's their catalog?" I go, "Well, they don't work from a catalog, Bob. They don't work from a catalog. No. They got to have a catalog. He said, let me see the jackets, and then I can go to her directly and buy the jackets." I said, "You know, members only isn't a real expensive item. I'll buy you the jacket. Spare me the humiliation."
Yeah.
I was going to call.
I know. Well, I was building for that. Jackie looked at me with it and says, "Hey, you know, I was going to call your friend Gail, and I was going to buy a members only jacket." I said, "I don't believe this. This guy's a living nightmare like my father-in-law." I know. Well, at least you didn't do it.
You know, he still hasn't gotten a ladle maker.
And the only reason he didn't do it is because Gail was annoying, that's all. If she had been a little less annoying, you would have
He
called.
was sitting there complaining that he might have to sleep with her
Right.
in order to get the jacket.
Yeah, I don't want her to sleep with her. I just want the jacket. She don't want to sleep with you anymore anyway. She thought you were attractive for 5 minutes. And she made you drink all the free water. Trying to ride off. He loves water over there. Anything, you know what? He doesn't love water. He loves free water.
No more. I'll sit here and I'll be parched.
No, you can drink from your toilet water that you used to do.
No more.
Well, don't throw out the bottle. So he just threw out a full bottle of water.
That's the kind of guy he is.
Hey, it's free.
That's exactly how he is. And he knows it's true, but he won't admit it.
Oh, no, we're making something up here.
Are these free?
So he starts name calling.
Right.
Nobody called you a name, Jackie. We're talking about something you do.
Oh, shut up.
It's pretty funny watching him guzzle down all the water.
Party's over.
Oh, he would never drink another thing of water in front of us.
Oh, you're kidding. It's so much fun when you drink water. Don't stop.
I'll lose my belly and you'll lose that.
But if you drink the water, you probably will lose your belly.
No more laughing, no more drinking water.
Oh, it's so much fun when you drink all the bottles of free water. What is it, Joe?
It is hard.
What?
Jackie, you know we're on Nutrisystem, and they tell you have to drink a lot of water because it helps you to lose weight, whatever. Since Jackie's not on Nutrisystem more, I think he feels that if he drinks water, he's like healthier.
Right.
Because he orders like two egg sandwiches every morning, and bacon and everything, and then puts an equal in his coffee. You know.
Yeah.
It's the most hysterical thing I've ever seen.
That is true.
Oh, boy.
How many waters does he go through, let's say, a week, on a given week? Bottles of 16-ounce water.
Jackie, and you know I'm telling the truth. I'm not lying.
Would never lie.
At least 10 bottles of water a day. Come on, be honest here. At least, so I would say about 50 bottles of water a week.
I know, and I'm running out of water,
Jack, right?
And I was like Saddam Hussein. I had a bunker full of water.
That's right.
Was that true? I was stored up.
What if the problem is solved?
No, the water's gone.
Now the water's all gone. I don't know if this guy's going to send more. That's my problem. But Jackie's thirst is quenched, though. I got to tell you, man. No wonder he's peeing every 3 seconds. It's like constant water and cups and glasses and peeing. I mean, it's like a. Jackie's washing his car with it. He has it hooked up to a well in his backyard. These bottles of water. He washes his car, the joke car, the joke mobile.
It's amazing.
And there's constant cups and heating and glasses and drinking and peeing.
The cops are coming in, and the water is coming in.
You have to see this. This hot, but these guys rushing in with hot water and tea.
I mean, because the bags are all over the place. They're pee bags you're tripping over.
Oh, unbelievable.
Yeah.
And there's tea bags being thrown in the garbage. And
And then there are days that it never even gets out of the cup, and you open up the microwave, and there it is being that scummy cup with the water and the tea bag.
It's a whole ritual thing going on over there. All right, Fred, let's play some commercials.
All right.
Jackie needs to calm down.
You're listening to the best of the Howard Stern Show on 97.1 The Eagle.
Ready?
Okay. What is this called?
You don't need it. Oh, man. You don't need to know.
You saw musical legend Quincy Jones and friends in Listen Up, but you ain't seen nothing till you seen producer-arranger Quincy Jones in Screwed Up.
I came here tonight to talk about his brother, who is the quintessential essence of a European man.
It's the story of an incredibly talented but totally disoriented man from his beginnings.
I was in New York in the 1950s, where music was about the doggy in the window, the Yellow Rose of Texas. The songs about that, Davy Crockett.
Hear his uncanny recollections.
A young man came from Memphis, Texas one night. His name was Elvis Presley. We got 8,000 letters because he was the great white hope.
You'll hear Quincy's bros sing his praises.
Well, no, what you said before, but a drug thing. And no kids over, I don't know why you put it back in that game.
Meet Quincy's first agent. Share an emotional moment with one of Quincy's old bandmates.
And so that you don't ask the question, I'm anti-white. Don't limit my anti to just being one little group of people.
Return to the days of jazz yesteryear as Quincy tells it like it was.
Records like the Modern Jazz Quartet, Ornette Coleman, Thelonious Monk, and my good friend Ray Charles.
The beautiful R&B singer Laverne Latoussaint talks of the lean years with Quincy.
I get teased that I just don't pay no attention to him. At least I have a roof over my head and something to eat. Other than that, I'm not worried about nothing.
Hear Quincy Jones, the Patriot.
You better understand what you're all about. That's what America's about.
Hear Ray Charles' backup singers, the Raylettes, rehearsing. Get to know one of Quincy's ex-girlfriends.
Baby, he is a lover. Maybe they better take his blood and send it out to the rest of them.
And meet ex-wife Peggy Lipton's spiritual advisor.
People of Earth, how are you?
Hear the essential Quincy rap.
Okay, guys. I promise you'll understand what I'm talking about when it happens.
And meet his elocution coach.
It would give, I think, all Americans with disabilities just an equal opportunity to succeed and fail just like everybody else.
He's an arranger. He's a producer. He's disoriented. He's Quincy.
You can laugh or whatever. I feel like the luckiest human being on the planet to be here, to be born at this time.
Quincy Jones, Screwed Up, coming to a theater near you.
Yeah. Sound is what you get, is what you hear.
All right. Get it on. Boogie down.
Oh. Oh, boy.
That was pretty good. People of Earth, how are you? We'll be back right after these important words.
It's the best of Stern on 97.1 The Eagle.
It's going to be interesting what happens next, because everybody thought this was going to be a quick war. And now they're discovering that
Saddam Hussein is quite good at this, apparently.
I wrote a poem.
You did?
Kill, kill, kill the gooks. I wrote it in Nam. Hold on, let me get my partner, Ray, for this.
Okay, because I can't deal with you.
Yeah, you have a problem with this. Hi, Ray.
Hey there, Bob. How's it going? How's it hanging, dude?
Bitches don't understand the poetry thing.
Well, you really can't talk war poetry.
Kill, kill, kill the gooks. Kill them while they sleep.
This is what we did.
Yeah, I mean, you know, my poetry is real. It's not like we didn't kill them. It's not like we were sitting here like Jane Fonda.
Do you sit and dream about being back in the jungle?
About Nam?
Yeah.
Occasionally, sure.
Crawling on your belly with a knife in your teeth?
Occasionally I do. You know, those are some pretty heavy memories for me, but my poetry seems to get me through it.
I enjoy it.
Kill, kill, kill the gooks. Kill them in their sleep. Kill the gooks. Kill the Iraqis.
You threw the Iraqis in?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to tie it all together. If you, please don't question
this
my poetry.
This is a new poem. I didn't know
mean,
whether it was an old poem or a new poem.
No, this is my half my Vietnam thing into the, okay. Poetry shouldn't have to explain it, but okay, here we go. We start again.
I'm not an artist, okay?
Kill, kill, kill the gooks. Kill them in their sleep. Kill the Iraqis. They are sand gooks.
Yeah.
How do you like it?
Oh, man, it's good. It's good.
Thanks.
It's making me wish I was there. You know, I'm just thinking about being on one of those big tanks. Rolling across the sand.
I'm working on a new poem about all these idiot Hollywood people who go into rehab, about how weak they are. I have no respect for that.
A lot of weakness in this country. I'm glad we're at war.
Yeah, sure.
Because we're going to be strong again.
I'm working on some other poems and things that I'd like to check in with you from time to time.
It's about time we got back into war, and we got to win one.
Oh, we're going to win this one. You be sure that sand gooks can't hide from our Army, our Navy, our reservists.
Well, I heard that military guy they were just playing, and he sounds like he's trying to let us know it's going to be tough, but I don't care how tough it is.
Right. Oh, yeah, that Colin Powell boy. He wouldn't have lasted in Nam for a day. Because, I'm talking about being on the front line.
Yeah. Do you remember our days in that prisoner of war camp?
I remember the bush. We had some excellent bush while we were over there.
R&R was great in Nam. You remember Thailand?
Yes.
And that girl with that brush?
Let me read you this one. Tell me how you like this.
Okay, go ahead.
Kill, kill, kill the gooks.
Excuse me,
Bob. No, this is about it. This is totally about Iraq.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Do all your poems...
Wait, let me get into this, please.
I humor you with
right,
your poetry.
Okay,
you know I think it's kind of gay.
Yeah, this isn't gay. Kill. No gay is going to sit and read this. Let me get into this. Oh, wait a second. It's Baba Booey to interrupt. How you doing, Baba?
Hey, Bulls. Hey, Ray.
Yeah.
Just some of the listeners have been calling up because you wanted to know what the names are that we're calling the Iraqis.
Yeah.
And they have different, like they said, Newsweek said that the soldiers are calling them homers. Sort of like a goof on Homer Simpson because they're bumbling idiots. And then a guy said he just got back and they're calling
bumbling idiots are landing a lot of scuds.
One of them said they're calling them sand hamsters. Is the name. And then the other one, I don't know if I can say.
Let me take a look at that. I'll take a look. Oh, you can say that.
What is that?
Sand niggers. What is that? You can't say that.
They've been saying that for years. What are you talking about?
Please. Sand niggers. That ain't right. That ain't right because, a lot of our black people are over there fighting. A lot of our boys are black. In fact, the majority of our boys are black.
Not the majority.
Well, pretty much.
But a lot.
Anyway.
We're all Americans right now.
Anyway, let me finish my poem and then we'll get back to Howard.
Let me start you off. Kill, kill, kill.
Yeah. I know you dig it. Come on, you're Ray now. You're not Robin. Get with it. Get with the program.
Did you write a new poem?
Kill. Come on. These are two guys.
Oh, okay.
Put yourself in a guy mentality. You haven't done this in a while. All right. Kill, kill, kill the Dune Monkeys. What do you think of that one?
Dune Monkeys, that's a good one.
Dune Monkeys.
Dune Monkeys we can work with.
They're to leave us in charge of naming these people.
Naming our enemies, yes.
Right.
Dune Monkeys.
Kill, kill, kill the Dune Monkeys. Skin those towel-headed worms. Cut off their legs and beat their heads with their feet. Bash the Iraqis.
Now you're talking.
How'd you like that?
That was a great poem. You know, I laugh at your poetry sometimes, but that says it all.
Try this one out. Murder all the foreign bastards. Murder, murder, murder. The camel kissers. Blow off their testicles and juggle them to entertain each other.
You know, my wife says you can't come over to the house anymore. She's getting really scared of you.
Disgusting sand gooks. Our boys will know what to do once they get their hands wrapped around the throats of sand gooks.
Oh, yeah, they're ready to. They're raring to go.
You betcha. That's our boys over there. Thank you.
Oh, Robin, good to hear from Bob and Ray.
What was that? Murder, murder, murder.
Murder, murder, murder. Little variation on kill, kill, kill.
Those guys are too much.
They're good guys. All right, we'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to the best of the Howard Stern Show on 97.1 The Eagle.
6:25 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. Eagle weather flash flood watch in effect today. Thunderstorms likely with some rain heavy at times. 70% chance of more rain today. It's still going to be warmer, but a bit cooler than it has been. A high of 89 tonight. Partly cloudy. 40% chance of rain and a low of 72. Right now 71 in Dallas, 72 in Fort Worth. Checking traffic for the Carter Eye Center. Quite a few problems this morning in Dallas. A disabled vehicle westbound I-30 East Earl Thornton at 2nd Avenue. A caller report the car is blocking the HOV lane. A couple of accidents eastbound I-30 East Earl Thornton at Winslow. Another eastbound 635 LBJ at Josie near the Motel 6, the left lane block there. An accident with injuries northbound I-35 South Earl Thornton Freeway prior to Illinois. The two left lanes are blocked by an overturned car. Traffic heavy from 67 Marvin D. Love. Some construction in Dallas, southbound 75 Central Expressway at 635 LBJ. Crews have taken away the exit-only lane to eastbound 635. Watch for backups from Spring Valley. In Fort Worth, police reporting no accidents right now, but some construction to let you know about. The Trail Lake Bridge over I-20 is closed for ongoing construction. The bridge is scheduled to be demolished as part of the I-20 widening project. The new bridge will open sometime in October. You can use Granbury Road or West Creek as an alternate route. In Plano, a signal malfunction. Highway 121 in Custer, the lights are flashing red. A lot of high water throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth area. In Carrollton, Sandy Lake Road moving into Coppell. Jackson at Broadway. Old Mill at Brandywine. High water, according to police, could slow some traffic down. In Louisville, high water north and southbound. I-35 Stemmons in Maine. Police directing traffic at the scene. The road is closed because of the high water. Motorists must exit and use the service road. And high water in Grapevine. Business 114 between Wall and Main Street. Authorities report the road is closed because of the high water. And in Newark, an accident with injuries. FM 718 at US 287. And that's traffic. I'm Brad Baxter on 97.1 The Eagle.
This Eagle traffic report brought to you by the Carter Eye Center. Call 1-800-950-2020 for your free RK consultation to see if you're a candidate. Chances are they can help.
If you're nearsighted and wear glasses and wish you didn't, you're not alone. At the Carter Eye Center, we've seen thousands of people who wanted to be free of glasses and contact lenses, and each for their own special reasons. Now, with radial keratotomy and other advanced procedures, Dr. Harvey Carter and our surgical staff can help more people than ever before. And that brings us a special pleasure. Dr. Carter explains why he enjoys these patients.
My greatest personal pleasure in performing radial keratotomy is seeing people's quality of life improve because they can see without their glasses or contacts. This really makes a difference in the way people feel about themselves.
To find out if you can live your life free of glasses and contacts, call the Carter Eye Center and schedule a free personal consultation. The number is 1-800-950-2020. The Carter Eye Center, 1-800-950-2020. Chances are we can help.
What it was. What it will be. Metallica, Green Day, Rollins Band, Aerosmith, Aerosmith, Porno for Pyro, Alice in Chains, Peter Gabriel, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Johnny Cash, and at least a dozen more. You and a friend. Woodstock 94 on us. It's the Eagles' Summer of Glow. To win, pick up an entry form today at Guitar Center, North Dallas and Arlington, and at all Blockbuster music stores. Mail it in. Then listen for us to call your name on the Eagle. After Howard, we'll draw and announce winning names all day long. When you hear us call your name, you have 30 minutes to call back and get qualified to win a trip for two to Woodstock 94. Plus, you'll get a key that could start a brand new Harley Davidson. 2 tickets to Metallica August 5th. A Metallica CD box set. CDs from other Woodstock 94 artists. And a free condo. 1994, the Summer of Glow. Another far-out contest.
Can you dig that?
From 97.1, The Eagle. It's time once again for Creepy Car Stories. This week's episode, Nightmare on Any Street.
It was a dark, stormy night, but the street was well lit. I locked my car like I always do and ran for cover. I thought I was safe, but when I came back, everything was gone. My car stereo, my radar detector, and worst of all, my car. It was a nightmare.
Your worst nightmare can happen on any street, no matter how safe. Stop it before it happens with an auto security system from Earmark Car Audio. Systems that won't false alarm, guaranteed. Remote control systems with lights, locks, and remote windows. Radar sensors that detect and warn away would-be thieves. The finest systems available from Clifford, Alpine, Ungo, and more. Right now at Earmark, get a remote control alarm with dual transmitters, built-in shock sensor, plus options, completely installed for just $99. Protect your car with an auto security system from Earmark Car Audio in Richardson, Addison, and Dallas. You're listening to The Howard Stern Show on KEGL, Fort Worth, Dallas.
Welcome back to the Montaldo Show. Today's topic, women who fear weather. Our first guest chose to remain anonymous, so we've altered her voice. Hello, Lydia.
Hi, Montaldo.
We understand you fear the rain.
Yeah, when I'm driving.
I understand. You've traced this fear to a secret from your past.
Yes. My parents never told me about the Avid MDH4 all-season performance tire from Yokohama.
Oh.
They never mentioned that Avid uses a tread design with multiple channels that cut through water, even around corners, or that Avid dominated a field of competitors in independent wet road testing.
And that's your secret?
They never even told me about Yokohama's full line of passenger tires. No Aegis LS4, no AS301, nothing.
But you do blame your parents for this, right?
Well, Avid's a new tire and all, so you really can't blame them, per se.
Gee, that's all the time we have today on Montaldo.
And since I put Avids on the car, everything's actually pretty good.
That'll be enough, Lydia.
The Avid MDH4 from Yokohama. High performance has a new definition. Now available at 4-day tire stores. Check your yellow pages.
Put some excitement in your summer with a Wave Runner rental from TNP Water Sports. That's right. Now you can enjoy the great fun of the Yamaha Wave Runner on any lake you choose. TNP Water Sports has a brand new facility at Dal Rock Marina on Lake Ray Hubbard. Or you can call 349-WAVE, and TNP will meet you on any Dallas area lake. You can even pick up a unit for out-of-town travel. It's great for personal fun, with friends, or your company or church picnic. TNP Water Sports features the full line of Yamaha Wave Runners. All are 94 models and are available in 1- or 2-person configurations, with a variety of styles to fit your riding pleasure. All rentals come complete with life jackets and instruction, and all major credit cards are accepted. Call 349-WAVE and make your reservations today. Or come visit TNP Water Sports at the brand new facility at Dal Rock Marina. Register to win a free trip to the Grand Caymans. You pick the lake, we bring the fun. TNP Water Sports, 349-9283. That's 349-WAVE.
It's 6:33 at 97.1 The Eagle.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
And it's Maria Melito bringing you the best of Stern. Let's get right into it. We have a phone call from the daughter of former President Reagan, Patty Davis, on the best of Stern.
Hi, Patty. Patty?
Yeah.
It's Howard.
Hi, how are you?
How you doing? That's Robin.
Good morning.
Hi, Robin.
We think it's neat that you called in. We never thought someone as, as important
We were
as
shocked that you didn't cancel.
Yeah, we thought you'd cancel for sure.
You thought I'd cancel?
Yeah.
No, I listen to you every morning. I listen to you on my way back from the gym.
Oh, that is too neat, isn't
I
it?
go to the gym about 6 o'clock in the morning, so I leave there about 7:30, and I listen to you on the way back. And by the way, Reagan is not part of my name, so Patty Davis Reagan is not accurate.
Really? Yeah. You're that bitter?
No, it's not bitterness.
Oh, come on, though.
But you took her mother's name, which I don't understand.
I took my mother's maiden name.
Yeah, why take your mother's name, though?
Well,
It's such
that took me... It took me a long time, actually, to admit really why I did that. I changed my name when I was in my 20s.
Yeah.
And it was really...
How come, though?
Well, it was one of those identity things, you know?
Yeah.
It was one of those I got to have my own identity things, you know. And it was really important to me kind of symbolically to have my own name. But then what it took me years to admit was that taking my mother's maiden name was sort of like a childish way of asking for approval. It was
right. I was going to guess that. I was going to say it's almost like, hey, Mom, I love you. Don't you see I'm taking your name?
That's it.
Yeah.
Because if your mother beats you and stuff, you only want to prove. Everybody wants their mother to love them.
Right.
So if you feel like your mother doesn't love you, what could be better than taking her name?
Right. That's exactly it. It was like I have to do this, you know, because it's important for me to have my own name, but I'm going to take your name. So
I think you need to take my name, quite frankly, because she should change her name completely from either Davis or Reagan.
Right. Patty Stern.
Patty Stern.
Right.
What's wrong with that? That's a nice name.
That's a nice name, but then they think that you had 2 wives or something.
Lisa, you go to the gym every morning, huh?
I do.
You got a really nice body.
Thanks, Howard.
What do? You work out, what, Stairmaster?
No, I work out with weights. I train with a friend of mine, a guy who's been weight training for about 20 years, and we train for about an hour and a half.
Because I've seen you in a mini dress. And,
you see me in a mini dress, I'm sure, because that's about my entire wardrobe.
Yeah, I mean, you got really nice legs and everything. You keep yourself real together.
Thanks.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You should be very proud of that.
Thank you.
Let me tell you that. Although, you know, the thing that's with you that's amazing to me, obviously you're going to be cut out of your dad's will. There's no two ways about it. You're going to be.
You think?
So it takes balls. I mean, I'd be afraid to turn away the money.
Really?
Yeah, I really would. Although maybe if you grow up with a lot of money,
it doesn't matter to you.
It doesn't matter to you. Plus, you're going to make a boatload off the book, I think.
Well,
I'll even read the book. I mean, as long as you got good, cool stuff in it. And I also like the way you dragged it out. First, you wrote this story that,
the
2 novels.
Yeah.
But even though they were kind of like the truth, they weren't. And now you got the true story, so now you got 3 books.
Well, you know what? That actually wasn't deliberate. I really was just doing the same thing that every writer does. I mean, I have stuff in my life, and I'd think, oh, this is a good story, and this is a good anecdote, and I'll use this in this other story. And I was using pieces of my life. I really never thought I would write an autobiography. I really never thought I would tell the truth, because I knew I was too pissed off to tell the truth. I knew instinctively, at least, that writing a book from anger is not a very good thing to do.
You know what's real cool, too?
What?
Now, since you said, your mom was on all those drugs, every picture in the paper, she looks like she's high. It looks like she's speeding her brains out. The day that your book came out, they had a picture on the cover of the Post with your mom, and her eyes are bugging out of her head like Barbara Bush's, and you're going, oh, man. She was on drugs. She was speeding her brains out.
No, she wasn't speeding.
What was she doing?
She was tranquilizers.
Oh, tranquilizers.
You're getting these addictions mixed up, Howard.
Well, that was always my favorite thing to take was tranquilizers. When I was into that kind of thing. Oh, yes.
Oh, mine was. I got addicted to diet pills.
Right. You see, everybody goes through that stage of pills.
Yeah.
But although it's ironic because your mother was the just say no woman. But she wasn't
did she justify it by saying these are prescription drugs or something?
Yeah, she would. And I'll tell you, the reason I really wrestled a lot with revealing this.
I know, because it's real weird to do that to your mom. Even though she did some wicked stuff to you, it's just kind of weird to do it to her.
Well, let me explain why I did, because I really did agonize about it a lot. And the reason that I did is that she's gotten a very heavy indictment for her choice of the anti-drug issue, and she's been called hypocritical, and it's been called a PR stunt. And then when she pulled out of Phoenix House, she was heavily criticized for that, and she's been made a joke of in a lot of ways, because people sensed that something was going on there that wasn't authentic. I never looked at it that way. The only way I ever saw it was that, as I said in this book, that her choice of that issue was both an act of denial and a cry for help. She cares desperately about this issue. It's the only issue she could have chosen.
Yeah, but what if something weird happens where you have to, let's say there's a funeral or something, and you have to go there and you have to see your mom. It's going to be too bizarre. Can you imagine what that's going to be like, Robin?
Do you see them again?
You ever see them?
I haven't seen them, which doesn't mean, that I won't in the...
Do you dread that day when you see them?
I don't, because I feel like whatever is supposed to happen will be made clear to me, and...
Let me tell you something. You'd have to do drugs to go meet them, I swear to God. You would have to actually go back on tranquilizers just to meet your mom and dad.
But I wanted to make one other point about that.
Yeah.
I think that my mother, if she accepted the fact that by revealing her own situation and talking about her own situation, people would not condemn her. They would, in fact, flock to her, she could be an incredibly important person in the anti-drug issue. She could have as much effect on that as Magic Johnson has had.
Yeah, but your mother's even going to say, that was my story to tell. You shouldn't have told it for me. You know what I mean?
Is she still on drugs, do you think?
I don't know, actually. I mean, they're very hard. Tranquilizers are very hard to get off of.
Yeah, so she might still be on tranquilizers, for all you know.
Right.
Ooh.
Right. But
hey, you know who I feel bad for? I feel bad for your sort of your stepbrother and sister. That was a whole bizarre scene, too, because they're always trying to get your parents to love them.
I know.
I mean, they are desperate for love.
I know. It's really, whatever I've gone through in my life, my heart really goes out to Michael and Maureen.
I mean, they are like hungry. They only wish they were the natural kids.
I know.
You know, Maureen's got that other mother.
In fact, whenever they want to find somebody to say nice things about Nancy, they get those two.
I know.
I know, yeah. They're like the two. They'll do anything. Because, that's my whole thing with adoption and all that, that those kids just never feel like they're part of the family.
Well, that's not true across the board. I mean, I know, I have friends who've adopted children, and those children feel like they are part of the family.
But you know what happens? The kids always grow up and want to see their natural parents.
But that's okay, too.
Think so?
I think so.
I don't know. I don't know if I could handle that.
Why, you get jealous?
Hey, yeah. Hey, when you go to, you were at the White House and stuff, it must be a rush, like doing unbelievable things at the White, like just ever make love in the White House?
I did, yeah. It's a little weird.
Oh, man, how weird.
What room? The Lincoln room?
The Lincoln room?
No, the Queen's bedroom.
The Queen's bedroom? You made love?
Yeah, the Queen's bedroom. And it is a little weird because the Queen's bedroom is one of those real frilly kind of rooms.
Yeah.
You know, it's sort of like a little girl's wet dream. You know?
I'd love to have sex with you.
I can say that on your show, can't
You're
I?
damn right. I'd love to have sex with you. I would love to have sex with you. I swear to God. Just first of all, the rush of having a president's daughter. That's got to be great.
Oh, Howard.
No, in a way,
you have to reduce everything.
No, but Patty knows where that's at. You know that's a certain excitement, right?
Well, I guess.
What about a threesome? Me, you, and Amy Carter. Whoa.
Me and Amy Carter and you?
Yeah.
A menage a trois?
What do you think?
I think Amy probably wouldn't go for it.
Yeah, she's a little too straight-laced. And she's no fun. Well, meanwhile, what a load that Amy Carter is. She never calls in like you do.
She doesn't even write anything.
Yeah, she doesn't even write us.
She's probably scared of you, Howard.
You think your mom ever had sex with Frank Sinatra?
No.
So wait a second. When you had sex in the, did you ever have sex in the Oval Office?
Have sex in the Oval Office? No.
You didn't?
No. I would probably gotten caught.
Yeah, see, down there, that's where everybody just troops around.
Yeah, everybody's... You know what's weird about the White House is there are so many... But the publicity one from my publisher is sitting here cracking up. I just want to tell you, she's listening.
Yeah, right. He's wondering what's going on.
She's listening to my answers, and not your questions. She's going, oh, my God, what is he asking her?
I know.
Because she knows that I'll talk about just about anything. So I don't know which one she's more nervous about, you or me.
I know. Either you're going to go off or I'm going to go off.
This is going to get really bad.
Yeah. We'll eventually get to a real bad topic.
I know.
So was it a celebrity you were with, or just like a regular dude?
No, it was when I took my ex-husband, who was not my husband yet at the time.
Yeah.
And we went there and we stayed in the Queen's room. But it's really weird because there's so many people walking around the White House. You never feel like you're alone, and
you feel like someone's watching you.
You do feel like someone's watching. You're sort of looking up at the corners, wondering if the room's bugged or something. You know.
I could see you in a real sexy negligee in that room, in that whole frilly room, getting into the whole thing. You know, with like a. You probably don't buy negligees because you're kind of like a hippie.
Well, I don't buy negligees, but I buy other stuff. You know, Victoria's Secret catalog is one of my addictions.
It is?
Oh yeah.
See, every woman has that secret fantasy.
You buy negligees at Victoria's Secret?
Well, I don't buy negligees.
What, I mean, like, what do you buy?
Teddies.
Like a teddy?
What do I, teddies and underwear and stuff like that.
With a snap-away crotch?
What?
With snap-away crotch?
Snap-away crotch.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I have any of those.
Really?
No. G-string. I like that.
You wear G-string?
Yeah.
You wear a thong?
Yeah.
Send me a picture of you in a thong. Come on, do me a favor. I won't show it to anyone.
You won't show it to
I
anybody.
swear on my
Get
life.
out. It'll be in the tabloids.
It will not. I'm a man of my word.
Oh.
I can't believe you wear a thong.
Why?
You're so loose.
Oh, no, they're great.
If I was single, I'd ask you out right now.
Well, Howard, if you were single, you would ask just about anybody out.
I sure would.
I listen to your show all the time. You say this to everybody.
How great would it be, Robin, if I came in the next day...
And you were dating Patty Davis?
And I had sex with Patty. I go, Robin, I just had the best sex experience of my life. Patty Davis is really good in bed. She's really good in the sack. We did it like 5 times last night. And unbelievably, I held out for an hour. Hey, how great would that be for the radio show?
Oh, it would be incredible.
Pretty good.
Patty's loose. She wouldn't care if I talked about it.
No.
No, she wouldn't.
You can just say it. People believe it.
I swear to God, we'd make a great couple, too. And then I'd be in the papers every day.
Yeah,
Patty
but you know
Davis.
what? You have better hair than me, so I don't know.
Hey, aren't you friends with that Carrie Fisher, that Yenta?
I know Carrie. I haven't seen her in a long time.
Who's all your little buddies? I bet you're friendly with, like, all the, like, Jackson Brown and all those dudes.
I haven't seen Jackson in a long time either.
See?
Most of my friends are not really well known. They're writers and sort of struggling actors and people I've known for a long time. I don't hang out with, I don't go like around the Hollywood.
Would you ever be a spokesmodel on our TV show?
Oh no, you do weird stuff in your TV show. I wouldn't trust you to go on your TV show.
All you have to do is wear a thong and come out and
wear a thong and come out. Yeah,
and model some Snapple.
Me and Richard Simmons. Right?
Yeah. Did your folks ever see you smoke pot? Did you ever see them smoking pot?
Did what?
Did you ever see your folks smoking pot?
No. That would have been interesting, wouldn't it? No.
Weren't you stoned at the inauguration?
I was. What I wrote about in the book was the night that my father got elected. I was still. I don't do any drugs now, but I was still in 81,
right.
or 80 and 81. And when my father got elected, the night he got elected, I knew he was going to win, and I didn't want to turn the television. I didn't want to turn the radio, and I was on my way to I was getting ready to leave for the Century Plaza, and I went over to my girlfriend's and borrowed a black dress because I didn't even have anything to wear, and then I rolled a joint because I thought if this night gets so difficult for me to get through, I can't get through it straight, And I was on my way to the Century Plaza, and I turned on the car radio, and I found out he'd already been elected president.
And you were upset?
Well, yeah. Upset is probably an accurate term because I really hadn't wanted that to happen for a lot of reasons.
So in retrospect, you opposed him in a lot of different areas of his administration, but
right.
He's now credited with ending the Cold War and getting rid of communism in the Soviet Union. So do you?
Well, I think that you can't take away from him. The work that he did internationally, the work that he did in terms of the relationship with the Soviet Union. You have to also give a lot of credit to Gorbachev. I don't think it would have happened with anybody other than Gorbachev, but certainly you have to give my father credit for that. But in terms of his policies, other international policies like Nicaragua, his environmental policies, his social policies, I did oppose him.
Mm-hmm.
And
what are you wearing right now?
What am I wearing right now? Wait, I want to make a serious point here, and we can go back to what I'm wearing, okay?
Okay.
And I'll describe it to you. But I want to make a serious point here, just for a moment.
And then you'll tell me what you're wearing?
And then I'll tell you what I'm wearing.
Are you wearing your exercise tights?
No, I'm not still in my exercise. Can I make a serious point?
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
God, I just sounded like Richard Simmons, didn't I?
Can I just say one thing? When your mother hit you, were you naked?
No.
You were wearing clothes?
Yeah. Can I make my serious point?
All right, go ahead.
This is important.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this is an important political point because the things we saw go down this past week
right.
are the result of policies in the 80s, and then the result of anger that's been building up for a long time. And the Rodney King verdict was just the match that was lit to it. But, it's appalling to me that the Bush administration can come out and blame the 60s and Lyndon Johnson. What about the 80s? I wrote this book about a family that was heavily invested in denial.
Her parents must hate her, Robin. It's unbelievable. I'm listening. Your parents
are for a minute.
But listen to what you're saying. Your father must go, no, my father would kill me.
Yeah.
If I ever called my old man a schmo, I used to call my old man a schmo when I was a kid. I did it once. He almost beat my mother hit me with hangers when I did that. Did your mother ever hit you with a hanger?
No, but something. Wait, let me finish making this other point.
Okay.
What's unique about my situation is that my parents sort of parented this country for 8 years.
Right.
So the same dynamic that I saw in my family and that I've written about in this book, and the damage that's caused from that, and the damage that's caused from denial, basically, we've seen in this country, and we're feeling the effects of it now. And if we don't get to the cause of it, it's going to happen again.
I'm telling you, you are still really angry with your mother and father.
No, I'm not angry with them.
But you are. You are. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
No.
Have you forgiven them? I don't think so.
Let me tell you something. It's arousing me. You know why? Because you're a rebel. It really is arousing me. I am aroused listening to you. Do you realize that?
No, I'm not angry. This is not an angry book, actually. This is a book about understanding where my parents came from in the cycles of their own childhoods and how that was played out. So it's not an angry book toward them. What I do get angry about are the policies in this country that everyone doesn't want to look at. We don't want to look at the fact that we're a racist society, and we are.
We are
well,
a racist society,
a racist
but
society. You won't disagree
yeah,
with
I'll
that.
agree with that. Yeah, we are a racist society, but there's ways to function within a racist society. There's nothing
There
you
are
can do
certain things
about
that
it.
don't have to happen no matter where you live.
Right.
Or under what conditions.
See, your father's really not at fault for what happened in Los Angeles. Bush isn't at fault. It's something that is deep-seated in the black community. The black community has to take care of it. They sort of got to get the act together and get their kids together and the family together and all that stuff. And it's really...
You got to stop blaming everybody for the fact that you have children and don't support them.
Yeah, it's a whole
You have
thing.
children before you're able to support them.
See, like everybody. Let me tell you something, Patty.
Yeah.
See, like Asians come over to this country, right? We've been discussing this all morning. Asians come over. Everybody hates Asians. Everybody does.
Oh.
They do. They just did a study. White people. Listen to me.
You're accusing me of anger. What do you mean everybody hates
Not me and you. I'm saying Robin and the other people in the room. Now, let me tell you something. They just did a study. White people hate Asians more than anyone. More than black people, they hate them.
Well, I don't
But
hate Asians.
Look, me and you don't. It's different for us. We're enlightened.
Everybody else hates Asian, but you and me don't?
Right.
You are so over the top sometimes. I
Listen to
can't
me.
believe you.
What are you wearing?
I
right
got to
now?
see what point he's
The
in.
point is, they come over to this country and they go, they take it for granted. Everybody hates us, but they go out. The Koreans, God bless them, they go into those grocery stores and they start building up money. They don't care who hates them. They don't concentrate on who hates them. Forget about
Because
who
they
hates
certainly
them.
wouldn't go to the black community. They certainly hated there.
Listen,
aren't they?
everybody hates the Jews. Am I correct? How many people you know like Jews? But they go ahead and they're industrious and they build up their own communities. That's the point. It is a racist society, but you go ahead and you build your life anyway. You cannot concentrate on Reagan. You can't concentrate on Bush. You can't concentrate on anyone but your own situation.
Yeah, but I think that you have to understand the anger that builds up from a government that cuts welfare programs.
But they don't need welfare.
What do you mean they don't need welfare?
You don't need it.
If people got better after they instituted all these programs, nobody would be screaming about them. But all we've gotten is more welfare families.
Yeah, it's not helping.
Well, it's not helping because it's not there. I mean, I think we have a response.
What are you wearing?
We're back
Why
to
do
what-
we have to talk politics? I just got to know what you're wearing.
Okay, what I'm wearing is I'm wearing black tights, I'm wearing a black dress, it's very short, and black over-the-knee boots, and turquoise jewelry.
You are wild. Have you ever had a threesome?
Have I ever had a threesome? Once I did.
You did.
Yeah.
Ooh, who was in it?
You go for that.
Oh, I'm not going to tell you who was in it.
Another girl? You and another
It's in
girl?
the book, by the way.
I'm buying it.
He's buying it. That's okay. I just
What
sold
page
my
is
book.
that on so I don't have to read the rest of it? I just want to get to that page. What page is your sexual...
I can't remember what page. You got to read the whole book.
It was you and two guys?
Yeah.
You are kidding. You must have been in ecstasy.
You know, I didn't like it too much, actually. I mean, it was okay. But I found it very distracting.
How much would you like that, Robin?
Oh, I'm dreaming now.
Really? No, you know what? It's
Do me a favor, send me an autographed copy and sign that page. So I know where to find it. I can't believe it. And when can you get here? How fast can you get over here? I need
How
to
fast
talk
can I
to you.
get her? I'm in Boston, so I can't get there.
Put you right on my lap. You think your mother gave you a spanking?
Now, talk about this for a moment, because I can't get a real sense of whether your mother was brutal or just it was more an emotional thing that she was constantly.
I know a lot of moms
kind
like
of
this.
negative reinforcement.
Well, there was physical abuse in terms of, hitting across the face, and there was emotional abuse. But my point in telling these stories was not to say, this is not a book about comparing war wounds.
Your mother didn't know how to raise kids. I've never hit my kids. Ever. I never would hit them.
Well, it's because you worked through, whatever you worked through in your life.
Right.
The point is that my mother didn't. She had a childhood that was dysfunctional also, and she brought all of that to parenting her children. That's the point, and I think that's where forgiveness comes in.
How old were you when you received your last spanking?
Last spanking, like over-the-knee spanking?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get those as much as I got hit across the face.
Oh, she just whacked
How old were you the last time you got a over-the-knee spanking?
Over-the-knee spanking? Why, because you want to do that, right?
No, I didn't say I want to do that. I'm not that
But I
much of
can
a
hear
pro.
it in your voice.
All right,
Howard.
maybe. Come on. Sometimes women who've been spanked like that, turns them on.
I've never been spanked like that.
Why don't you get over here? Where are you now?
You need that.
Why don't you come in here later in the week? We'll have some fun with
Well,
our
it
thongs.
said in the book, I know, that your mother beat you right through the governorship.
You're kidding me. That's so humiliating. She was an adult.
Yeah, but you know something?
You should have punched her.
But wait a minute. You know what? That's an interesting point in saying she was an adult. If we don't come to terms with our own childhoods,
Yeah.
we're not an adult. We are a child.
Yeah, I'm saying you were an adult, though. Your mother was smacking you in the
old,
face.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Did she ever smack your father?
No.
No way. She really digs him.
And she never did this in front of him either.
No.
No. Oh, man.
But you know what? She was.
I never liked your mother, if that helps you at all.
What?
I never liked your mother either.
Yeah, but you know what? You have to. But see, that's not the point of this book either. To say, oh, I don't like her mother. Because
Imagine the two of us as a couple. We'd be rebelling against your parents together. We would form such a force.
But wait a minute. But this book is not intended to make you not like her. It is intended to make you understand her. You know, I said toward the end of this book that there's no way that my mother looked at me when I was born and said, "Oh, I'm so glad," because I always wanted a daughter I could hit.
Right.
She didn't do that.
It just came out that way because she didn't know what kind of parent she would be.
Well, because she was playing out her childhood stuff.
She never hit your brother, though.
No, she didn't.
So are you and Ron close?
No, I don't see anybody in my family. You know, I've done the one thing that...
I can't even believe Ron isn't close with you. What's with Ron? What's his deal? And don't you hate that when they named the kid Ron? Like Ron Jr.?
Yeah.
That's
well,
wrong.
No
I don't
really
believe in
is.
that.
I mean, I'm not really close to anybody in this family. But you know what? I've committed the cardinal sin in this family. I've decided to tell the truth.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they hate you. Forget it.
I know.
Forget it. There's no going back at this point.
No. But there might be something there in the future. If you know, I think my mother, actually more than anybody else, might get the fact that if you just show who you really are, it's okay. It's when we get this defensive thing and we try to keep people away from us that people get angry at us.
What kind of shoes are you wearing right now?
I told you, black over the knee boots.
Are they high heels?
No, they're not.
Why don't you wear high heels?
Well, sometimes I do, not high heels.
That would make your legs look really great.
Well, sometimes I do, but not real high heels because I'm real tall. I'm 5'9".
I was going to say, I thought you were tall.
Yeah, I am. So sometimes I wear heels like an inch.
You shave?
No, I get waxed.
You do?
Yeah.
I never would have guessed that.
Really?
Never would have. I just figure, you know, hey, you're pretty famous. Why do you want to get waxed? And it's a whole story, you know. The woman who waxes you probably goes around telling everyone, you know, you're hairy and stuff. You know what I mean?
I'm not.
No, I don't think you are, but I'm just saying, you know, who needs to create another story? You know what I mean? I got to meet you. You got implants?
No. These are mine.
What are you, a C cup?
No, B.
You look like a C on TV. So, you know, it adds a cup-size TV.
TV has a cup size?
TV has
Never
a cup
heard
size.
that.
You got a boyfriend?
No.
You don't have a boyfriend?
No.
Now, how long have you been divorced?
I've been divorced about a year and a half.
You need a man.
I do.
What do you do? I mean, you must be totally sexually frustrated. You don't have a boyfriend for a year and a half?
Well, you know.
You're a young... How old are you?
I'm 39.
Oh, you're in your sexual prime.
Yeah.
And you don't have a man?
No.
The last time you made love was a year and a half ago.
Well, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. This is two separate questions.
Ever kiss another woman?
No. No.
You've got a lot to learn.
It just doesn't, I mean, it just doesn't appeal to me, you know.
Can't believe. I just can't believe two things that we've learned today. You don't wax with any underpants, and that you haven't had a man.
Well, I put something there.
Well, I know. I'm just thinking about it. Let me think about you laying there getting waxed.
Oh, God.
That's a nice thought.
You know what? I have another interview. This conversation's getting very...
I know. It's getting a little weird. I know what you're saying.
Very hot, but I have another... No, I'm not kidding you. I do.
You dig my appearance at all? Or
I love your appearance.
Really?
Yeah, except your hair is much thicker and nicer than mine.
You got nice hair, though. It's nice and long.
Yeah, it is long, but yours is thicker. I like your hair.
You got to come in here. You know that.
I look at your hair and I go, now I would like that.
You got to come visit us. I need to get a hold of you.
I know. Next time I'm in New York,
Next time you're in New York, you get over here.
You come see us in person.
You come see us in person.
Sure.
I got many more questions, and Robin can even throw in a few serious ones if she wants.
I would have come to see you this time, except I didn't have time.
I know, and also you had exclusivity with the Today Show. They're creeps. They can't sell books. You know how many books we just sold? We probably just sold about 300,000 books.
Everyone's going to go into the bookstore, thumb through it, looking for the Menage a Trois, and then not buy
what's
the
wrong
book.
with that?
Thanks, Howard.
What's the difference?
Because they got to buy it. I wanted to buy it, and I just stand in the bookstore, thumbing through it, looking for the...
My audience doesn't understand books. We just read them for the sex part. And there's nothing wrong with that. All right, listen, Patty, it was good talking to you. I'm really glad you called in.
Thanks, Howard.
And you get in here very, very soon.
Okay.
Everyone will buy your book.
Okay.
I will tell the audience to go buy it.
Okay.
All right, Patty?
Thanks.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, Robin.
That is Patty Davis.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, thank you.
It's the best of Stern on 97.1 The Eagle.
6:57 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. Eagle weather flash flood watch is in effect today. A flash flood warning in effect till 9:45 for Dallas County. Thunderstorms likely with rain heavy at times. 70% chance of more rain today and a high of 89 tonight. Partly cloudy down to a 40% chance of rain and a low of 72. Right now 70 in Fort Worth. It's 71 in Dallas. Checking traffic for Bob Thomas Ford. A ton of problems to let you know about, especially in Dallas. Accidents with injuries eastbound 635 LBJ in Marsh. Northbound I-35 South Earl Thornton prior to Illinois. The two left lanes are blocked by an overturned car. Traffic heavy from 67 Marvin D. Love. Another accident with injuries. Hillcrest at 635 LBJ. A disabled vehicle eastbound I-30 East Earl Thornton at Grand. The left lane blocked. Traffic briefly slow there. Accidents eastbound I-30 East Earl Thornton at Winslow. Eastbound 635 LBJ at Josie near the Motel 6. The left lane blocked by police and courtesy patrol. Traffic sluggish from I-35 Stemmons. Construction southbound 75 Central at 635 LBJ. Cruiser have taken away the exit-only lane to eastbound 635. Watch for backups from Spring Valley and a bunch of street closures in Dallas. The following sections of streets are closed due to high water. Lawther between Landshire and Northwest Highway. Westbound 635 LBJ Service Road at Valley View. Northbound Good Latimer between Elm and Swiss. Westbound Lemon at eastbound McKinney. Jim Miller at 175 C.F. Hahn. Fitzhugh at Alcott. Luna between X and V Streets. And those are street closures in Dallas because of high water. In Fort Worth, no accidents right now, but construction. The Trail Lake Bridge over I-20 closed for ongoing construction. The bridge is scheduled to be demolished as part of the I-20 widening project. The new bridge will be open sometime in October, so you can use a Grand Prairie Road or West Creek as an alternate route. In Plano, a signal malfunction. Highway 121 at Custer, and high water causing more problems. In Carrollton, Sandy Lake Road moving into Coppell. Jackson at Broadway, Old Mill at Brandywine. In Louisville, northbound I-35 Stemmons at Maine. Police are directing traffic into the far left lane. The road is closed because of high water. Light traffic backups there. And in Grapevine, high water. Business 114 between Wall and Main Street. Authorities report that the road is closed because of high water. And that's traffic. I'm Brad Baxter on 97.1 The Eagle.
Bob Thomas Ford will meet or beat any legitimate new Ford deal or pay you $1,000. Bob Thomas Ford, just minutes away on Central Expressway in McKinney.
97.1 The Eagle presents the second annual Rockin' Wheels Car and Truck Show. Sunday, July 17th in the parking lot of Texas Stadium. There are 18 classes to enter, 3 trophies awarded in each class. And you can pre-register now by picking up a form at any Telephone Warehouse or Western Auto Store and get a free event t-shirt. Or enter the day of show from 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. The show starts at 11 and runs till 5. Plus, special Best of Show, People's Choice, and Club Participation Awards. Hockey Electronics will host a Crank It Up contest for cash and prizes. Register the day of show 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. or pick up a form at any Hockey Electronics. You can also enter the Obsession Bikini contest by calling 634-9300 for cash and prizes. The Eagles Rockin' Wheels Car and Truck Show. Sunday, July 17th at Texas Stadium. Brought to you by Western Auto Stores and Telephone Warehouse. An exclusive presentation of 97.1 The Eagle.
Dim the house lights. Settle back in your seat and feast your eyes on the newest sensations of the silver screen. It's the July pay-per-view premiere of The Women of the Men's Club. The Women of the Men's Club is like no video you've ever seen. Erotic, exotic, hypnotic. And throughout the month of July, this stunning new production will air nightly at 9:30 and 11 p.m. on Dallas area pay-per-view. Each video vignette captures the creme de la creme of our 400 gorgeous entertainers doing what they do best while the cameras roll. Best of all, you can see many of our sensational stars again in person, live on one of our 4 stages whenever you visit the Men's Club. The Women of the Men's Club on pay-per-view, nightly at 9:30 and 11 o'clock throughout July. Don't miss it. Don't miss it.
Hi, we're here at LA's trendiest new restaurant, Stress, talking about Vittel Natural Water with Eric, a waiter. Stress, that's an odd name for a restaurant.
It's the theme. Stress is very chic right now.
It is very stressful in here. Pagers and cellular phones.
At every table. Stressful and pretentious.
You drink Vittel.
Love it.
But they don't serve Vittel here.
I know. I have to sneak in my own.
They serve these thin designer bottles that tip over
all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes yours again.
Oh, dear.
Nerve-wracking, isn't it?
Terribly. So that's why you drink Vittel. It has more natural minerals, so it's good for stress, right?
No, I love Stress. Oh, look, they're towing your car.
What?
Just kidding.
Oh.
No, I just think Vittel tastes so refreshing. If only I didn't have to sneak it into this broom closet.
Wow. Among all these mops and buckets just to drink Vittel. Eric, get another job.
What? And quit show business?
Vittel Natural Water tastes so refreshing, and with more natural minerals than other bottled waters, it's just a little more of what water's for. And it's got a neat square bottle. Vittel, raising the water level.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show on KEGL, Fort Worth, Dallas.
Hi, I'm sorry, but we're not in right now. In fact, we won't
won't be in at all for a few days. We decided to go to San Antonio with the kids. We'll be staying at the Plaza. You know, the Plaza San Antonio Hotel just off the Riverwalk.
Honey, come on. The kids are waiting in the car.
Okay. So anyway, we couldn't pass it up. It's only $98 a night on weekdays, and on the weekends it's only, honey, how much are the rooms at the Plaza San Antonio on the weekends this summer?
$123. Now let's go.
Only $123 on weekends. Of course, that's assuming they've got the space. There's a new kids club and a Jurassic Adventure package. Swimming, tennis, health club. It's going to be a hoot. So, if you need to reach us, call 800-SA-READY. 800-SA-READY.
Honey, that's the Plaza's reservation and information number. Now, come on.
Oh, well, call them anyway. Hey, maybe you can meet us there.
Honey.
That's the Plaza San Antonio Hotel. 800-SA-READY. So, anyway, if you want to leave a message, wait for the beep. But, of course, we won't get it because we're going to be at the Plaza.
Honey.
800-SA-READY. Bye.
Can't you just leave a normal message like everybody else?
I'm Henry Lewis of Lewis Chevrolet in Canton. Some things change, and some things never seem to change. For the past 25 years, Lewis Chevrolet has been the largest no salesman, no hassle, and no down payment dealership in the state, and I'm not about to change. For the past 25 years, I've ignored the window sticker price and discounted our cars and pickups for everyone, and I'm not about to change. If you have any service problems, call me 24 hours a day. I'll handle it for you. I'll send a wrecker anywhere, anytime, at no charge. The 3-year, 36,000-mile General Motors warranty is also free. My home phone number is 567-4547. We're open all day Saturday or any other time you want to come. I'll meet you at 2 in the morning if I know you're coming. Don't forget, the #1 tourist attraction in the state, First Monday Trades Day. Lewis Chevrolet, Canton.
It's 7:05 at 97.1 The Eagle.
We're back with a man who single-handedly saved over 500,000 New Year's Eve parties, Howard Stern.
And we're back with the Best of Stern, and once again, we have classic Best of Stern. Stuff that hasn't been heard, outside of New York in a very long time. Well, Howard came across some tapes he made as a young boy. It's an interesting insight into the young Howard Stern on classic Best of Stern.
I also brought in the tapes of my mother. Remember I was telling you about those?
I saw the family tapes in there.
No.
You've got Jelly Beaner.
I'm not sure which one it is. We're going to have to listen through some of this.
Oh, no. What else is on there?
My mother, I was telling Robin yesterday how crazy my mother made me. You know, it's like, I'm not kidding around when I tell you I've got mental problems from my mother.
Well, you know, I think at some point in your life...
You have to overcome them.
Forget all that and just be responsible for your own actions.
Oh, like you have?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I see. Just mention Robin's parents story. She can go on for 2 hours easily. I've sat on the phone and listened. I've missed entire weekends listening to it. Okay, so I don't want to hear about it. I'm a picnic compared to you.
I thought I'd tell you what they tell me.
Oh, all right. Oh, did they tell you that? Yeah, I was even going to tell you that.
I've heard you say that before, and I knew you were talking about me.
Yep. Yeah, it's secret code. I'm too embarrassed to tell you.
He would just say that in the room where I was. He wouldn't say it to me.
Well, no, I could really relate to you because in a different way, I mean, you definitely had it worse than me, and I love my mother, and you don't. I mean, you don't love your mother. But,
No, I never said I didn't love my mother.
You just want to shoot her.
Well, you know, sometimes that's how I express myself.
I mean, Robin started singing Jelly Beaner in front of her mother. Mother hit her with a tire iron. My mother just tried to get me to sing Little White Duck.
Yeah, your mother only said, Howard, sing this.
Yeah, your mother actually beat you for it.
That's right.
Right over the head.
I sang a song she didn't like. She choked me.
I'll tell you something. During that version of Patty Smythe's song that you sang along, I wanted to choke you. All right, let's see here.
Maybe my mother had just gone.
That's it. Oh, there it is.
I wonder how you are.
Always knew the words.
I never was good with lyrics.
Are you singing?
See, there I'm fine because I'm singing with my cousins and my sister.
Yeah.
We had my father had a recording studio. That's what he did. So once a year, he would bring the whole family down to the recording studio to sort of show off because he had a more happening job than my uncle.
Yeah.
My uncle was like a stockbroker, which, you know, you don't bring people to the stock exchange to hang out with you, so it was like real cool. My father was like the big star in the family because he had the recording studio. Instead of just renting like a tape recorder or something or just using a cassette, my old man would bring us down to the recording studio and we would sit and sing and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But my mother drove me nuts. Like she does to this day. I talk about Gary's breath on the... I wish my mother would turn the radio off. I tell you, I talk about Gary's breath, I get a lecture. Like a heavy guilt trip, and I do get guilty from it, I must admit. She's good at it.
I don't know that anybody... That's you. It's your reaction. You're responsible.
Yeah, because my sister's completely opposite. My sister, she just like ignores my mother and does whatever she wants.
Sure. She knows that your mother has a right to voice an opinion, but it doesn't have to affect her life.
Right. Yeah, but me, I get affected.
In the sky, twinkle.
No, you know what to sing, Howard? Sing Jolly Beaner.
Jolly Beaner.
See, that was good. My mother got me singing Jelly Beaner. That was fine.
All right.
When she starts singing Little White Duck with me, she drives me nuts. And listen to the recording quality my father used to get. It's a wonder my family had food. What kind of recording engineer is he? Listen to this.
This is where Al Jolson started.
Yeah, really. I mean, you know, my father used to laugh at me and say I was incompetent. I should have played some tapes of his and say, "What are you doing?"
Rudy Valley must have recorded it.
Yeah, really.
Studios.
Jelly bean, jelly
This is in a professional recording studio, and you listen to all that hum.
Yeah.
I want to know why you sing.
Oh, in all fairness to my father, though, it is a 30-year-old tape.
Okay.
Okay.
Jelly beaner, give the jelly bean a call. Here's the thing.
You didn't even hear it.
It doesn't matter that I didn't know the words. My mother could have kept her mouth shut.
She was just trying to help.
Yeah, but, you know, let me express myself so I don't know the words. If I needed the words... Right now, my daughter Emily is laughing at me. My daughter's 4 years old and knows the words to everything.
I know.
She's a lot brighter than I was. Everyone in the family says that. Gee, your children are so much brighter than you were.
How'd that happen?
Yeah.
It's a signal to begin. Put your right hand on your head. Put your hand on your chin.
Yeah, very funny. My mother laughing at me.
As you thought you were cute.
No.
That's my cousin Liz. Ooh.
Don't shout into the microphone. Talk nice.
That's your dad.
Oh, wait, Daddy.
That's my sister.
Elizabeth and I want to do a song together.
That's my sister.
All right, they're ready.
Anybody want to watch old home movies? Come over to my house later. I should find the part, though, where my mother starts yelling at me.
That was pretty funny, because I think you almost cried.
Yeah, well, she drove me nuts. She didn't even yell at me. She just annoyed me. And didn't let me express myself. Let me go find that.
We found the area in question.
Yeah.
Where he claims his mother ruined his life.
No.
And shaped his entire personality.
No, let me say something. This isn't real bad, what's going on here. I mean, it's no big deal, but it's just an example of, like, for my whole life, this is the kind of
You're not going to
interference. My mother over-mothered me. You know what I'm saying?
You're not going to try to give us the impression this was typical behavior every day of your life.
Yes, I am.
Oh.
I am going to give you that impression. That's why I'm telling you I'm a mental case.
All right.
You know, there's nothing creative about my mental incapacities. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like it made me a better funny man.
Yes, it did. You probably wouldn't have been funny at all if
You
it
think
hadn't
so?
happened to you.
No, I don't know. There's nothing funny about what happened to me. I mean, I was overmothered. I mean, you know, some people are undermothered. I'm overmothered.
I was undermothered.
Yeah. But it's just as bad being overmothered because you walk around with guilt all the time. I mean, all I did was make fun of Gary's breath a few minutes, and then my mother's on the phone, and I mean, she really laid into me heavy. You should have heard it. I swear. I mean, you heard it on the air yesterday, but that was nothing compared to the...
you told me about it afterwards.
Yeah.
You said, ooh, my mother's really upset.
Yeah, and, you know, I said, Howard, don't... She goes. First she goes, I never ask you to do anything. And then she asked me to do like 12 different things. First of all, don't get an earring. Oh, I'm going to get an earring. That's number one.
Right, I'll see that.
You'll see it.
I can't wait.
That's number one. I'm getting that.
I don't want to be around for about a month.
Hey, my sister did it, and my mother talked to her. And she was against my sister getting it. And then she goes, please, I never asked you for anything. But yeah, and then she goes, and the other thing I never asked you for is don't make fun of Gary. And don't make fun of Susan Berserkowitz. And don't make fun. She's like, she's all afraid my karma's going to be bad. But hey, man, we're just kidding around.
Yeah, this has been fun.
Yeah. I mean, that's like me. I kid around about a small wiener. Everyone knows I have a big genitals. Big genitals. I'm only joking.
No, for some reason, the audience believes
Yeah, they
that.
believe
Everything
that.
else they think is a joke.
Well, anyway, you listen to my mother interfering, okay?
All right.
I don't know what this is. Fairy Shaka. I don't know. Fairy Shaka.
I was a little grumpy, and you'll see.
How old were you?
I was about 15 here. I don't know. Let me see. What year was this? Maybe some more.
No, he couldn't have. If he's 8,
Nah.
his mother should have put him away.
I sound like emo.
I'm being careful.
Well, I really don't know. I'll be honest.
Look at the side. I think it's 64, it says on the side.
Oh, what a girl. 1964.
And you were born 1953?
1954. So I was 10? No, that's not. You know what this is? This is 1964. The box is marked for luster cream. I can't be 10 years old here.
I don't know how.
No, I just can't be. I can't be that much of a wuss at 10. Maybe I was 10.
No, and
Nah.
singing Jelly Beaner.
Wait a second. So if I was born in 54, let's see, 54 to 64 is 10 years old.
Right.
But I don't know if this is really
No,
the
that's
box.
probably not. Let me see.
Because what my father would do is just bring home boxes for us to put tapes
the
in.
commercials.
No, I know I'm not 10 there.
You said you were about 4, right?
Yeah, I'd say about 4.
Mentally, anyway.
Yeah, 4 IQ.
We're not sure chronologically.
Well, just check this out seriously, and you'll understand. You know, this is not like a real bad psychological trauma here, but every day something would go on like this.
But wait a minute.
Yeah.
If he brought home a commercial box.
Yeah. Years later, because I went to the store. Yeah, I went to the store then. Yeah. See, my cousins would keep singing.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding.
I would have rapped me in the face.
I'm sitting here saying, where's your mother? I don't hear her.
Wait, you'll see. Wait, she gets into the act. She could have just sat quiet.
You're doing your thing here.
No, you'll see.
I don't know what to sing.
Sing Jolly Bean.
I'm a little white duck sitting on the water.
I'm a little one. I don't like to do the rest.
Little white
Oh. This is what drove me nuts. When my aunt and my mother started singing, even though I said I don't want to sing, Little White Duck, and then they sing it anyway. This drives me nuts.
I don't know the rest.
You don't know the rest? I will sing it with you. Start it.
I want to sing Jelly Bean.
All right, sing Jelly Bean.
Come on.
See, they patronize me, and then watch what happens. They start singing Jelly Beaner with me. This drives me nuts.
Jelly Bean. Come on.
Jelly Bean. No, you're not singing.
See?
No, you're not.
Don't sing with them.
Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean.
See, I'm already traumatized. I can barely get the words out to Jelly Beaner.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, come on. Now, even you have to feel sorry for me.
Oh, you poor little baby.
Oh, wait, you'll see. You know how annoying this is.
No, when you sing a Jelly Bean, when you sing.
I can really carry a tune, huh?
By this age, I would have already had a job.
Yeah.
Sitting there singing Jelly Beaner.
My father's taping is incredible, isn't it? What an engineer he must have been. I'm telling you. This is the famous Ben Stern wall of sound you're listening to being created. He's like a Phil Spector.
Yeah, he was the early Phil Spector.
Could have put a little echo on my voice.
Bean, Jelly Bean, Jelly Bean. When you sing, it's a jelly. When you sing, you want it on you. It's a Jelly Bean.
I I sound like the announcer at WJIT.
Poor jelly bean, jelly bean, it's jelly bean, I want to know.
Gee, I hope I wasn't 10 years old during this.
Well, yeah, you noticed all that interference from his mother.
No, wait, it's coming up. I was doing just fine on my own, right?
Right.
Very good.
See? Very
There she is,
good.
interfering again.
How dare she? I mean, obviously it wasn't very good. You know what I'm saying.
Oh, please.
You don't say very good when you just put on a crap performance like that. Very good. That's like my mother at the TV show. Boy, great show. Good. Very good. How can you trust a woman like that?
Come on,
there. Where was all my mother's interference?
I don't know, Howard. That's what I'm saying.
It was earlier in the tape. What happened to the little white duck and all that?
She just did that, and she didn't press.
No, she did.
When you said you didn't want to do it, she stopped.
No, that was the wrong tape.
Oh, please.
Wrong family tape.
You ready, boy? Okay. Let's stop.
I was a precocious little kid.
Lovely voice.
Dirty song,
Oh, it was my uncle getting dirty with my aunt. Just be quiet, Fred.
Yep, I can see why you're the way you are.
Yeah. No, that was
perfectly clear.
No, come on. I once played you the tape before. There's a worse part on there when my mother starts singing "Little White Duck."
Right, find it.
I will. I'll find it before the end of the show. What the hell was Jelly Beaner? I don't even remember that.
Wasn't that from a show?
Was either Chuck McCann or Sandy what's-his-face?
No, it wasn't Sandy Becker and it wasn't Chuck McCann.
Well, I think Chuck McCann took over that show after. Who was the... I see it in my mind. I see a guy with a checkered hat on his head.
Yeah, me too. Checkered hat. The infamous checkered hat. Sort of like an Uncle Floyd type.
Yeah, exactly like Uncle Floyd.
Yeah.
You two are having the same hallucination. Isn't that beautiful?
No, it's a real jelly.
I don't remember anything. I don't even know the song. It was my favorite show. I didn't even know the song.
Now, you see how you blew that out? I just want to point something out.
Because
I want to point this out.
No, because that's not the right part of the tape. No, don't point anything out. I'm tired of being pointed to. Please. Uh-oh.
What?
Now, one of the announcers from WJIT just walked by, and he looks real scary.
I thought it was a mugger.
Is that the guy with the hair all over his face?
No, that's the guy without the hair all over his face.
Ooh.
He's like almost bald. We were talking about some of the disc jockeys on this floor, on the Puerto Rican station. They are so scary, man. I mean, real scary. I mean, they really do look dangerous.
Oh, even the sales staff looks dangerous.
Yeah. Who would buy, like... I don't know anybody who buys... I guess they buy commercials on that station. Goya Beans must buy...
I guess.
Boy, you're true.
Goya Beans must be a big account. There's a whole Spanish product line that we don't even know about. But some of these Spanish announcers and salespeople, man. Whew. Really, some of them should be tested for deportation.
Yeah, fingerprint them. I believe that we can find some stuff.
Some dangerous dudes. Why don't we take a break, Robin?
I can't point out to you.
Well, point out what?
You have blown this all out of proportion. No. See, this is what happens. Let me tell
Wait a second. Okay, now I can see I have to go back and find the tape.
Let me just say what I was going to say.
Go ahead.
Here is exactly what happens.
Yeah.
You have a little incident when you are a child that, this is your whole life. This is a big deal to you.
That really isn't. So it's the only big deal piece that I got on tape.
No, I'm saying this is what happened to you.
Yeah.
You think at the time, this is a big deal and my mother's not letting me do what I want to do.
No, hold on a second.
And you remember this.
Wait a second.
All of your life.
Wait a second, Sigmund Freud.
Wait a minute. And each time you think about it, you make the story worse. So that now, your mother never let you sing the song. She forced you to sing Little White Duck. And we listen to the tape, and what do you hear? Nothing.
Wait. Here it comes. Wait a second. It's here. Yeah, here.
That's not your mother.
Oh. Well, maybe it's my sister I hate. Wait a second.
They asked their mother.
Oh, see? Well, I'm telling you, it's on that tape somewhere where I was being hassled. Now, forget it. This looks pretty trivial, doesn't it?
And he says, let me show you what I've gone through all my life.
So in other words, Robin, your parents were near perfect. You just keep exaggerating it.
No.
Oh, I see.
No.
All right.
My parents weren't there.
I see.
I tell the truth.
Oh. And
Not
when
like you.
When we come back, you have a chance to tell the truth with the news.
That's right.
And we'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the best of the Howard Stern Show on 97.1 The Eagle.
7:23 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. Eagle weather flash flood watch in effect today. A flash flood warning is in effect until 9:45 for Dallas County. Thunderstorms likely with rain heavy at times. 70% chance of more rain today and a high of 89. Tonight partly cloudy. A 40% chance of rain. A low of 72. Right now 71 in Dallas. It's 70 in Fort Worth. Checking traffic for Southwestern Bell. A lot of problems in Dallas. An accident eastbound 635 LBJ at Josie near the Motel 6. The left lane's blocked by police and a knockdown light pole. Traffic sluggish from I-35 Stemmons. Accidents with injuries eastbound 635 at Marsh. Hillcrest at Beltline. Haskell at Fitzhugh. Tyler at 12th Street. Also northbound I-35 South R.O. Thornton Freeway prior to Illinois. The left lane blocked by an overturned car. Traffic heavy from 67 Marvin D. Love. Another accident with injuries. Hillcrest at Alpha. Caller reports 2 cars involved. The wreck knocked out the signal lights there. Construction in Dallas, southbound 75 Central at 635 LBJ. Crews have taken away the exit-only lane to eastbound 635 LBJ. Watch for backups from Spring Valley. Some street closures. The following sections of streets are closed due to high water. Lawther between Lanshire and Northwest Highway. Westbound 635 LBJ Service Road at Valley View. Northbound Good Latimer between Elm and Swiss. Westbound Lemon at eastbound McKinney. Fitzhugh at Alcott. Luna between X and Y streets. And Sylvan over the Trinity River Bridge on the viaduct. In Fort Worth, an accident. Camelot north of Sycamore School Road. In Grand Prairie, a disabled vehicle eastbound I-30 Old Turnpike at Gifford Hill Plant. That's Myers Road. The right lane's blocked there. In Plano, a signal malfunction. Highway 121 in Custer. The lights flashing red. Some more street closures because of high water in Carrollton. Sandy Lake Road moving into Coppell. Jackson at Broadway. Old Mill at Brandywine. High water is causing slow traffic there. In Louisville, northbound I-35 Stemmons and Maine, police are directing traffic to the far left lane. The road is closed because of high water. There's only some light traffic tie-ups there. And in Grapevine, high water, business 114 between Wall and Main Street under the railroad tracks. Authorities report the road is covered with mud under the railroad tracks. The State Highway Department is en route to clean up the mud. And that's traffic. I'm Brad Baxter on 97.1 The Eagle.
Big talkers get big savings on cellular service with Southwestern Bell Mobile Systems. Get up to 3 months access fee free only from Southwestern Bell Mobile Systems through July 31st.
Britannica Films presents Proper Baseball Etiquette. When attending a baseball game in person, it is customary to taunt the opposing team, like this young man.
Hey, bada, 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 swing, bada.
In the ballpark environment, polite, civilized name-calling is also permitted.
Hey, bang! My grandmother can throw harder than you, you piece of
And when the home team is down, flip 'em the bird, flip 'em the bird, flip 'em the bird. The new Eagle Bleacher Creature T-shirt. Rangers logo on the front, the bird on the back. Get your Eagle Bleacher Creature T-shirt before you head out to the ballpark. Available at all CD Warehouse locations and at the Varsity Store. 4020 MacArthur in Irving. After all, it's proper etiquette. From 97.1 The Eagle.
Summertime, 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 double smart, double smart, double smart, summertime, double smart, double smart.
Summertime, the sky's blue, vacation's here, but what to do? Well, here's the smartest place to be. It's DoubleTree, DoubleTree.
This summer, the smartest vacation is a double smart vacation with great rates on weekdays and weekends at over 60 DoubleTree hotels from coast to coast. As always, we'll welcome you with our warm, friendly service and freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. And right now, for an additional $10, you get breakfast for 2 adults and kids 12 and under at DoubleTree Hotels.
It's summertime, there's no funner time. DoubleTree, it's the place to be. Double smart, summertime. DoubleTree.
Call your travel professional or 1-800-222-TREE.
It's double smart.
Offer valid at DoubleTree Hotels through September 5th. Some restrictions apply.
Put some excitement in your summer with a Wave Runner rental from TNP Water Sports. That's right. Now you can enjoy the great fun of the Yamaha Wave Runner on any lake you choose. TNP Water Sports has a brand new facility at Dal Rock Marina on Lake Ray Hubbard. Or you can call 349-WAVE and TNP will meet you on any Dallas area lake. You can even pick up a unit for out-of-town travel. It's great for personal fun, with friends or your company or church picnic. TNP Water Sports features the full line of Yamaha Wave Runners. All are 94 models and are available in 1 or 2 person configurations with a variety of styles to fit your riding pleasure. All rentals come complete with life jackets and instruction, and all major credit cards are accepted. Call 349-WAVE and make your reservations today. Or come visit TNP Water Sports at the brand new facility at Dow Rock Marina. Register to win a free trip to the Grand Caymans. You pick the lake, we bring the fun. TNP Water Sports, 349-9283. That's 349-WAVE.
In the delicatessen business, things are not the way they used to be. Today, there are hams made with scraps and trimmings, and turkey breasts made of assorted turkey parts. That's not the way it used to be. Some roast beef is actually reconstituted. Bologna can be filled with fowl. And frankfurters, well, things are not the way they used to be. At Boar's Head, happily, things are as they always were. Lo and behold, a Boar's Head turkey breast is turkey breast. Our roast beef is USDA beef that's roasted. Our bologna is pure beef and pork, not beef and pork byproducts. With Boar's Head, you get meat without cereal or extenders, pure spices, not artificial ones. To this day, our meats aren't pre-sliced or pre-wrapped or pre-anything. Are we shamefully out of step with modern technology? We hope so.
One thing is still just the way it used to be. The only way to be sure to get Boar's Head is to ask for it by name at Fine Delicatessens.
It's hot. It's summer. It's time for something refreshing. Try the Summer Funshine in San Antonio now at special prices. San Antonio's finest hotels are offering accommodations in a variety of locations with prices starting at only $69 per night. Call 1-800-28-TEXAS and ask for the Summer Funshine package and get the best discounts on tickets to Fiesta, Texas and SeaWorld delivered to your room. No waiting in lines at the parks. Come stay on the Riverwalk and enjoy good food, great art, and lively music. Or by colorful Market Square and soak up local culture. Or by the major shopping malls with quick access to the city's popular attractions. Although San Antonio is Texas' most popular vacation destination, rooms are available for a romantic vacation or a family treat. Catch the Summer Funshine. Call today. With values like these, a summer can blaze by.
It's 7:30 at 97.1 The Eagle.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
And we're back with the best of Stern and a Woodstock Minute.
I'm Allison Steele, the Nightbird, with a Woodstock Minute. Very few people realize that most groups appearing at the Woodstock Festival did not make it into the Woodstock movie. Artists such as Leslie West and Mountain, Creedence Clearwater Revival, and the Jefferson Airplane. But the most glaring error was the omission of Larry Fine of the Three Stooges, whose backstage contributions were the backbone of the festival.
Oh boy, this is beautiful. It's beautiful. Hey, who is that ugly broad? Janet Joplin? I wouldn't her with Shemp's
Yes, Larry Fine was feeling no pain.
Hey, Mo, I'm getting dizzy. What's hashish?
It wasn't long before the crowd was won over by Larry as he led them in the infamous rain chant.
Hey, come on, you ass. Sing. It's raining out. We gotta make it stop raining.
Larry got to know stars like Jimi Hendrix.
Hey, Jimmy, is it my imagination, or has Santana's drummer been taking a solo for a day and a half?
Hey, man, Larry, you are so cool.
Thanks, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, who's the darky with the needle in his arm?
That's my good friend. We experiment with drugs together.
Larry was asked to make several stage announcements, which wasn't so easy because he was drunk.
Oh, please don't eat the brown acid. I'm warning you. Please get off those towers. I had long hair before any of you jerk-offs. Get out off those towers, you hard-on. Don't eat the brown acid. I'm warning you. And somebody find me a whore.
Larry advised many of the up-and-coming stars like Country Joe and the Fish.
Hey, Mr. Fine, excuse me, you got a minute?
Hey, Country, how you doing? Hey, what are you and the Fishes gonna do when you get out on stage?
Oh, man, I don't know what to do. I got no ideas.
I got it. Why don't you go out there and spell
Hey, man, great idea.
Now get out there before I take an axe handle to your colon.
Country Joe was truly inspired.
Give me an F.
go for it, country. Give me a U. Hey, don't forget the K at the end.
Larry doubted his usefulness at Woodstock, but he soon realized he was an integral part of the festival. In one of Larry's last recorded interviews, he spoke in great detail about the 3 days of peace and love.
What do you remember about Woodstock?
Well, I felt out of place until I saw Shana Na.
Did you do drugs?
I said to Mo, let's trip. We have nothing to lose. I tie-dyed my hair.
Was there alcohol abuse?
Oh, yes. I started drinking when I heard Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
To this day, if you listen to Crosby, Stills, and Nash, you can hear faintly in the background a drunken Larry Fine singing along with the group.
Getting to the point where I'm no fun anymore.
Larry Fine, not just one of the Three Stooges, but an integral part of the Woodstock Festival.
Mo gave Jimmy the lighter fluid idea for lighting the guitar.
So you take credit for that?
Yeah, I said let the Schwarzer light himself on fire and his stupid guitar.
Are you bitter about Woodstock?
Bitter? Hell yeah. Those fakakta schnooks at Warner Brothers stiffed me on the movie deal for Woodstock.
Larry Fine, the forgotten stooge. I'm Allison Steele with another Woodstock Minute.
It's the best of Stern on 97.1 The Eagle.
7:34 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. Eagle weather flash flood watch in effect today. Flash flood warning in effect for Dallas until 9:45. Thunderstorms likely with rain heavy. 70% chance we'll see more rain. High of 89. Tonight partly cloudy down to a 40% chance of rain and a low of 72. Right now 70 in Fort Worth, 71 in Dallas. Checking traffic for Bob Thomas Ford in Dallas. An accident eastbound 635 LBJ at Josie near the Motel 6. The left lane blocked by police and a knockdown light pole. Traffic sluggish from I-35 Stemmons. Accidents with injuries, Hillcrest at Beltline, Haskell at Fitzhugh, Tyler at 12th. Also Hillcrest at Alpha. A caller reports 2 cars involved. The wreck knocked down the signal lights there. Construction in Dallas, southbound 75 Central at 635 LBJ. Crews have taken away the exit-only lane to eastbound 635. Watch for backups from Spring Valley. Street closures due to high water in Dallas. Lawther between Landshire and Northwest Highway. Westbound 635 LBJ Service Road at Valley View. Northbound Good Latimer between Elm and Swiss. Westbound Lemon at eastbound McKinney. Fitzhugh at Elcott. Luna between X and Y Streets. And Sylvan over the Trinity River Bridge on the viaduct. In Fort Worth, an accident. Camelot north of Sycamore School. Construction in Fort Worth. The Trail Lake Bridge over I-20 is closed for ongoing construction. The bridge is scheduled to be demolished as part of the I-20 widening project. The new bridge will be open sometime in October. You can use Granbury Road or West Creek as an alternate route. In Grand Prairie, a disabled vehicle eastbound I-30 Old Turnpike at Gifford Hill. That's at Myers Road, the right lane block there. Signal malfunction in Plano, Highway 121 at Custer. The lights flashing red. High water causing more problems in Carrollton. Sandy Lake Road moving into Coppell. Jackson at Broadway. Old Mill at Brandywine. High water, according to police, is slowing traffic there. High water in Louisville. Northbound I-35 Stemmons and Maine. Police are directing traffic to the far left lane. The road is closed because of high water. Only some light traffic tie-ups there. And in Grapevine, Business 114 between Wall and Main Street under the railroad tracks. Authorities report the road is covered with mud under the railroad tracks, and the State Highway Department is en route to clean up the mud. That's traffic. I'm Brad Baxter on 97.1 The Eagle.
Would you compare new car prices for $1,000? Sure you would. Bob Thomas Ford will meet or beat any legitimate new Ford deal or pay you $1,000. Bob Thomas Ford in McKinney.
What it was.
Yeah, far out.
What it will be. Metallica, Green Day, Rollins Band, Aerosmith, Porno for Pyro, Alice in Chains, Peter Gabriel, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Johnny Cash, and at least a dozen more. You and a friend. Woodstock 94 on us. It's the Eagles' Summer of Glow. To win, pick up an entry form today at Guitar Center, North Dallas and Arlington, and at all Blockbuster music stores. Mail it in. Then listen for us to call your name on the Eagle. After Howard, we'll draw and announce winning names all day long. When you hear us call your name, you have 30 minutes to call back and get qualified to win a trip for 2 to Woodstock 94. Plus, you'll get a key that could start a brand new Harley Davidson. 2 tickets to Metallica August 5th. A Metallica CD box set. CDs from other Woodstock 94 artists. And a free condo. 1994, the Summer of Glow. Another far-out contest.
Can you dig that?
From 97.1, The Eagle.
Robin, good news. Right now, Canon is offering a $30 rebate on all their printers and scanners. Canon. Canon's a great company. I always bought Canon cameras because they were so good. Canon's full line of award-winning printers are designed to meet the printing needs of anyone running a small office or home office. The Canon BubbleJet 200E, for example, is a black and white desktop printer that offers breakthrough laser quality and full-featured performance without breaking your budget. Then there's the Canon BJC 600 color printer. The award-winning printer produces vibrant color and laser quality black and white at 360 DPI. But no matter which Canon printer or scanner you choose, you'll find it's now $30 less than before. For more details and rebate coupons, see a participating Canon dealer or call 1-800-848-4123 for more information. Impressive-looking machines, and they really do the job. Rebate ends August 31st, 1994.
Some people know the right time to buy everything.
Hey, mister, want to buy some lemonade?
No, thanks. I bought my lemonade in the off-season and saved a ton. I've got 12 drums of it in my basement.
If you've been waiting for the right time to join Bally's Health Club, the right time is right now. It's Bally's off-season sale with the absolute best offer of the year.
Mom, he never buys lemonade.
Hey, I know you. You never buy any of my homemade ice cream at the summer fair.
That's right. I bought half a ton of Rocky Road last February. Only cost me 6 cents a bowl.
So come on, stop putting it off. There's never been a better time to get your body to Bally's for step aerobic classes, tons of free weights, and the latest cardiovascular equipment, all in air-conditioned comfort.
Well, I'm heading over to Bally's.
You join Bally's when it's this nice out?
You're just never gonna get it, are you?
For the best offer of the year, visit Bally's Health Club today or call 1-800-WORKOUT now. But hurry, this off-season sale won't be on long.
Oh, it's gonna rain.
Want to buy an umbrella?
Great, how much?
$50.
Visit the Bally's President's Health Club near you or call 1-800-WORKOUT.
Welcome back to the Montaldo Show. Today's topic, women who fear weather. Our first guest chose to remain anonymous, so we've altered her voice. Hello, Lydia.
Hi, Montaldo.
We understand you fear the rain.
Yeah, when I'm driving.
I understand. You've traced this fear to a secret from your past.
Yes. My parents never told me about the Abbott MDH4 all-season performance tire from Yokohama.
Oh.
They never mentioned that Abbott uses a tread design with multiple channels that cut through water, even around corners, or that Abbott dominated a field of competitors in independent wet road testing.
And that's your secret?
They never even told me about Yokohama's full line of passenger tires. No Aegis LS4, no AS301, nothing.
But you do blame your parents for this, right?
Well, Abbott's a new tire and all, so you really can't blame them per se.
Gee, that's all the time we have today on Montaldo.
And since I put Abbott's on the car, everything's actually pretty good.
That'll be enough, Lydia.
The Abbott MDH4 from Yokohama. High performance has a new definition. Available at Discount Tires' 25 locations. Check your yellow pages.
It's time once again for Creepy Car Stories. This week's episode, Nightmare on Any Street.
It was a dark, stormy night, but the street was well lit. I locked my car like I always do and ran for cover. I thought I was safe, but when I came back, everything was gone. My car stereo, my radar detector, and worst of all, my car. It was a nightmare.
Your worst nightmare can happen on any street, no matter how safe. Stop it before it happens with an auto security system from Earmark Car Audio. Systems that won't false alarm, guaranteed. Remote control systems with lights, locks, and remote windows. Radar sensors that detect and warn away would-be thieves. The finest systems available from Clifford, Alpine, Ungo, and more. Right now at Earmark, get a remote control alarm with dual transmitters, built-in shock sensor, plus options, completely installed for just $99. Protect your car with an auto security system from Earmark Car Audio in Richardson, Addison, and Dallas.
It's 7:41 at 97.1 The Eagle.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
And it's Maria Melito bringing you the best of Stern. Sylvester Stallone's mom, Jackie, was Howard's in-studio guest. Here's what happened on the best of Stern.
Jackie Stallone has joined us with, of course, Joel. You remember her boyfriend, Joel,
yes.
Robin.
And, now I figured it out.
What?
Let me clear my throat.
Let me hear it.
Let me hear you clear your throat.
What's the shock, Robin?
She's got laryngitis.
No, I figured it out, that every time she gets a new boyfriend, she changes something about herself. She used to wear those headbands.
Yeah. My kids don't want them, Robin. My kids don't want the headbands.
But you haven't worn one since Joel came into your life.
It had nothing to do with Joel. Yes, in a sense it did.
Sure it did.
I don't sleep with it. But the thing is, my kids hated it. They said it took away from my natural beauty.
But you wore them for years. Even
I like the headband.
Or should I wear a headband
yes.
or not? I like a national pole.
Since when do your children run your life?
Yeah.
Well, since when does Joel run my life?
Joel, you don't like the headband?
I hate him.
Why, does it embarrass you at the country club?
No, it attracts too much attention. People don't look at him.
You want to know something? You're the type of woman who has always attracted attention. and the headband is your thing
Should I
that
wear
makes you different from everyone else, and there is a certain sexy quality to it. So you don't look like the rest of the yentas running around the country club.
Real?
I'm being dead
I'm
serious.
going back to it.
And I'll tell you something. When you walk into a room with that glamorous headband on, meanwhile, that's what attracted Joel to you. You were wearing the headband when he got attracted.
Then maybe take it off.
Now he wants to teach you how to be like all the other housefrows that hang around that country club. And soon he won't be interested in you because you'll look like all of them.
He'll be looking at the next woman in the headband.
Howard.
Yeah. I'll tell you something. Joel doesn't even know what he likes. He'll like whatever you do.
Did I tell you? Did he tell you something new about Joel? Joel has entered a very. This is
Let me ask you something. Do you like the headband on yourself?
With upsweeps at times, yes. It gives me
so then wear
sort
it.
of a flair that I
Since
like.
when does Frank and Sly run your life?
That's what I'm beginning to
These
wonder.
boys, I didn't see them. You sat there, you pulled them out of the mud. You pulled them out of the mire, the muck.
Yeah.
What do they know? What do they know? All of a sudden, what? And what? Sylvester's such a great judge of beauty. He married that woman. What's her name?
Brigitte.
Yeah, she was so wonderful.
Did you see the first one?
She's such a great. And the first one, Sasha.
Do you like the one he's going with now?
Yeah, that's
Would
nice.
you go with her?
Yeah, sure I would. Bang her so hard she wouldn't know what hit her. Yeah, Jennifer Flavin. I like that.
Yeah.
You like her?
I have nothing to say about her.
So you think she's an empty-headed bimbo, don't you?
I don't think that she's. I don't think her IQ is over 75.
Really?
But does it have to be? His answer is he never wanted a woman with a brain. He said, "I have my own."
That's right. He has his mommy.
No, he doesn't consider this a brain either. But he says, "I don't. What do I need a woman with a brain for? High IQ. I got my own brain. I want somebody that basically thinks I'm a genius."
You know who called in the other day?
Who?
I didn't even tell Jackie this yet, Robin.
Who?
Your ex-husband again.
Oh, don't
Again.
tell me. Why?
He met his present girlfriend was 16.
She's 19 now.
Now she's 19 and he's 75.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get him on our version of the Newlywed Game.
He couldn't get it up when he was 28. What the hell is he doing with her? I really mean it.
You sound like a jealous woman.
No, I'm not.
What do you mean? He gets it up.
I don't think so.
For you, he got it once a year.
Once a year. I went on a show once, and Geraldo's, and he was it was supposed to be Passion After 50. You know how Geraldo, once you get on the show, you get sort of the worst conglomeration of people.
Right.
So on the panel it was myself, then a man who was 90 and had about 29 wives.
Yeah.
Then a woman a female doctor. And Geraldo had got rid of her, wanted to teach you how to, after 50 years old, you get so dried up, how to keep yourself lubricated. Then
How do you do
a guy
that?
who specialized in penis implants. So
Yeah.
Geraldo gets rid of all the trash.
Yeah.
And just keeps me and the minister.
Right.
So he said, Jacqueline, number one, who's the hottest guy you ever had? I wasn't going to tell him that. I just had a new boyfriend.
Right.
So I said, I'll tell you who was the lousiest one. He said, let's come back for a break. I said, Mr. Stallone.
Now, what happened between the last time and this time? Last time she wouldn't even say anything about him.
Well, she's upset now, I see. Last time you wouldn't even talk about your
He's trying to
ex-husband.
steal my material.
You think he's trying to steal your thunder?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
he's
is.
trying to get on all the shows.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Joel, admit it, you wouldn't mind banging a 19-year-old.
Come on. No, not for the past 50 years.
No, come on, admit
Joel has
it.
entered a new program on. Joel has happened to be a very, very, a sperm bank donor and very, very successful.
Is that right, Joel?
Oh, yes.
You donate to a sperm bank?
And what happens is Joel's IQ. This
And
is
your
true.
age, Joel?
Well, here's the answer.
What's wrong with the age?
No, it has nothing to do with the age. They're looking for special parents want children that have extremely high IQs, borderline geniuses. So they're putting on all-out call for men to donate sperm who have extremely high IQs.
Are you really doing that, Joel?
Yes, he is. He happened to pass
Really?
the test, and he's very, very busy.
So why haven't you slept with Joel?
Well,
No,
because
she
Joel
sleeps
has
with
a
Joel.
snotty attitude. He said because
You sleep
basically-
with Joel, be honest.
No, I don't. Joel has his own place.
But you have had sex with Joel.
No, I have not, and I'll tell you why.
Joel, is that true?
I would have, but Joel's attitude...
Joel said no. He
Joel
just
is-
shook his head no.
Come on. I
Now,
will not
don't start
contradict
that.
Jackie.
Joel is very uppity, and he says that basically because I'm sort of overbearing, I kill his passions. I said, the hell with him.
No. I don't think so. I
She
bet you.
wouldn't be staying with him.
Yeah, I think Joel bangs you in
Oh,
elevators.
yeah. I don't just go with Joel, I can assure you.
How
Yeah?
come he's traveling with you?
Because
all the time?
he's very good at packing suitcases.
Yeah, a man with 181 IQ. Busy packing suitcases.
And I'm packing.
Jackie, it's always good to have you here.
Oh,
let
I
me
love it.
let me take a short break. We're in the middle of the news. Maybe you'll comment on some of the news items.
I will.
And then we will talk to you about. I guess you have a couple of things going on that you want to talk
No,
about.
I think basically I'd like you to make a phone call for me to this person. I want to invite her to lunch. And I hate to wake her up at this hour, Shelley Winters.
I'll call her.
Neighbor. Would you tell her to get out of bed and meet me?
Sure, give me the number. I'll call Shelley Winters. That'd be funny.
We'd love to do that little errand for you.
Yeah, we'll do that.
She'll be screaming
I'll
like
do that
hell.
after the news. We'll call Shelley
New
Winters.
York for the week.
Is that right? Is she a big fan of mine?
I think you could ask her these questions.
Oh, yeah. Well, she'll have answers.
Will she ever?
Oh, is that your friend, Shelley Winters? I'm
very
curious
good
about how you hooked up with her, but I want to
we
ask
live
you that.
near each other in California. We see each other a couple of times a week.
Did Sly buy you a big house in California?
He didn't buy it. I bought my own. He likes to take credit for everything.
How did you get all this? How did you amass this fortune?
I owned a hospital in Florida, and I was a top astrologer.
Mm-hmm.
A hospital?
I owned a hospital, a plastic surgery recovery hospital for many, many years. And as a matter of fact, I bought each kid a house. I figured they're all going to starve to death, and I'll rent them out.
I see. By the way, did you hear your own son, Frank Stallone, triumphantly?
I just spoke to him this morning. Did you know something? You're becoming very famous in London. I just got through doing BBC in London just now.
Yes.
They showed your fights, and he pushed you and all. It was a very big thing in London this morning, an hour ago.
Frank really can box. He had an unbelievable 3 rounds with Geraldo.
I didn't want him to do it.
I know you didn't, but
Did you see it?
He felt good.
Yes, but you know something? He went in with a broken rib and wouldn't tell you.
He did?
He had it, and he said, I can't let him down. So basically...
How did he break his rib?
And rehearsing.
For the
trainer.
Training for the fight.
I did not want him to do it. I said, look, you're on your way to London to do a concert at the Palladium. You're going in there with maybe a broken nose. Or
My mother didn't want him fighting either. My mother didn't want any of these guys fighting, but I got to tell you something. He went in there with Geraldo. I think Frank actually broke his hand on Geraldo's head.
Yeah, he was. He had a
Geraldo has a broken nose. Has he told you?
No.
Frankie has a broken rib.
Oh.
Does Geraldo have a broken nose?
Yes, he does.
You're saying that he broke his nose in the fight?
Frankie broke it.
I thought he did, but how do you know that for sure?
Because he told me. I felt sorry for him.
For Geraldo?
You know what? He's had somebody, and I felt sorry for Frankie. As a matter of fact, I said, Frankie, please don't go in with a broken rib. You could pierce your lungs, true.
What's great about it is I'm fine, and I got all the ratings.
You're very big in England.
Yeah.
I just got through speaking to England.
I got Frank and Geraldo to fight. I got all the ratings, and I stepped up fine. No injuries here.
You were ready to fight again the next day.
I'm fine. Joel's fine. Everyone's fine. All right, we'll take a break.
I was going to call you and tell you to let me take on Geraldo. I didn't want Frankie
Let me
hurt.
tell you, the way Geraldo was boxing, I think he would have won. All right, we're going to take a break. Come back with a very beautiful Jackie Stallone, very glamorous. Woman who doesn't wear a headband anymore because of Dopey Joel. And that's wrong.
But you know, she must be sleeping with him.
Oh,
I am not.
Oh, yeah, you must be giving some of that fine Tukey.
Robin, thanks for the compliment, but I wish you'd try him first. I'm feeling as loud.
Joel, have you had sex with Jackie?
Oh, I can't answer that.
On the Bible, I will tell you, I'll swear
Say,
on my
I swear
kid's
to
life,
God on my kid's
I swear
life.
to God on my children's life, I have not.
And why is Joel saying he won't answer? Because he wants to seem like he has had sex with you.
Well, he like to appear that way. All men like to think they do.
Joel, what's your favorite way? What have you done? Have you gotten her shirt off?
Oh, no, nothing like that.
You haven't given him that even?
He doesn't sleep with me. He has his own place.
Really?
No, why should I? What has he given me?
Well, Joel, why are you with Jackie then?
Oh, I like her company.
Really? It's the best he can do.
All right, we'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the only man who still believes that Orson Welles wasn't faking that 1938 Martian invasion. Howard Stern. 97.1 The Eagle.
7:51 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. Eagle flash flood watch in effect today. A flash flood warning in effect for Dallas County until 9:45. Thunderstorms likely with rain heavy. 70% chance of more rain and a high of 89. Tonight, partly cloudy with a 40% chance of rain. A low of 72. Right now, 71 in Dallas, 70 in Fort Worth. Checking traffic for Southwestern Bell in Dallas. An accident eastbound 635 LBJ at Josie near the Motel 6. The left lane's blocked by police and a knockdown light pole. Traffic sluggish from I-35 Stemmons. Accidents with injuries. Hillcrest at Beltline. Haskell at Fitzhugh. Tyler at 12th. Also Hillcrest at Alpha. Caller reports 2 cars involved. The wreck knocked down the signal lights. Street closures in Dallas. The following sections are closed because of high water. Lawther between Landshire and Northwest Highway. Westbound 635 Service Road at Valley View. Northbound Good Latimer between Elm and Swiss. Westbound Lemon at eastbound McKinney. Fitzhugh at Alcott. Luna between X and Y streets. And Sylvan over the Trinity River Bridge on the viaduct. In Fort Worth, an accident. Camelot north of Sycamore School Road. In Grand Prairie, a disabled vehicle eastbound I-30 Old Turnpike at the Gifford Hill plant. That's at Myers Road, the right lane blocked. In Plano, a signal malfunction. Highway 121 at Custer, the lights flashing red. More high water causing problems in Carrollton, Sandy Lake Road, moving into Coppell. Jackson at Broadway, Old Mill at Brandywine. High water is slowing traffic, according to police. In Louisville, northbound I-35 Stemmons at Main Street. Police are directing traffic to the far left lane. The road is closed because of the high water. Only some light traffic tie-ups there. And in Grapevine, Business 114 between Wall and Main Street under the railroad tracks. Authorities are reporting the road is covered with mud under the railroad tracks, and the State Highway Department is on their way to clean up the mud. That's traffic. I'm Brad Baxter on 97.1 The Eagle.
Big talkers get big savings on cellular service with Southwestern Bell Mobile Systems. Get up to 3 months access fee free only from Southwestern Bell Mobile Systems through July 31st.
Don't miss the Eagles' second annual Rockin' Wheels Car and Truck Show. Sunday, July 17th in the parking lot of Texas Stadium. Admission is free. Gates open 11 till 5. Check out the manufacturers Midway, featuring Automobile Custom Audio, Grand Prairie Auto Tint and Security, the Texas Don't Wreck Your Life campaign, Lenders Clearinghouse and Southern Energy of Texas Manufactured Home, Blue Corner Boxing Club, Dallas Community College, and Four Wheel Parts Wholesalers. Hawk Electronics will host the Crank It Up competition. At 4 p.m., see the Obsession Bikini Contest in the Stadium Corral. Concessions, games, prizes, exhibitions, and the Eagle Rock Jocks. It's the Eagles Rockin' Wheels Car and Truck Show. Sunday, July 17th, 11 till 5. Sponsored by Western Auto Stores and Telephone Warehouse. An exclusive presentation of 97.1 The Eagle.
Dim the house lights. Settle back in your seat and feast your eyes on the newest sensations of the silver screen. It's the July pay-per-view premiere of The Women of the Men's Club. The Women of the Men's Club is like no video you've ever seen. Erotic, exotic, hypnotic. And throughout the month of July, this stunning new production will air nightly at 9:30 and 11 p.m. on Dallas area pay-per-view. Each video vignette captures the creme de la creme of our 400 gorgeous entertainers doing what they do best while the cameras roll. Best of all, you can see many of our sensational stars again in person, live on one of our 4 stages whenever you visit the Men's Club. The Women of the Men's Club on pay-per-view, nightly at 9:30 and 11 o'clock throughout July. Don't miss it. Don't miss it.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show on KEGL, Fort Worth, Dallas.
It's hot. It's summer. It's time for something refreshing. Try the Summer Funshine in San Antonio now at special prices. San Antonio's finest hotels are offering accommodations in a variety of locations with prices starting at only $69 per night. Call 1-800-28-TEXAS and ask for the Summer Funshine package and get the best discounts on tickets to Fiesta Texas and SeaWorld delivered to your room. No waiting in lines at the parks. Come stay on the Riverwalk and enjoy good food, great art, and lively music. Or by colorful Market Square and soak up local culture. Or by the major shopping malls with quick access to the city's popular attractions. Although San Antonio is Texas' most popular vacation destination, rooms are available for a romantic vacation or a family treat. Catch the Summer Funshine. Call today. With values like these, a summer can blaze by.
If you're nearsighted and wear glasses and wish you didn't, you're not alone. At the Carter Eye Center, we've seen thousands of people who wanted to be free of glasses and contact lenses, and each for their own special reasons. Now, with radial keratotomy and other advanced procedures, Dr. Harvey Carter and our surgical staff can help more people than ever before. And that brings us a special pleasure. Dr. Carter explains why he enjoys these patients.
My greatest personal pleasure in performing radial keratotomy is seeing people's quality of life improve because they could see without their glasses or contacts. This really makes a difference in the way people feel about themselves.
To find out if you can live your life free of glasses and contacts, call the Carter Eye Center and schedule a free personal consultation. The number is 1-800-950-2020. The Carter Eye Center, 1-800-950-2020. Chances are, we can help.
It's 7:57 at 97.1 The Eagle.
We're back with the hero of the black, gay, and lesbian community, Howard Stern.
And we're back with more of Sylvester Stallone's mom, Jackie, on the Best of Stern.
We're here with Jackie Stallone, of course, boyfriend Joel.
Thank you.
Joel announcing that he donates to a sperm bank.
Yeah, he's very successful.
Well, I figured that Joel...
No, he's not charitable. He gets paid a lot of money.
I never thought that a guy like Joel, at his age...
Yeah, I can't imagine him.
They're buying the IQ.
Right.
See, there are a lot of parents basically go to sperm banks, and a lot of entertainers do.
I just thought at his age, like, his sperm would be no good.
His IQ's still high.
Wow. I figured Joel laying in bed with like a penile implant or something. I don't know.
Did I tell you had an implant last week?
Who had an implant?
Her old boyfriend.
You don't know that for a fact.
I know for a fact his best friend told me. The thing is, I was trying to
wait a second. Let me just hold on. Let me stop you right now. You don't know if anybody had an implant or not, though.
I will tell you he did.
No, you don't know that.
I had to
This is
serve
your
him with
opinion.
No, it's not my opinion because I could care less.
But let me just say something. You can't make statements about a guy unless you absolutely know something
His
for sure.
best friend from Houston, Texas, took him to the hospital.
Well, let me just say something.
Why are you still involved with his
why are you
best
still
friend?
Because I'm still suing him. That's why I'm involved until I get all my money back.
Let me just say something right now. This is all hearsay. It's
not hearsay.
Yes,
in this court, it is.
In this court of law, it is.
It
and
is
I'm changing
not.
the subject. Joel, you got a penile implant?
Why are you objecting to having an implant?
Because we don't know if he did or didn't.
Well, I'm telling you, when I had to serve him, we couldn't find him. So I said,
that doesn't mean that he was in the hospital.
Judge, no, he's at home today because he's recuperating from his implant from yesterday.
Well, I'm just trying to say that we have no knowledge of that.
Let him prove that he doesn't have it.
All right, very well. Joel, you have one? No.
No.
All right, here you go.
Oh, absolutely not.
I think it's gross to push a button, have it go up and down. I wouldn't want it anyway.
Well, there you go.
Don't let me tell you who the next celebrity who's going to be the recipient of it very soon. She thinks basically he was impotent because he had a...
What are we talking about now?
I'm not going to give you that name.
Oh, you mean this is a secret name, I see.
Got the implant for to impress her because this gal wants a heavy sex diet. So he said that he had a prostate problem. He's going to have a minor operation. She doesn't realize every time he jumps on, he's going to push a button off and on.
Well, let me just say that that's all hearsay.
Not hearsay.
Well,
but he's dating
we have no knowledge of this one way or the other.
I checked the hospital. I have the knowledge.
Could also be the work here of a jealous woman.
Yeah, no,
you could still have some feelings for her old boyfriend.
No, I'm not jealous. I just want my money back.
Well, evidently you guys are in court trying to decide.
Yes, I am.
All right. You're claiming your money bought him other genitals.
I certainly am.
But that is your claim to make it a court of law. Let me just say
I'm
that
saying
clear.
my money bought him California.
We should get Jackie Stallone on the People's Court and have me be the judge. If we could get her old boyfriend on. That would be great, huh? If you're up for that, you let me know.
I will.
All right.
No, I intend to do this. Basically, no, he's being served for fraud and everything there is. So
I see.
know.
Fraud and everything there is.
Any illegality she can think of.
You're not kidding. She's tacking on a bunch of things.
Like signing my name to everything that I never knew and collecting all the money and spending it.
Jackie, you got to be careful with men and your relationships, and I hope with Joel you're being a little more cautious.
I am. I'm giving him 4 days a week off.
Joel, don't you get horny for Jackie? Don't you want to have sex with her?
No, he doesn't.
Let him answer. Do you get horny?
No.
Do you, when you see Jackie sometimes out in public, do you say, gee, I would really like to make love to Jackie?
No,
No, our relationship is not that way. Actually, we commune more on a spiritual, intellectual level.
Spiritual, intellectual. No, there's no intellectual level because as far as Joel's concerned, he's the only one in the world that has an IQ and everyone's an idiot. So,
Joel, are you...
Who are you two sleeping with?
Joel, are you a homosexual?
No.
And you are around a beautiful woman like this and you don't have sex with her?
He's got to be with somebody.
I think basically I'm too old for him, if you want to know the truth.
Is that right?
All the other women.
So, Jackie, who satisfies your most carnal of desires?
Well, I wouldn't tell you right now anyway.
Really?
But I'll tell you, it ain't Joel.
It ain't Joel. All right. Well, hey, Joel, too bad. What can you do?
But we're very good friends. You know, there's something to being friends.
I see.
Remember that.
Well, I'm friends with my wife.
I would say this is about as close to being a brother and sister as you can get. As far as getting into bed.
Did you ever have sex with Shelley Winters?
Of course not. She loves men.
I know. I just was curious. I don't know, the close friendship there. Who would know? I'm trying to get a scoop here. That's all.
Well, call Shelley and please invite her out to lunch.
Okay, well, let's do a couple of stories, and then Shelley won't mind us calling her on the radio?
She'll hit the ceiling if she's home and you get her out of bed.
Really?
So she wants it to happen to us, not her.
Yeah, right.
You know you're calling.
So in other words, you don't really know Shelley Winters. You want me to establish
I know
it.
Shelley so well.
All right.
And I know that basically she hates to be disturbed. She'll bark like a mad dog in the morning.
All right, I will dial this number and speak with Shelley Winters.
I have to call her later today to ask her to meet me this afternoon, but I hate to call her now.
I see.
I thought maybe you'd call her.
Did any of your sons, either Frank or Sly, bang Shelley Winters?
No.
I know she's had sex with lots of men.
I know she'd like to have Frankie.
Really?
And Sylvester, too, possibly.
Yes.
Shelley just became a grandmother, so she sort of toned down a little.
Your boys will never marry because...
especially not Frank. At least Sly has tried a couple of times.
Frank won't.
Does he look like he's ready for marriage,
Oh, Frank?
Yeah.
No, he's not. You know what it is? He has sex with so many different women.
He doesn't, though.
Oh, yes, he does.
He doesn't tell you.
You should have heard him back in the room with me, Breg. I know a couple of the women he's had.
You're kidding.
Oh,
Who?
no. Oh, man. I'm not going to mention her name, but there's a stripper who appears on my TV show a lot.
I doubt it. He can't stand people like that.
Oh, you know your son
Jackie,
so
that's
well.
what he tells
hates
you.
Jackie,
whores.
check his horoscope again, babe.
He hates whores.
Oh, this is not a whore. But,
Very nice girl.
and let me tell you something. She's got breasts that would
He
fill
hates-
up half this room.
He hates girls with big.
Well, let me just bleep that off.
He really does.
Can't say that word.
Well, something happened to him.
Something
Maybe,
changed.
You know,
Something definitely
during that
changed. And say the word
training.
breast.
He
Do
was
me a
just
favor.
trying to be nice.
Right.
He likes a girl that's very wholesome, nice clear skin. He likes nice legs.
Yeah, she had
very
that.
clean. He doesn't like this type of person.
You don't know your son. She's like my mom.
Yeah, she's totally oblivious.
Yeah, my mother's completely oblivious to what kind of man I really am.
I have fixed him up with so many girls, and
Really?
I know what it is.
Well, I'll tell you something. He likes any hairy opportunity.
I don't think so.
Oh, yes, he does. Trust me, I've hung out with your son.
I doubt it.
I find him much more interesting than Sylvester, as a matter of fact.
It's more personality.
More personality, little looser, and also a very brave man. I doubt Sylvester could fight like Frank.
He wouldn't do it. Are you kidding?
Frank really is a brawler.
Yeah. Sylvester, listen, fought once in his life. He was working in a delicatessen, the Dover. And the funniest thing, this was the first time you hear this, he got in the fight with a black man. They were both chopping up fish and making gefilte fish.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvester got on a subway and went to Harlem, knocked his teeth out.
Really?
The man settled for a pair of $400 Sears Roebuck teeth. A year later, Sylvester wrote Rocky. If the man could have only held off for another year.
Yeah.
I don't believe it or not.
Well, tell you what,
Of course, they both got fired in the delicatessen.
Frank is a fabulous guy, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, Frank can't put $2 in the bank. That's the damn problem.
But he's on a world tour now.
He's on a world tour of England. 2 pubs. He'll be back in a couple of weeks. But he was so proud. He walked down. I saw
Really?
a scene like you have never seen
tell
in
me
your
about
life.
it.
After Frank Stallone really knocked the block of Geraldo around, he did one thing that was very courageous. He went on there. For the first time I ever saw this, Frank was humble.
He was gracious.
He was very gracious. And it was the first... I thought Frank was going to be, Geraldo, you big pussy.
Oh,
he
no,
didn't do
no.
any of that.
No, he's always humble.
He was so proud of the belt that we gave him. It was the stupidest belt with my picture on
You're
it.
kidding.
He took the belt. He walked down 8th Avenue with it over his head with his buddy,
Took a victory walk.
Tom Patty. And they walked down 8th Avenue, stopped traffic. Thousands of people were following Frank on the street.
Really?
I swear to God, I wish I had a camera picture
He
of this.
wore that belt all day.
He wore the belt all day. And he held it over his head, and he walked down the street with
With a crowd
thousands.
following.
He said it was the proudest moment of his life, believe it or not, that fight, because he did it on his own.
Right.
And people always feel as though that maybe, since his brother's a movie star, oh, Frankie's trying to get a free ride, and Frankie never wanted a free ride.
Well, there you go. You've heard it here first. Jackie
you go.
Stallone commenting on her
Very
boys.
painful.
She's very proud, and I hope Mr. Stallone is listening. The ex-husband of Jackie Stallone.
Oh, God, trying to get in the act.
I'm sure he's very proud.
Of me? Are you kidding?
He must be a good-looking man. He's got a 19-year-old girlfriend.
What the hell would a 19-year-old girl want with him?
Don't ask me. I never met the man.
Just on general principle, what would they want with him?
I don't know, man. That's pretty wild. I'm dying to meet the two of them, though. I got to take a look at this.
Oh, I
scene.
know her.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yes.
Right. Well,
I just can't understand.
Pretty girl?
Beautiful.
Really?
I just cannot understand why a girl, any 19-year-old, wants a 75-year-old man.
it's unbelievable. Well,
I don't
there
even want
it
to
is.
look at them.
Well, I can't figure it out either.
Well,
How do you meet her?
well, because being Sylvester's father and hanging around the polo grounds, they all think he's a multimillionaire. And
Right.
So they sort of fantasize, and I guess in bed think there was Sylvester.
I know. Well, I mean, I don't know, but that sounds like
Let me ask you, if you weren't the father, you think this girl would be hanging around? Or is that crazy?
I don't know. Do men hang around with you because you are Sylvester's mother?
Yes, they do.
They do.
And
Is that why Joel is with you?
I think it helps, and that's why plenty of other men will say, I'm so gorgeous. Do you know how gorgeous you are? Yeah.
Yeah.
If
you
I
weren't
didn't
so
have-
gorgeous when you didn't have the son.
How come you weren't around and I wasn't so gorgeous before my kids were famous?
Yeah,
suddenly,
Joel.
I'm suddenly very gorgeous.
Yeah. Suddenly you're...
Frank Stallone, there was no market for him until I came along.
Right.
And there was no market for him until Sylvester got the Academy Award.
Right.
Suddenly he's in such demand.
Right. Well, there you go.
Let's take a poll. If he were a doorman, how many would this girl be with him?
You don't need a poll. I'll tell you the answer.
All right, well, listen, we'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to the best of the Howard Stern Show on 97.1 The Eagle.
8:07 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. Eagle weather flash flood watch in effect today. A flash flood warning is in effect for Dallas County until 9:45. Thunderstorms likely with some heavy rain at times. A 70% chance of more rain today. Hot, a high of 89. Tonight, partly cloudy, down to a 40% chance of rain and a low of 72. Right now, 72 in both Dallas and Fort Worth. Checking traffic for Bob Thomas Ford in Dallas. A disabled vehicle westbound 635 LBJ at Hillcrest. Stalled cars in the left lane. An accident eastbound 635 LBJ at Josie near the Motel 6. The left lane blocked by police and a knockdown live light pole. Traffic is sluggish from beyond Luna. TU Electric is en route about 2 hours before that one's going to clear. Another Dallas accident, Northwest Highway east of Greenville at Fair Oaks. Accidents with injuries, Hillcrest at Beltline, Haskell at Fitzhugh. Also Hillcrest at Alpha. A caller reports 2 cars involved. The wreck knocked out the signal lights there. Street closures because of high water in Dallas. Lawther between Landshire and Northwest Highway. Westbound 635 LBJ Service Road at Valley View. Northbound Good Latimer between Elm and Swiss. Westbound Lemon at eastbound McKinney. Fitzhugh at Alcott. Luna between X and Y Streets. And Sylvan over the Trinity River Bridge on the viaduct. In Fort Worth, an accident. Camelot north of Sycamore School Road. In Plano, an accident. Legacy at Dallas Tollway. In Weatherford, an accident with injuries. Westbound I-20 2 miles west of Old Dennis Road. Caller reports a truck slammed into the bridge and lost a load of watermelons in Cantaloupe. More high water causing problems in Carrollton, Sandy Lake Road moving into Coppell. Jackson at Broadway. Old Mill at Brandywine. High water is causing some slow traffic there. In Louisville, northbound I-35 Stemmons and Maine, police are directing traffic onto the far left lane. The road is closed because of the high water. Only some light traffic problems there. And in Grapevine, business 114 between Wall and Main Street under the railroad tracks. Authorities report the road is covered with mud under the railroad tracks, and the highway department is en route to clean up the mud. And that's traffic. I'm Brad Baxter on 97.1 The Eagle.
Bob Thomas Ford will meet or beat any legitimate new Ford deal or pay you $1,000. Bob Thomas Ford, just minutes away on Central Expressway in McKinney.
Here at the studios of 97.1 The Eagle, we used to have a nice big meeting room. Big glass table, fancy swivel chairs, a cool entertainment center. But lately, you can't even get into this damn room because the promotions department ran out of space and started stuffing it full of prizes. Come here, check this out. There's boxes full of vacation getaway packages with airfare and hotel to places like Jamaica and the Bahamas. Look at this. We got tickets to every decent concert between now and the next Mavericks championship. Look, we got to get rid of this stuff, so if you want some, here's what you do. Find a First Cash Pawn store. They're all over Fort Worth, Arlington, H-E-B, Dallas, Garland, Tyler. When you're there, you'll find a pile of Eagle bumper stickers on the counter. Take one, stick it on your car, then fill out the entry form and send it in. We'll draw weekly winners who will score cool prize packs full of this stuff. We'll call you when you win, and we'll announce it on the air. So get a sticker on your car and send in the entry form, because we need to have a meeting in here one of these days. Stick it and win with 97.1 The Eagle.
Summertime, 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 double smart, double smart, double smart, summertime, double smart, dub.
Summertime, the sky is blue, vacation's here, but what to do? Well, here's the smartest place to be. It's DoubleTree, DoubleTree.
This summer, the smartest vacation is a double smart vacation with great rates on weekdays and weekends at over 60 DoubleTree hotels from coast to coast. As always, we'll welcome you with our warm, friendly service and freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. And right now, for an additional $10, you get breakfast for 2 adults and kids 12 and under at DoubleTree hotels.
It's summertime, there's no funner time. DoubleTree, it's the place to be. Double smart, summertime. DoubleTree.
Call your travel professional or 1-800-222-TREE.
It's double smart.
Offer valid at DoubleTree hotels through September 5th. Some restrictions apply.
It's time once again for Creepy Car Stories. This week's episode, Nightmare on Any Street.
It was a dark, stormy night, but the street was well lit. I locked my car like I always do and ran for cover. I thought I was safe, but when I came back, everything was gone. My car stereo, my radar detector, and worst of all, my car. It was a nightmare.
Your worst nightmare can happen on any street, no matter how safe. Stop it before it happens with an auto security system from Earmark Car Audio. Systems that won't false alarm, guaranteed. Remote control systems with lights, locks, and remote windows. Radar sensors that detect and warn away would-be thieves. The finest systems available from Clifford, Alpine, Ungo, and more. Right now at Earmark, get a remote control alarm with dual transmitters, built-in shock sensor, plus options, completely installed for just $99. Protect your car with an auto security system from Earmark Car Audio in Richardson, Addison, and Dallas.
I can tell you about the great taste of Samuel Adams Boston Lager in one word. Reinheitsgebot. I'm Jim Cook, brewer of Samuel Adams. And if your German's a little rusty, let me explain. Reinheitsgebot is the German beer purity law which says that beer can only be made from the 4 classic ingredients: water, yeast, malt, and hops. No additives, adjuncts, or preservatives. This law proves Germans care about the taste and quality of the beer they drink. Samuel Adams was the first American beer both to pass this purity law and be imported into Germany. And now, the same robust, hearty taste that has made Samuel Adams the best beer in America has made Samuel Adams the best-selling American beer in Germany. So if you want a great tasting beer that meets the high standards of the great German beer meisters, just say Samuel Adams. It's easier than Reinheitsgebot.
It's 8:14 at 97.1 The Eagle.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
And we're back with the best of Stern, and now an appearance that has gone down in Stern Show history. We've been listening to Jackie Stallone, because she's the in-studio guest, and her ex-husband phones in. Fireworks flew. Here's what happened. It's the best of Stern.
Who's on the phone?
Why did it take so long?
Who is it?
It's Frank Stallone Sr.
Oh. Wait a second. Don't
Jackie.
Don't
I
curse.
was going to say, why
Bull bleep.
can't I?
No, don't curse.
I'm going to ask him what the hell he's doing on the line. Get off
Is
my
this Mr.
case.
Stallone?
Yeah, this is Mr. Stallone. I'm ready to jump through this phone.
All right, calm down.
Now, why is that? Why would you jump through
I just can't believe this wrinkly, method, vulgar woman saying things about her own family that just won't quit. She is probably the lowest vermin that I've ever known in my life, and it was a sorry day when I did beat her. But unbelievable.
Sorry, Day, you beat me, pig.
You are absolutely...
Let me tell you, old son of a bitch. You beat me up and put me in the hospital so many times and choked me to death so many times, and you like to go on air and say that basically you're such a nice guy. You never supported your kids. You never gave a goddamn...
You are the biggest...
You.
Oh,
Jackie.
Hey, Jackie.
Wait, don't curse.
Get this slob off the
Don't
ground.
curse. Oh, man. Now, wait a second. Why?
When I met you.
Look, what the hell are you doing with an 18-year-old girl?
She's giving me more than you ever could. That's what.
What the hell did you ever give me, you old bastard? I supported you for years.
Oh, my God. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, you guys aren't...
Goddamn half-ass hairdresser. I opened the business. I put you to work, and then you stole all the money. And I bought the house, and goddamn it, you put a gun to my head and made me sign it over to you for another old broad married to a cab driver, 5 kids who dumped you 6 months later. You can go to hell. And don't you ever talk to me again, you creep.
Oh, wait a second. Wait, Jackie, don't use the F word.
Well, use it.
No, don't use the F word.
I knew that.
And don't you say, you gave me no pleasure. God damn it, you couldn't even...
Wait, Jackie. All right, wait a second. Wait a second, Jackie. I turn your microphone off for a minute. Compose yourself.
I will not.
No, compose yourself for a minute.
Here's an old...
No. Let me talk to him for a minute. Wait a second. You're going to lose on a license here. Oh, wait a second, Jackie. I can't bleep you that much.
Howard, if you ever want to bring a credit to your program, don't ever have this moment.
Now, wait a second, Jackie. Calm down.
Let him read the divorce.
Alimony
or...
Wait a second. Let the delay at least build up.
Still waiting for the check.
Yeah.
Now, hold it.
As far as sex, if we got it twice
Wait,
a year...
whoa. Don't no F word, please.
I won't use F, but as far as sex,
please, promise
twice
me.
a year, I'd say, he said, okay, if you're ready, lay down. And then if I pretended I was excited, look, if you're going to act like you're excited, forget it.
All right, now wait a second.
Hunger.
Mr. Stallone.
Yeah.
Mr. Stallone. Now you're saying... Did Jackie wear those headbands when she was with you?
I might as well have had a chastity belt.
Jackie, you ended it with him because he did not give you sex.
Yeah, and he used to beat the out of it.
Whoa, you can't say that.
Oh, my God.
Wait, Jackie, no foul words, please.
He would bring home bushels of tomatoes, and I'm not an Italian housewife. He'd bring home bushels of
Why
peppers
don't
and
you shut
tomatoes
up and
and
listen
say,
to the
it's
truth?
time to can these things. And if I say, can them, what do I know about canning?
No
He
S words.
punched me in the jaw.
He punched
That
you
is
in the
the truth.
You're insane.
Well, wait a second.
Well, I had to be to
You
have
are
you.
insane, woman.
What, are you normal? You're
Hey,
the one who sat with a
you
shrink
are
for years,
insane.
not me.
Yeah,
Hey, Joel. This is what you have to look forward to. You better not punch Jackie. Now, wait a second, Mr. Stallone.
Take a walk.
Now, Mr. Stallone, you know what? Jackie might be feel a little weird that you now have this young girlfriend. Maybe she feels...
Not as weird as her.
Listen, let me tell you, Mr. Stallone, I'm sorry it's as cold as Stallone because she's never been one at heart. But
Who the hell would want to be?
Well, she raised the children. She did raise the
Yeah,
children.
without your help.
But you two produced a movie star. Let's say you guys did produce a movie
No
star.
help from him. Any guy could have done the job in 3 seconds. He didn't even want Sylvester. He tried to get me to have an abortion.
Really?
Yes, you did, and I pretended I got one. You were very surprised to find out I had a kid.
Is that
Surprise
true?
for you.
Is that true, Mr. Stallone?
Oh, she is.
It certainly is.
She's really out of her rock.
He used to bring Epsom salt and quinine to the house every day and make me soak in the tub, and I didn't
You know
know
what
it.
I'd like to do?
You are reminding
You
me
didn't
of
want this kid, and you know it.
You remind me of an old crinkled up Genoa
What the hell do you think you look
all your
like?
life. Goodbye.
Well, I guess you two aren't going to patch things up.
I thought they were getting along so much better.
Are you kidding?
Wow. Well.
Oh, I can't stand the bastard.
Oh.
Well, that came through loud and clear.
Are you going to keep the other words in? Also,
What are you doing to me? There's so many
Yeah,
F and
Jack,
S
you're
words.
going to have to support us to keep this up.
You're going to have to put us on the payroll.
What am I supposed to say? Something nice about him?
Well,
He didn't
you're
even
right.
want this kid.
You're right and he's right. You know what I mean? There's always
You know, when a marriage breaks up.
You know what happens?
What?
Sly gets on the ledge in Burbank and is going to jump. That's what's going to happen.
Right.
You know?
Oh, this guy's let me say nice things. First, he didn't want Sylvester, okay?
Right.
And he gave me everything to take an abortion. Sent me to. I never had it. He thought I was. He wasn't even there.
Well, again, let's say this is your side of the story. He has his side.
He doesn't have a side. Let's
Really?
make a lie detector test.
Really?
He didn't raise the kids.
Mhm.
He beat us all to death practically, and so we left home. He never gave him a nickel support.
Right.
Never. Suddenly he became in the family when the kid got the Academy Award.
Right.
You know, and started living off the hog. This young girl, she's wonderful. Let him not have any money. See how wonderful she is.
Well, there you go. Well, it's always
What
sad.
a creep.
Divorce, you see, it's always...
Yeah,
it always
broken family.
You see, and even with the years, it's hard to get over it. Kids,
I feel like it's the Oprah show.
kids, that's a lesson to all of you.
Can we
Boy,
bring in somebody
I
to
gotta
try
get,
to
I gotta
put
get the
these
two of
people
them.
together?
I gotta get the two of them on the TV show for
Are you
People's Court.
put him and his girl? Are you kidding? If I were here, I'd kill him.
Really?
Are you kidding? We both would.
Well, he sounds like he
What's
packed.
he listening to the show for?
He's a big fan. He loves the show.
Oh God! Everything I said is the truth.
Well, listen, of course, Mr. Stallone has his...
Well,
he's-
sir, everyone has his version.
Right.
But let me tell you, I supported this creep, and I went into business, and he's living off me. He's living off my land. My father left to me,
Right.
and old Sylvester.
Mhm.
My father was an attorney, bought all that land in Potomac.
I see.
This jerk's living on. He did put a gun to my head, made me sign property over to him.
Wow. Well, it
He
sounds
didn't like that.
Sounds upsetting. You know,
Not
you have
for
to
me.
say...
Not for me.
I don't know
him.
why you haven't written a book, Jackie.
I don't have to. I'd rather come here and tell it as it is.
You know, let me tell you something. Sometimes the oral word is so much more
Yeah,
expressive.
but you know, this is a TV movie. I can see.
You know, you have to say to yourself, why? Why does this happen at 10:30? I have to replay this tomorrow now at 7 o'clock.
Are you earlier?
Yeah, you have to
Are you
leave it
gonna-
3 times.
But Howard, you know what
Howard,
I'm sitting here thinking?
Are you going to leave all the words in for your own personal record?
Well, we'll have to bleep.
Are
yeah.
you kidding? Where are you going, Jackie? Put your headphones
I'm
back
not
on.
lying.
Yeah?
The guy never gave a damn nickel for... Last time I was nice to him. I'm afraid of him, really.
Yeah.
So I said, yes, the checks never... He did send them, but we never received them. Mail's very poor. We never got a nickel from him.
I see. Well, that's something very sad. It really is.
Well, let me just say something. The other day I was reading about Oprah.
Yes.
And she's got that movie production company in her studio over in Chicago. She's got 2 movies besides something for herself in production. Some stories she's heard on her show.
Well, I think we're going to...
we should be optioning
this
show.
I'm going to option the Jackie Stallone story. I will play Jackie Stallone in the movie. Joel, are you a little afraid when you see the venom that Jackie is capable of...
No, because I don't intend to have any children by Joel. I don't have that type of relationship. I have a very friendly sort of a...
Joel, does she ever get mad at you and start cursing at you?
Yes, I would.
You would. Have you seen that happen, Joel?
There are many times, about every 10 days, I say, Joel, you may leave my house and forget my phone number.
But Joel, you know this. When you get on the wrong side of Jackie, what have you done to incur Jackie's wrath? Has Jackie ever yelled at you?
Yes, by trying to make me think I'm an idiot and he knows everything.
Is that the problem, Joel? You think you're superior? Do you think you're smarter than Jackie?
Oh, absolutely not. No, she has so much more than that.
Yes, he does think he is. He thinks that basically he is. Number one,
Jackie is such a beautiful woman. I can't believe that you have not put the moves on her. I really can't. I mean, I was just looking at you in profile. You're an attractive woman.
Yeah, can you find somebody that would appreciate me?
Well, you mean tell me Joel doesn't appreciate you?
No, he takes me for granted.
It does scare me when you start cursing like a banshee, but I can see you have a lot of...
Are you kidding? You want to put me in a ring? You think Frankie was dangerous?
Really?
You put me in a ring.
Yeah, I see.
Did you see where Stallone had been? I did beat you up a few times.
Yeah, he did say that.
All right,
he did admit that. And there's nothing right about beating a woman.
Nothing at all.
Although when she's got a mouth like yours, Jackie, once in a while, he's smacking the head.
I think you had a problem
No,
with
he
me.
was Italian style. He'd bring bushels of tomato. What happened?
You think you would have learned to keep quiet a little bit after he smacked you around a couple of times?
No,
you wouldn't. Wouldn't keep quiet.
One day he bought bushels of tomatoes. He wanted me to can them. What do I know about canning?
Right, you want a romantic
So I canned the damn things.
Right, to make them happy.
And what happened in the middle of the night, if you don't can, just all the lids blew off. Well, he yanked me out of bed and beat the daylight out.
So the can's exploding. Oh, my goodness.
Can you see that's a great scene in a movie?
I know. The can's all exploding and Jackie getting beaten up.
And then he would raise little animals in the backyard like a tiny goat.
Right.
And then the kids would be their friends, and then he'd go chop its head off and make us eat it.
Oh, man.
Devastated.
Oh, my.
He was an animal.
Oh, my. You mean you'd have like a little farm, and then he'd chop off the goat's head?
Yeah.
And the kids would get attached to the goat.
Sit there and want to eat the goat, and we didn't want to eat it and have his head sitting in the middle of the table.
Really?
Really
what was the reason for that?
That's Italian, Sicily. They believe and raise it. What is he going to do, waste it? I saw him knock a horse unconscious. And Sylvester sent 3 polo ponies down on his farm, which I own, for Frank Stallone to watch. And now the damn horses, the polo ponies, went through some barbed wire. When Sylvester went to take it. Now, what would you do if you're
a horse
lover? $100,000 polo pony, and he goes through and crashes and gets ripped to shreds on cheap barbed wire fence. What would be the natural thing to do? Call a vet?
Yes.
When Sylvester went down, he had the horse all taped together with duct tape, tail, everything, ears, all.
Oh, dear.
Such a mice.
Oh,
he's going to call you fit to be tied, but everything I said is true.
Well,
to call me an old crow, let's see what he looks like.
Believe me, you look terrific. There's no doubt
and a
about that.
19-year-old girl, what does she want with him, this dummy?
Yeah, well, listen, there's obviously a lot of bad blood between the two of you.
I never spoke to him until you put me to laugh for 30 years.
Well, at least I brought you two together. I can't believe
want to be together with him.
Well, you know.
I mean, your kids would like it if you two were friends.
They hate him.
Really? I have never heard them
Frank
say
tells
that.
me he likes him.
He does not like him. He's trying to be polite. He's the type who just says it out of kindness.
Well,
he despises him.
No love in the air here.
I tell you.
I'll tell you that. Well, I'm sure Mr. Stallone must have been proud of Frank when he beat up Geraldo. I'm sure that made him proud.
Well, we never got a chance to find that
in terms
out.
of a Sicilian
I think I'd like to see me and Mr. Stallone in the ring.
Well, let me tell you something. Anytime you two want to have People's Court on my show, you just book it. Let me tell you, my TV show, the ratings will be through the roof.
Let's put Frank Stallone if he's so tough. I'd like you to interview him and this dumb young girl he's with.
Let me say something right now. Your ex-husband, you might be bitter with him, but I'm sure that this girl's very presentable.
She is not.
Well, let's say in your opinion.
When you meet her...
I don't want to meet anybody now. I just changed all my mind. I don't want to meet anyone.
Her look, she's very beautiful.
All right.
But she got a lot of imperfections. She's got a twitch that she starts...
All right.
Okay. All right. Now you figure
Now
that out.
listen. Maybe there's something going on there. I don't know.
Oh, that was a horror. How did you do this to me, Hal?
What did I do?
Amazing. I was going to fall asleep today on this show.
Yeah, that certainly woke things up, didn't it?
He took my name. I gave him, he gave me his name. Big deal.
Yeah.
I liked mine better.
What was your maiden name?
Labo Fish.
Labo Fish?
Labo Fish.
Oh,
Labo Fish.
You didn't like that name better.
Well, at least
Labo Fish?
At least, yes.
Lapo Fish. That's unbelievable.
Is that exciting?
No, Stallone is a much better name.
Basically, we gave the name a touch of class.
Yes.
Our family, it had no class.
I see.
We married Frank Stallone.
Well, let me tell you something. You never disappoint. You are always on top of everything. You know exactly what's
When
going on.
I met Frank Stallone, he was working in his uncle's shoe shop, gluing heels on.
And you made him what?
Well, did you hear me say I opened a business and
Yes.
put him in business? Who the hell was he?
Yes.
Then suddenly he's starting to steal all the money. He's the boss.
Hey, it was a proud day when he met Jackie Lapafish, believe me.
It's the best thing that ever happened
You're
to
damn
him.
straight.
Oh, dear.
You're damn straight.
Where would it be? Oh, it's such a horror.
Well, you know,
You ruined my day.
divorce is never a happy thing.
No, I didn't care about the... Are you kidding? It's the first night I slept so well.
Yes.
This jerk put a gun to my head and made me
Now, what
sign
would
my
drive him? What would drive him to put a gun to your head?
Greed, because he knew, according to the divorce law, it was my house. My
Yes.
dad bought it for me. It was in my name.
Right.
And all the property, like 20 acres in Potomac, Maryland.
So you were a wealthy woman.
I was.
Yes.
He put a gun to my head and said, sign it over. Now, I'm still...
And I bet you there were a lot of men after you. I'm sure when you were young, there was
They still are.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying,
he was, you could have
I
chosen
wanted
from
him,
any
but
number of
basically,
men.
I was terrified. And then he said, if you don't, I will send these kids to Italy. Now, he has a whole tribe of trash that live in Italy. And they would take these minor kids. So I was really by the balls.
Right.
My father, being a lawyer, said, Jacqueline, I'd like you to live. Give it to him. I'll take care of you.
I see.
And he put a gun to my head, and I signed everything
I see.
over
Well,
to him.
well, that's
then he
unfortunate.
married a cab driver's wife with 5 kids, and after that,
Mhm.
7 months later, she ends up with my house.
I see. Well, let me just say that is your side of the story. Mr. Stallone has his side.
We'll put her on the phone.
Well, I would be happy to. I would be happy if she would call in. Well, we've certainly gotten an earful today.
Oh, boy.
Let me tell you something, Jackie. Who needs Shelley Winters?
Oh, we forgot to call
Do we
her.
want to call her,
Yeah,
Robin?
Let's call Shelley Winters and
Are
say
you
hello.
still on?
You're interested in Shelley Winters,
Yes.
Robin?
Yeah, I want to invite her to lunch.
Do you think she'd mind me calling her on
We
the air?
don't care.
All right.
Did I mind Frank Stallone of all people? Oh, this is a horror.
She always thinks of the horror afterwards.
I didn't know he was coming.
Rob, I'm glad you made it in today, aren't you?
Oh, I wouldn't have missed this for the world.
I will ask for Miss Winters, and I will.
Shelley.
I will ask Shelley. It's Shelley, Howard Stern radio show calling with Jackie Stallone on the radio. We want to request if you can come speak to Jackie Stallone on the radio with us.
Shelley's not here right now.
Oh.
Well, where is she?
Who are you?
Um,
Can I speak with you then?
no, because I'm
Oh.
on my way out the door.
All right. Well.
Where's Shelley? I want to have lunch with her.
Well, Jackie Stallone. Here's the message. Jackie Stallone would like to have lunch with Shelley today. She's had a very traumatic day.
Okay, I'll
Thank
make
you.
sure she gets the message.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye.
That is
Somebody at Shelley's house.
unfortunately.
A secretary.
A secretary.
Now-
Obviously, if Shelley knew it was you calling, she would have put you right through, I'm sure.
Oh, she would. Are you
Who knows
kidding?
if she believed that it was really you?
Well, call back and say.
No, it's all right.
I'll call back and ask for Shelley.
Shelley's probably not there.
Shelley,
I could have sworn I heard Shelley wheezing in the background.
Did you really?
Yeah, I could have sworn.
Now you know Shelley's number. Why don't you call her tomorrow?
Nah, I don't want to bother.
She's a lot of fun.
I won't call anyone at home unless,
May give us
unless,
a- Why
yeah, unless
not?
they're Chevy Chase.
Why not? Oh, I can't believe that creep Frank Stallone called me a shriveled up old hag.
Oh, and let me tell you something. You are not shriveled up.
But he is.
Well, I wouldn't know. I never met the man. I want to just make it clear. I've never met any of the
No,
players.
we
here.
don't have.
Yeah.
The views of Jackie Stallone are purely her own.
19-year-old girl want with
Well,
him.
let's ask her that. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Who knows? I'm sure that Mr. Stallone would call in with the 19-year-old at some point, and she
Don't
could
you
answer
think
that
he'll
question.
call back?
I would hope so, and that I hope that he would call up and you two could talk civilly
Me? Never.
for about 3 minutes and then start yelling at each other
I'll
for more
tell you,
ratings.
When he turns my property over to me,
Yes.
when he gives me back my house, when he turns back my property to me,
Well.
I'll be very happy to be civil.
All right. Well, fair enough.
And he went to my safe deposit box and took out everything I owned. I'm talking about thousands of dollars.
Let me thank Jackie Stallone for coming in.
As usual.
And Joel. I always love when Jackie says, Jackie, you know you're always welcome here.
I love it here, really.
Anytime that you want to be here, you know you're here.
Talk about somebody.
And, of course, Jackie Stallone has several books out on astrology. Actually, one major book on astrology.
Writing another one.
I'm working on another one. And it's in all the bookstores, and it's actually quite good.
You know, it's the first book that Russia bought in astrology.
I know, you told me that the last time.
Believe it or not.
Jackie was with Raisa Gorbachev and Mikhail Gorbachev and actually advised them on what? I don't remember.
I got a free tip for you. Still in the air?
Yes.
Oh, when I was in Holland, I had to do the horoscope last month of the King and Queen of Holland. Prince
Let me ask you something. If you know so much about astrology, why didn't astrology warn you about your first husband?
It did.
And you just ignored
I took the chances. I took the chances.
But it must have been something that attracted you, his hot, fiery temper.
I just felt as though...
His aura.
No, he was very quiet.
You were physically attracted to the man.
I just felt this very quiet, mysterious. I didn't realize once you got married, him had a big mouth.
I see. What about the fact that you revealed last time you were here? Let me just make mention of this, because this was really quite startling. I don't know if everyone caught this, but Robin and I were quite fascinated with the revelation that Jesse Jackson tapped you to be his vice president.
Oh, it's true.
That was true.
You can actually put him on the program. Why would I deny it?
Jackie Stallone was asked when Jesse Jackson was almost the Democratic nominee.
Yeah.
He was the second to Dukakis.
Yeah. Yes, he was.
He called Jackie Stallone
many times
and said, Jackie, I would like you to be my vice president.
I happen to have high regards for him. I really do. He's a very bright man. I don't care what anyone says. But the thing is, I knew at the time he didn't stand a chance.
I see. But it just was amazing. Joel, do you believe that story deep down inside?
I will swear on my children's life.
No, I'm asking Joel. Let me ask Joel. Deep down inside, do you...
What do you think of most of these stories of Jackie?
I believe every word.
No, Joel, do you believe that Jackie was asked by Jesse Jackson?
Not asked. Every night he left a message for me. They didn't have fax. In the hotel I stayed, there was a message every night. At first I thought it was a joke.
Jackie, no offense to you, but if anybody disagreed with me about Jesse Jackson at this point...
I happen to like him.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
I happen to like him.
You do, really? I don't like a guy who claims that he was with Martin Luther King when he died and rubs blood all over himself and then runs to the cameras and says, hey, look at me. I was with Martin Luther King. Here's his blood on me. And all his buddies there let us in on the truth. He took Martin Luther King's... Imagine going over to a dying Martin Luther King.
And grabbing their blood.
Grabbing his blood and rubbing it on yourself.
The people do that because they get so emotional. I've heard that before.
That emotional to get on TV.
He doesn't need to do that to get on TV.
Oh, sure he did. Back then he wasn't well known.
Back then he did.
That shows you the man's nature.
Well, let's say he's come a long way.
Hasn't done a thing for anybody but himself. But that's my opinion.
He is very bright. He has managed to not have a job and live quite well.
And have beautiful suits, a beautiful watch, and go everywhere by limousine. He is a bright man.
Articulate.
Well, come on. Have you understood 3 words that he ever said?
All right, I'd take him to Ross Perot, would you?
No.
All right, I'll tell you. Ross Perot, if he has the most honorable intent, here's a man who'll spend $100 million to get in the White House. If he's really legitimate, why doesn't he give up, since he has so many billions, $1 billion and put it into some project?
Well, why should he do that?
To prove that he's honorable.
Well, I want to see him do. No one else does that. Let him go in and solve the budget
all those other guys have money. They're not giving a
fuck. George Bush has got money.
Yeah, but to spend $100 million or whatever it is, $1 million,
why
just
should
to
he
get
do
in
that?
there, to prove he's honest, to prove that money isn't the force there. Put it into AIDS, put it into cancer, $1 billion and knock it out.
Have you ever made love to Jesse Jackson?
Of course not.
Did he try to use his big toe on you?
No.
All right. I have to ask these questions, Jackie.
It wasn't in style then.
I see. I once did that to a girl with a big toe.
The big toe thing.
Oh, yeah, that's not a new thing. You know, I had toe crabs. Have you ever heard of toe crabs? I had to dip my foot in a special.
But that's Dr. Ruth's deal.
Dr. Ruth, believe me, you couldn't get with a crowbar. You couldn't get a toe.
Ever done that?
No, I don't think so. Believe me.
I wonder if she does it with her husband.
Believe me, she don't do anything with her husband. I've seen her a couple of times. She's lucky to get out of bed in the morning. Now, let me tell you something. Jackie Stallone, it was a pleasure having you on. I want to thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
I want to thank Joel, who is your traveling partner and your sperm donor. And I want to say I look forward to your next appearance on the program.
I'm looking forward
say hi to Frank, Sylvester, and Shelley Winters.
I will.
All right. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen,
thank you.
The great Jackie Stallone and Joel from the Country Club.
No applause.
Joel, I'm sorry. You didn't get much applause.
I'm going to beep out what I said to Mr. Stallone. Do you just beep it?
Well, I bleep, but I can't bleep that fast. I have a 7-second build-up. The way you were cursing with the F word.
Why can't we keep that in?
Well,
because this is America.
It's a
and
government.
rules.
It's government run.
So what do you just leave the F out?
I bleeped as many Fs as I could, but I might be in trouble.
Oh.
With all those Fs. But all right, listen, it was worth it. If I'm going down, it was worth it at least.
Exactly how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, I got to play it that way.
Oh, God, he never gave... Wait, he's going to be insulted. Never gave a nickel support to these
Well,
kids.
listen.
Didn't he want them?
Where is Gary to help Jackie Stallone?
Oh, I can get my...
Look at you, how good you look. Look at your body.
Well, certainly, look at it.
You look fabulous. Joel, go ahead. Do something to her. Get in her pants. What's wrong with you, Joel?
I care less what Joel gives me.
All right.
I have to be honest with you.
Let me tell you, you know how Mr. Stallone beat you in the early marriage that you claim, allegedly? My general manager will beat me like that today for all those F's.
He used to beat me?
All right.
In the hospital. You know how many times... I'm looking at my glass. You know how many times you put in the hospital with a...
Really? That's not funny. That is not funny,
You know how
Robin.
many times that my kids would wake up suddenly, he'd walk toward me and put his hands on my throat until he strangled me to death.
Allegedly.
And I remember my kids standing there, and then all I can remember is basically coming to. He's got wet rags all over my head.
Well, thank God you survived because we love having you.
This guy's going to tell me that was the worst thing that ever happened. He was the worst thing that ever happened to me.
All right, Jackie.
Nice sleep every
Where is
night.
Gary?
I walked out.
He's not working here.
He's not
anymore,
even, you know, I have someone the caliber of a Jackie Stallone and nobody to escort.
I can get out the door, don't worry.
You know how to do it?
Bye, Jackie.
I'll find it.
You will? All right, to the left. You know what it is.
Take care.
All right, I'm going to wrap up with the news. Bye, Jackie. Bye, Joel.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming in. Astrology book. Buy Jackie Stallone's book. All right, close the door for God's sake.
He's amazing.
Amazing woman. Wait till this airs in California.
Oh, my God.
Sylvester hears it.
Oh, my God. Well, he's over in Europe, I hope.
Oh, yeah.
They're both out of town. It'll take
Frank's
a
in
day
England.
or two.
You know, I just want to make it clear that those are Jackie's allegations, and Mr. Stallone has his side of the story. I want to fly out there and listen with Sylvester Stallone.
I do believe that he's in Europe. Boy, somebody's got to... One of his friends will definitely tape it for him, I'm sure.
I love Jackie Stallone. And, you know, that thing with her headband, seriously, her boys are telling her not to wear the headband. She loves wearing the headband. God bless her. Put the headband on.
It's part of her.
It's her look. And you know what? It's exotic. It gets her noticed. It's part of her whole thing. Put the headband on a couple of times
leave
a
her
week.
alone.
That's all. Your mother likes wearing a headband. Thank God she's a little bit different from every mother.
I think she's great.
Who wouldn't like to have her as a mother?
And things must have been going on around the house all the time.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. It always was exciting. Hey, Mom, I used like 5 cold compresses. You came right too.
Yazoo.
All right. Hello. We got to take a break. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Talmudic scholar Howard Stern. 97.1 The Eagle.
8:39 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. Eagle weather flash flood watch in effect today. Flash flood warning in effect until 9:45 for Dallas County. Thunder showers likely with rain heavy at times. A 70% chance of more rain today and a high of 89. Tonight partly cloudy with a 40% chance of rain. A low of 72. Right now 72 in both Fort Worth and Dallas. Checking traffic for Southwestern Bell. Still a lot of problems in Dallas. A couple of disabled vehicles. One westbound 635 LBJ freeway prior to the Dallas North Tollway. The left lane, according to a caller, is blocked by a stalled car. Westbound 635 LBJ at Hillcrest, a stalled cars in the left lane there as well. An accident eastbound 635 LBJ at Josie near the Motel 6, the left lane blocked by police. And a knockdown live light pole. Traffic sluggish from beyond Luna. TU Electric is en route about 2 hours before that one's going to clear. An accident with injuries Inwood at Northwest Highway. Tyler at 12th Street. Police report a wreck knocked out a fire hydrant and water's gushing out there. A signal malfunction. Northwest Highway at Shady Brook. The lights are flashing red. Traffic slow in the area. Street closures in Dallas. The following sections are closed because of high water. Lawther between Landshire and Northwest Highway. Westbound 635 LBJ Service Road at Valley View. Northbound Good Latimer between Elm and Swiss. Westbound Lemon at eastbound McKinney. Fitzhugh at Alcott. Luna between X and Y Streets. Buckner Boulevard between Lake Highlands and Poppy. Goforth between Landshire and Goforth Circle. Garland between Grand and Gaston. Sylvan over the Trinity River Bridge on the viaduct. And Samuel at Ferguson. 2 lanes of traffic are closed there. In Fort Worth, an accident with injuries. Campus Drive north of I-20. 2 cars are blocking part of the right lane. No delays there. In Carrollton, an accident. Hebron Parkway at International. High water in Carrollton. Sandy Lake Road moving into Coppell. Jackson at Broadway. Old Mill at Brandywine. And that's causing some slow traffic. In Arlington, a medical medical emergency northbound Highway 360 at Park Road. The problem's on the shoulder there. In Weatherford, an accident with injuries westbound I-20 2 miles west of Old Dennis Road. Caller reports a truck slammed into the bridge and lost a load of watermelons and cantaloupe. And finally, in Grapevine, high water business 114 between Wall and Main Street under the railroad tracks. Authorities are reporting the road is covered with mud under the railroad tracks, and the State Highway Department is cleaning that problem up. That's traffic. I'm Brad Baxter on 97.1 The Eagle.
Big talkers get big savings on cellular service with Southwestern Bell Mobile Systems. Get up to 3 months access fee free only from Southwestern Bell Mobile Systems through July 31st.
What it was.
Yeah, far out.
What it will be. Metallica, Green Day, Rollins Band, Aerosmith, Porno for Pyro, Alice in Chains, Peter Gabriel, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Johnny Cash, and at least a dozen more. You and a friend. Woodstock 94 on us. It's the Eagles' Summer of Glow. To win, pick up an entry form today at Guitar Center, North Dallas and Arlington, and at all Blockbuster music stores. Mail it in. Then listen for us to call your name on the Eagle. After Howard, we'll draw and announce winning names all day long. When you hear us call your name, you have 30 minutes to call back and get qualified to win a trip for two to Woodstock 94. Plus, you'll get a key that could start a brand new Harley Davidson. 2 tickets to Metallica August 5th. A Metallica CD box set. CDs from other Woodstock 94 artists. And a free condo. 1994, the Summer of Glow. Another far-out contest.
Can you dig that?
From 97.1, The Eagle.
I don't know, Doc. Every time it rains, I get really nervous in the car.
Go on.
Especially around corners. Boy, corners in the rain are the worst.
I see. What you're experiencing is classic ambition default syndrome. The corner represents the goal you've never achieved, while the rain symbolizes inner turbulence.
Actually, I was thinking it might be my tires.
Pardon me?
Yeah, I was thinking I should get those new Avid MDH4 all-season radios from Yokohama. You see, Doc, Avid's multiple channels cut through water, even around corners. And Avid dominated a field of competitors in independent wet road testing.
I see. So this is what we've come to. I spend my life in advanced education and intense training when all along I could have been prescribing an all-season tire. Avid has all the answers. Is that it? I never. Next caller.
I think my breakfast cereal is trying to kill me.
Have you tried the new Avid MDH4?
The Avid MDH4 from Yokohama. High performance has a new definition. Available at Discount Tires, 25 locations. Check your yellow pages.
In the delicatessen business, things are not the way they used to be. Today, there are hams made with scraps and trimmings, and turkey breasts made of assorted turkey parts. That's not the way it used to be. Some roast beef is actually reconstituted. Bologna can be filled with fowl. And frankfurters, well, things are not the way they used to be. At Boar's Head, happily, things are as they always were. Lo and behold, a Boar's Head turkey breast is turkey breast. Our roast beef is USDA beef that's roasted. Our bologna is pure beef and pork, not beef and pork byproducts. With Boar's Head, you get meat without cereal or extenders. Pure spices, not artificial ones. To this day, our meats aren't pre-sliced or pre-wrapped or pre-anything. Are we shamefully out of step with modern technology? We hope so.
One thing is still just the way it used to be. The only way to be sure to get Boar's Head is to ask for it by name at Fine Delicatessens.
Hi, I'm sorry, but we're not in right now. In fact, we won't be in at all for a few days. We decided to go to San Antonio with the kids. We'll be staying at the Plaza. You know, the Plaza San Antonio Hotel just off the Riverwalk.
Honey, come on. The kids are waiting in the car.
Okay. So anyway, we couldn't pass it up. It's only $98 a night on weekdays, and on the weekends it's only, honey, how much are the rooms at the Plaza San Antonio on the weekends this summer?
$123. Now let's go.
Only $123 on weekends. Of course, that's assuming they've got the space. There's a new kids club and a Jurassic Adventure package. Swimming, tennis, health club. It's going to be a hoot. So, if you need to reach us, call 800-SA-READY. 800-SA-READY.
Honey, that's the Plaza's reservation and information number. Now, come on.
Oh, well, call them anyway. Hey, maybe you can meet us there.
Honey.
That's the Plaza San Antonio Hotel. 800-SA-READY. So, anyway, if you want to leave a message, wait for the beep. But, of course, we won't get it because we're going to be at the Plaza.
Honey.
800-SA-READY. Bye.
Can't you just leave a normal message like everybody else?
Put some excitement in your summer with a Wave Runner rental from T&P Water Sports. That's right. Now you can enjoy the great fun of the Yamaha Wave Runner on any lake you choose. T&P Water Sports has a brand new facility at Dal Rock Marina on Lake Ray Hubbard. Or you can call 349-WAVE and T&P will meet you on any Dallas area lake. You can even pick up a unit for out-of-town travel. It's great for personal fun with friends or your company or church picnic. TNP Water Sports features the full line of Yamaha Wave Runners. All are 94 models and are available in 1 or 2 person configurations with a variety of styles to fit your riding pleasure. All rentals come complete with life jackets and instruction, and all major credit cards are accepted. Call 349-WAVE and make your reservations today. Or come visit TNP Water Sports at the brand new facility at Dow Rock Marina. Register to win a free trip to the Grand Caymans. You pick the lake, we bring the fun. TNP Water Sports, 349-9283. That's 349-WAVE.
It's 8:46 at 97.1 The Eagle.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
Jackie Platinum Joke Page Martling to order Jackie's Wild Comedy CD. It's only $10 plus $3 shipping and handling. The price includes a full-color Jokeland catalog. Call 1-800-323-5464. And Tuesday night, July 19th, Jackie will be at Jenkinson's in Point Pleasant Beach, New Jersey. Now, for info and samples of Jackie's CD, call 516-922-WINE. Back to the Best of Stern. Once again, we have classic Best of Stern. Little House on the Prairie's Melissa Gilbert at the time had called in to say hi, and her boyfriend got on the other phone. Now, her boyfriend at this time was none other than Rob Lowe. It's happening right now on classic Best of Stern.
Okay, let's call Melissa Gilbert and Rob Lowe.
Yes. Maybe Melissa just wants to introduce me to Rob.
On the other show, when we were in California, we wanted to call Melissa, but we didn't have her home phone number.
Right.
Remember that?
I do remember
We were with her ex-boyfriend.
Well, whatever.
And he hasn't heard from her.
He doesn't know what's going on.
She just moved to New York. She got a play in a part. I mean, a part in a play.
Howard.
Humana.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, no. Howard, is this you?
Hey, it is Rob Lowe.
Rob?
Yeah.
Hey, you're on the air.
Oh, my goodness. This means I have to watch what I say, isn't it?
Yes, you do.
Hey, what are you doing with Melissa?
She called me. She wanted me to help her move into her apartment.
You're living here now?
Well, I've given up acting. I'm a professional mover.
Good move.
Are you guys together or what?
Well, we are for the moment anyway, you know. She'll do that on occasion. When she can't get hold of Jim Baker, she'll call me.
Actually, on Us Magazine, I'm reading this thing about, like, the sexiest men and women.
Uh-huh.
And then Rob was named one of the sexiest men.
I agree with that.
Yeah. And then it said that he did the smart thing for leaving Melissa Gilbert because now he's grown up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't understand that. What do they mean? But then they say that commitment is sexy for somebody else. You know, it's a double standard. It's a real double standard. Huh?
Yeah. Commitment is sexy on a woman.
But not on a man? Is that what they're saying?
Let me tell you something. Melissa grew up to be, I never believed that she was going to have a body like that or a face or anything. I tell you, you're not out of your mind with that.
No, I know. Hey, doesn't she look great?
She looks great. Hey, did you ever meet Danny Sugarman?
No, I've never met him.
That was her boyfriend for a while, but I think she gave him the dump.
Tell me about this guy. What's the story on this guy, Howard? I hear things, Howard. I got to tell you, I hear things.
I don't know. All I know is he was trying to call her and he didn't have her new number, so...
I think it's over.
I think it's pretty much over.
Mm-mm-mm.
Hey, so what are you doing in New York? I thought you live in L.A.
I came. I was in Washington for the Bork judiciary hearings.
Really?
Seriously?
Yeah. And
are you thinking of playing him in the movie?
Well, I'm working on the beard anyway.
Yeah, you got to tell him to shave that thing.
I know. I think that was a bad scene. It looked like he strapped a hedgehog to his head.
Yeah, I tell you, definitely looked like King Tut from Batman.
You know what? It was
unanimous on that beard.
It was.
Hey, I say if a man's going for a job, he should worry about his personal grooming. I thought he was so lackadaisical. I think he just
thought
figured,
he had the job.
Yeah, he said, hey, I'm not going to shave. I'm going to do a bad dewlap on my hair. And that's going to be it.
I was recommended by the president. What are they going to do?
Yeah, and that's the bottom line.
No, you're right. It was a real King Tut mobile he had strapped on.
Hey, you ought to come on Dial-A-Date tomorrow.
Dial-A-Date?
Yeah.
Yeah, Melissa already did it.
Oh, I should do Dial-A-Date. I'm here for a while. I'm gonna go to New Jersey and check out all the Stone Pony and bars like that because I've never done that. I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
Yeah, but if Bruce doesn't show up, it's not that happening.
Oh yeah, but you know what? Maybe John Bon Jovi will.
Yeah, well, we know him. He did Dial-A-Date.
Is he in town?
Is he in town? You know, ever since he got famous, I don't hear from him anymore.
No, now, let me clear up something. Bon Jovi jeans. Do you ever hear of those? That's not the same guy, right?
No, it's not. It has nothing to do with it.
It doesn't? Okay.
Yeah, those guys are pretty friendly with us. I mean, we're pretty much responsible for their careers, so I guess they owe us something.
Well, they could call. I'm getting real upset with John.
So what do you guys? You guys have a second?
Melissa's mad at me saying that I can't do Dial-A-Date.
Can you you want to do it?
Oh, let's do it.
You really will do it tomorrow?
How dare she?
And then she's telling me I have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Is that true? You guys out of your mind.
You'd have to be down here by 7.
I may be able to do that if she doesn't keep me up too late.
Hey, let me ask you something. What's it like putting your tongue in Demi Moore's mouth?
Let me
tell you something.
I could go to court for this because it's like Emilio Estevez is one of my best friends.
Yeah, but he's not going out with her.
That's true.
Yeah, Bruce Willis.
Let's trash the bitch.
Bruce Willis, trash her. Trash that bitch.
You guys are so fickle.
Hey, you would come in and do Dial-A-Date tomorrow?
That'd be fun.
You mean it?
Sure.
Oh, man.
I'll definitely be here tomorrow, Howard.
The ratings are going to go through the roof.
I was thinking of taking the day off.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Be here tomorrow.
Well, now Melissa says she's created a monster. I think she wants to have words with you now.
Hey, we'll send a limo for you.
Well, you send the limo, I'll do it.
All right.
I couldn't even walk, let alone drive at that
All right,
hour.
we'll send a limo. And Melissa could come in, too.
Okay.
What are you guys doing? You just hanging around in your underwear?
Something that works to that effect, anyway.
Really? But you got to go on the date with the girl who wins. You know, if someone wins the date, you got to go out with her.
Yeah, that's right, I do, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
And Robin will be in the limo naked.
I'll chaperone.
I'm there.
I'll tell you, I mean, a girl like Melissa is pretty, obtainable for you, but I'll tell you something. For me, I would treat her so well. I would do things to her. And tell Melissa to quit smoking cigarettes. Listen to her.
You can hear in the background. Isn't that terrible?
Sounds like my grandmother. No wonder you broke up with her.
I know she says that she's sick, but it's a cigarette. You got it.
How hard is it for you to stay with one woman? I'm serious. I mean, seriously, when you got that many women coming on to you, I mean, do you realize
it
what
really must be. I mean, really, this is a guy that women must dive on.
Life is so easy for you, I bet.
No. I listen. I mean.
Oh, come on. Tell us how tough
Please,
it's been.
come on. There's no way you've had a rough life. If you had, then there's no point in being good looking.
Well, no. It's my life is great. I love my life. I wouldn't trade it for anything. But at the same time,
God, I'd trade mine in a minute.
So you had a great job.
To look like him?
To look like you, I'd do anything.
Oh,
now, you pick up the paper, you see somebody you want to go after, you do it, I mean,
yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, except for me, I used to get slapped and rejected.
Yeah, they call the police when he...
But, I heard you got to meet Jessica Hahn. I can't meet her. I went to Washington, tried to meet Fawn Hall.
Listen, you can meet Jessica. Rocco Riccobono met Jessica Hahn. You can meet her. I mean, it ain't all that difficult. Oh, man, you really going to do Dial-A-Date? This is a firm commitment?
Sure, man.
Oh, man, you are decent. Oh, this is unbelievable.
He used to say bad things about you, Rob.
Never did. Hey, I always said you were a good actor.
That's true. I heard you say that this morning.
You are a good actor, man. There's no doubt about it.
Well, thank you.
I even like the hockey movie you made.
That was great.
And we don't mention that name on the air ever.
Why? It's a good movie.
That's one of those ones you want to buy the negative and wallpaper your bathroom with it.
You didn't like it.
Get out of here. It's a good movie.
Well, yeah. So you know what the thing is, though? I was lucky enough to start out really, really early in lead roles, and I learn more with each movie that I do, and I think the last 3 of them I'm really proud of, but there's some in the early going there that, I would have, done, The Joker's Wild,
Yeah, right, because you got to do it.
Sure.
Hey, how old were you when you first got it? I'd say you were about 13 years old.
With which movie?
No, when you first got it.
Oh, when I first got it. It.
It. How old were you?
I think that's pretty close. I think it was on my birthday. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember it was on my birthday. It was literally a birthday present.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I bet you've had 5 women at the same time.
No, I never had that.
Really?
Never
2?
had that. Never had that.
Never had 2?
I don't know.
You're thinking about it.
I think you're in the ballpark.
It's too early. My mind isn't working. I haven't had my coffee.
You got a brother, right?
Yeah, I got all kinds of brothers.
How much do they hate you?
Lots. They have trying to be lynched all the time. No,
Ray, are you the favorite in the family? Now listen, everybody knows who the favorite is in the family. Now with you, I mean, if I had a brother like Rob Lowe, I'd just kill myself.
Yeah.
Because I'd say, well, there's no way.
Don't even try to achieve anything.
No, my brothers they're all doing their own thing, I mean, my other brother, he just did a movie with Donald Sutherland, I mean, and my other brothers are, like going to be like biochemists or something, God knows.
It's just, I mean, imagine that, like at the family gathering for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I guess I'll slink away and be a biochemist because my brother's Rob Lowe.
And everybody's sitting there talking about Rob.
Yes.
And like, gee, I could invent the atom bomb. You could be
Maybe
Albert
I'll find
Einstein.
the cure for cancer because my brother's Rob Lowe.
Yeah, you go out and find a cure for cancer, and your parents are like, yeah, but Rob just did a picture with Jim Belushi that's making millions of dollars.
To the Oscars.
yeah, Rob just bought us a house. I mean, there's no way you do it. What you do is you take a gun and shoot yourself.
No.
It's true.
It's true.
Hey, Rob, I just got an earring. You got one?
I took mine out. I did that earring thing.
I know
You did it a long time ago.
It's not happening for you anymore?
I did that earring thing, and you know, I've been, it's just kind of, I'm moving on. I'm coming like into a mohawk phase, or I'm kind of doing a Trotsky. You'll see I have this kind of like a goatee thing going.
Well, actually, it's a funny thing. It's like my mother said, why are you concentrating on the superficial things in life and not the deep stuff?
Oof.
And I just said, hey, I'll be over this earring thing in a year. Let me get it out of my system.
I think every man has to go through an earring stage. If it's not that, it could be something worse. It could be, a woman's dress phase.
Exactly. All right, now listen, let's line this up for tomorrow.
Okay.
And then I want to talk to Melissa a little bit.
Yeah, I know. She's mad that I'm going on Dial-A-Date.
Why?
She says it's like putting a kid in a candy store. She says.
Hey, she doesn't have. Hey, I'll get you 3 women at the same time if you want it.
Oh,
hey,
stop it.
That's an offer. I don't know, man. I'm not even going to tell her that because she doesn't have the radio on, so she doesn't know what you're saying.
What is she wearing right now? Tell me.
Huh?
What is she wearing right now?
This T-shirt she made. It says, "Raw." Now she's telling me not to tell you. It's a long T-shirt.
And that's it?
That's it. That's the one.
No underwear?
You think I want her sleeping, dressed like a, Mormon in my bed? Forget it.
Oh, man. I don't believe this. This is great.
Hey.
What time you want to get in here tomorrow? About 7?
Late as possible.
All right, what about like 7:30? Or 7?
Great.
7.
Come on.
And
7:30.
I'll send a car for you.
Okay, you pick me up at 7, I'll be there.
I'll send my limo for you.
Pick me up at 7.
Yeah.
Great.
We'll send my limo over.
Okay, well, now Melissa's stealing the phone. And then when we're all done, then throw somebody back on and we'll figure it out.
All right.
All right, hang on. Here's Melissa.
All right.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, where you been? We were in California. You were sitting there with Danny Sugarman.
Hey.
Uh-oh. Is that over with?
Your family came to your senses.
You were practically sitting in his lap.
He told us you were in love.
You were using his lap for a washcloth. For God's sake. You and Danny were all over each other. What happened?
Oh.
Thank God you broke up with him.
It was driving Howard crazy, quite frankly.
Was it? I'm sorry, Howard. I didn't mean to drive you
It was
crazy.
driving me out of my mind.
I'm sorry.
Hey, are you going to come in tomorrow morning with Rob?
I could do that. I'm in rehearsals. I wake up, I have my alarm set to you, and your voice wakes me up in the morning.
Have I been funny lately?
Yes, you've been funny lately. You have been funny.
Thank you.
Very funny.
I'm worried about I always worry about that. I like people's opinions. Maybe you better not come in tomorrow. I just had some, facial growths removed, and I've got little Band-Aids all over my face.
Oh, God, that's disgusting.
I know.
It's really not that bad if you don't get too close.
I don't feel like sitting in a room with Rob Lowe while Melissa...
This'll be cute.
And it's bad enough what I look
You'll
like.
be sitting there with Rob Lowe with those patches on your nose.
Yeah. I got little Band-Aids all over. You remember those, that birthmark I had on my nose?
You mean the big, huge one with the little hairs growing out?
Yes.
No.
I had that removed.
You did?
There was a little growth.
It was?
So they had 4 little growths.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, they were there.
Well,
really?
You were doing everything not to look at me.
Yeah, that's true.
But what are you doing with Rob? What's he doing in your apartment? What are you sleeping with him? I thought you guys broke up.
We did, sort of, but we're friends-ish.
I wish you would be my friend.
I'll give you a 5-hour conversation on this.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
I don't think they're ever going to be completely broken up.
Why don't you 2 kids get married already?
That might be a good idea.
You are so perfect. You would be perfect for me. I swear to God.
Howard, you're already married.
I don't know what he's looking for, but I swear if I was single, I'd be coming on to you like stink on stink on throw up.
Stink on throw up?
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Danny looked lonely in L.A.
Oh God, don't do this.
Hey, would you 2 get married on my show tomorrow? I'll have a.
Rob and I?
Yeah. That would be great.
Honey.
Hey.
Howard wants us to get married on his show tomorrow. Only if Jim Baker does the ceremony.
Hey, I could arrange that.
Well, none of those other things you've planned have worked out. Let's do it
Melissa,
on the spur of the moment.
Come in here tomorrow. Maybe I'll marry you 2 guys. I am a reverend. I'm serious. I sent away for a reverend's card.
Where?
Come in here. Hey, maybe we'll do it tomorrow.
Oh God.
Imagine you, Mrs. Lowe.
Melissa Gilbert Lowe.
Hey, how's that play going?
The play?
Shana Madel.
Shana Madel. It's going really well. Really well. We start our previews on the 16th.
What's that about? The Jewish banking community?
Next Thursday. No.
Shana made another deal on a farm.
Shana Madel, isn't that secret Jewish language for let's get a deal on a farm?
No. Shana Madel is Yiddish for a pretty girl.
Oh.
And
well, that's you.
I'll have to come to the previews.
Yeah, we want to come to the previews.
You want to come to a preview? Well, we start the 16th and we open the 29th. So when
Oh, good. My warts will be healed by then.
Maybe we'll go to opening night.
Yeah, we'd like to go to opening night.
Well, it's only there's only 200 seats in the theater, and there's 6 people in the cast, and we've all invited friends and family, so it's filled.
Oh.
Never thought of us, huh, Melissa?
Aren't we family?
Yes. I've done this show twice now.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Who do you know better than... Listen, you got to quit smoking.
Yeah, really.
I have such
We're
a
going
cough.
to take your cigarettes away.
I mean, really.
Have a terrible cough.
Sounds like you're hocking a goober there. I mean, you got to... unless you're looking for Mark Gastineau's face, I can't see why.
That does not a Shayna Maidel make, okay?
Yes. Shayna Maidel doesn't have like a smoker's hack.
No, this is not a smoker's hack. This is a terrible cold that I've had since I got here. I'm not used to this.
I can just picture the play now. So, Mama, was machst
When she goes to make that sound, something will come up.
When you go to make that sound, that you like Menachem Begin?
Menachem
Begin.
I'm begging you.
So what's Rob wearing?
Rob is wearing sweatpants.
And no shirt?
Nope, no shirt.
Oh, man.
What are you omitting about Rob Lowe for, you idiot?
Yeah, wait a minute, Howard, that's really disgusting.
Just anybody with no shirt on gets me excited. I was doing the ooze for Rob, and she doesn't like to... this is going to be something tomorrow.
I was doing my own ooze, thank you.
Now, wait a minute. I wasn't listening. Who is this you were going to introduce him to?
Just girls.
What?
Dialer date.
Yeah, like you did.
Like I did.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Did you go to Lauren Green's funeral?
No, I didn't go to Lauren Green's funeral. No, I missed it. I wanted to, but I was flying home, I think, that day. I heard your show from L.A.
Oh, yeah? You like it?
Yeah.
That was
it
good stuff, huh?
It was good.
Frank Zappa, Bob Goldthwait, and Joe Walsh all in the same room.
Now, that one I didn't hear because I was rehearsing, but I heard the Emmy broadcast.
The Emmy was great.
Oh, the Emmy show. That was great, huh?
Yeah, Bruce Willis.
Oh.
What a dick, huh?
What a wiener.
Yeah, he is. He's a wiener. Hey, are you embarrassed that you said Rob's wiener was small?
Am I embarrassed now?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know. See, now you're
Wait a minute. Now you're going to tell us you didn't say
all of a sudden, now you're back in love.
You said it first, and then I did. I was so flabbergasted I didn't know what to say.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't want to say yes because
right. Because you've got St. Elmo's fire in your bikinis and you don't want to go wrong.
I never believed it anyway.
Can't believe it. So what did you do? You called Rob up and said, "Hey, I need to help. I need to move."
No, he said he was coming. He was going to be on the East Coast. He's going to Washington to the Bork thing, and
what the hell's he doing at the Bork thing?
Oh, Rob is very political.
Really?
Yeah, not me. I couldn't tell you the first thing about politics.
Right.
I don't know from this, and it's not my interest. But he is very interested in politics and works a lot with Tom Hayden and Jane Fonda.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so he was there doing that, and he called and he said, "I'm on the East Coast."
Oh, stop it!
Just kidding. Go ahead.
He said, "I'm on the East Coast and I can't be there without coming to see you." And I said, "Great, I need help getting settled."
Mm-hmm. Wow. So one thing led to another, and now you're back together.
As always happens. Well, no, we're not back together. I mean, we're together for now. He's leaving in a few days, and
I think it's love, Robin.
I
think they're in love.
True. Yes, it's love of a sort.
You love Rob. Admit it.
Yeah, I do.
And Rob loves you. Admit it.
Yeah, he does.
We'll get you guys married tomorrow.
I guess.
Do you want me to have a preacher standing by? Would that be romantic?
It would be very funny.
In the middle of setting Rob up with 3 women?
I just sat on his suitcase and something vibrated. Rob! Rob! Something vibrating in your suitcase. What is it?
Oh, it's a present I brought all the way from California.
Oh, if I could be there right now.
Oh, it's his beard shaver.
That's a beard shave. Oh.
Sorry, Howard. I didn't mean to excite you.
Oh, if I could be there in that room with Melissa Gilbert now.
I sat on his suitcase and it vibrated.
I'd like to come over and just watch you two.
You better take me so I can keep Rob Lowe busy.
Yeah, I'd just like to watch you two making love.
No,
I swear
that's
to
not
God.
what I want.
I would like to just watch them. All I need to do is watch them.
Well, because you're sick.
Howard, that's really awful.
What? That's all I need.
Oh, that's
I need like a minute in the room with you guys. Hey, listen, this is going to be great tomorrow. All right, listen, I'm going to put you on.
I can't wait to see you either. I hope I don't hack through the whole thing with this awful bronchitis thing.
Wear something sexy.
Wear something. Okay, this time I'll wear something sexy.
Oh, great.
If you let me. Okay.
All right, we got to get this all hooked up here.
All right, how do I hook this up? Should I put you guys on hold?
Yeah.
All right.
Talk to Mitch.
And Mitch will get on the line and make some arrangements.
Okay.
If Mitch can handle it. Mitch is new here. He just started yesterday.
Okay.
So go easy on him.
So go easy on him, but basically... We'll get the information. I'll have a car sent for you at that time.
Okay.
All right?
All right, Howard.
All right, hold on.
Thanks.
Thanks, you guys.
Okay.
All right.
Rob Lowe Dial-A-Day tomorrow.
Yes, women. Oh, man.
Oh, dear. How do I sit here and be on the phone, too?
You ought to do that tomorrow. What we ought to do, just as a goof, is when we have the call-ins, you go in the other room, sort of slip in there, and then just get on the hotline, and I'll put you on. Soggy, Robin?
This man changed my life.
Yes.
I had given up men until I saw him.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a good-looking guy. And a good actor.
Whew.
And a decent human being.
Hey, sounds decent to me.
Cared enough to go see Robert Bork, make sure he didn't get in.
Yeah.
I hope Mitch doesn't screw up.
Boy, I'll go pick him up tomorrow. Get Ronnie out of the car. I'll drive him.
Oh, man. Robin, tomorrow you make sure that you bring a change of shorts. You better put some kitty litter in your pantyhose. I'm telling you right now. I don't want any accidents like the last time we had good-looking guys in here.
You don't know the things that go on in my head about Rob Lowe.
How bad do I look with my warts removed? Come on, tell me the truth.
Nobody's going to be looking at you tomorrow.
That's true. Good, all the pressure's off me.
They're not even going to see you. People who come in tomorrow won't even know what you look like. They won't recognize you on the street.
Hey, ladies, spread the word tomorrow, Rob Lowe Dial-A-Day. This is your chance.
Can you imagine? This just to get close to him. Whew.
This is the best-looking stud we'll ever have on.
Great body,
great face, good personality.
Great personality.
What more do you want?
Not much.
He doesn't wear any voodoo costumes, though, Robin.
But maybe he can dance.
No, that's true. And we all owe it to Danny Sugarman.
Yeah.
Which kills me.
You kiss Danny next time you see him.
I'm gonna, with my mouth open. You're gonna be dripping like the ice cream cone on the 4th of July, Robin.
Hey, it's all right, Howard.
I can't wait to see that. All right. Let me take a break. Let me make sure Mitch handled this thing properly.
Yeah, really.
And this is great.
If you blow this, Howard, I'm never going to forgive you.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to the best of the Howard Stern Show on 97.1 The Eagle. 97.1 The Eagle presents the second annual Rockin' Wheels Car and Truck Show. Sunday, July 17th in the parking lot of Texas Stadium. There are 18 classes to enter, 3 trophies awarded in each class. And you can pre-register now by picking up a form at any telephone warehouse or Western Auto store and get a free event t-shirt. Or enter the day of show from 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. The show starts at 11 and runs till 5. Plus, special Best of Show, People's Choice, and Club Participation Awards. Hawk Electronics will host a Crank It Up contest for cash and prizes. Register the day of show 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. or pick up a form at any Hawk Electronics. You can also enter the Obsession Bikini contest by calling 634-9300 for cash and prizes. The Eagles Rockin' Wheels Car and Truck Show. Sunday, July 17th at Texas Stadium. Brought to you by Western Auto Stores and Telephone Warehouse. An exclusive presentation of 97.1 The Eagle.
Would you compare new car prices for $1,000? Sure you would. Bob Thomas Ford will meet or beat any legitimate new Ford deal or pay you $1,000. Bob Thomas Ford in McKinney.
Some people know the right time to buy everything.
Hey, mister, want to buy some lemonade?
No, thanks. I bought my lemonade in the off-season and saved a ton. I've got 12 drums of it in my basement.
If you've been waiting for the right time to join Bally's Health Club, the right time is right now. It's Bally's off-season sale with the absolute best offer of the year.
Mom, he never buys lemonade.
Hey, I know you. You never buy any of my homemade ice cream at the summer fair.
That's right. I bought half a ton of Rocky Road last February. Only cost me 6 cents a bowl.
So come on, stop putting it off. There's never been a better time to get your body to Bally's for step aerobic classes, tons of free weights, and the latest cardiovascular equipment, all in air-conditioned comfort.
Well, I'm heading over to Bally's.
You join Bally's when it's this nice out?
You're just never going to get it, are you?
For the best offer of the year, visit Bally's Health Club today or call 1-800-WORKOUT now. But hurry, this off-season sale won't be on long.
Oh, it's going to rain.
Want to buy an umbrella?
Great. How much?
$50.
Visit the Bally's President's Health Club near you or call 1-800-WORKOUT.
Hi, we're here talking about Vittel Natural Water with world traveler Mona Pruitt.
I've been everywhere, darling.
You must have a lot of experiences.
Actually, I pay someone to have them for me.
Wow. Mona, you drink Vittel.
Simply adore it.
And you drink Vittel because it has more natural minerals than other waters?
Certainly not. I drink Vittel because they serve it in the best restaurants in France.
You know, that is true. In France, in restaurants, they serve more Vittel than Evian.
I've been to Vittel, you know.
To the town of Vittel? The actual spa?
They make pilgrimages there, you know, just for the water.
That's right.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Well,
You've never been there. He's never been there.
Well, one day...
The boy has never been to Vittel.
Okay, lady, knock it off. Vittel natural water tastes so refreshing, and with more natural minerals than other bottled waters, it's just a little more of what water's for. And it's got a neat square bottle. Vittel, raising the water level.
Look for Vittel Natural Water at your local Kroger, Albertsons, Tom Thumb, or Winn-Dixie stores.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show on KGL Fort Worth, Dallas.
It's hot. It's summer. It's time for something refreshing. Try the Summer Funshine in San Antonio now at special prices. San Antonio's finest hotels are offering accommodations in a variety of locations with prices starting at only $69 per night. Call 1-800-28-TEXAS and ask for the Summer Funshine package and get the best discounts on tickets to Fiesta Texas and SeaWorld delivered to your room. No waiting in lines at the parks. Come stay on the Riverwalk and enjoy good food, great art, and lively music. Or by colorful Market Square and soak up local culture. Or by the major shopping malls with quick access to the city's popular attractions. Although San Antonio is Texas' most popular vacation destination, rooms are available for a romantic vacation or a family treat. Catch the Summer Funshine. Call today. With values like these, a summer can blaze by.
Honey, I have a babysitter tonight. What should we do?
I'd like to go see a movie, but I can't stand going to the movies with all those screaming kids.
Why don't we have an adult evening out?
What do you have in mind?
How about an evening at the New Fine Arts?
What will we do there?
Well, we could see an adult movie in the theater or rent one of the 10,000 adult videos they have on the floor.
Rent a video? We can't bring an adult video home with the kids around.
Don't worry, we can watch it in one of their clean, spacious private viewing rooms.
Oh, great. I'd like to spend an adult evening out with you. Where do we go?
Well, we could go to the original New Fine Arts at 1720 West Mockingbird, or we could go to the New Fine Arts West at 1966 West Northwest Highway.
And maybe we can pick up an interactive adult CD-ROM from my computer at the office and an adult gift for your brother's birthday.
Wonderful, honey. I'll get the car keys.
I'm so glad I have a wife like you that can spice up an evening with an excursion to the New Fine Arts.
Tomorrow, adult superstar and Caligula feature dancer Diana Lauren will be signing autographs from 3 to 5 p.m. at the New Fine Arts West, 1966 West Northwest Highway. Call 869-1097 for more information.
97.1 The Eagle. We're back with Islamic fundamentalist Ali Muhammad Khalil Stern.
And we're back with the Best of Stern. Once again, we're going to present to you classic Best of Stern. Now, as you know, Howard and Robin's strength is how they handle phone callers. And here's a great example of how they work the phones on classic Best of Stern.
All right. Get back to those very busy telephones. People love to talk to us because we're fun to talk to, I guess. You're on the air.
Howard?
Yeah, let's make radio magic, my friend.
All right.
All right.
I wanted to talk to you about your trip to Atlantic City.
Okay.
You had a couple of inaccuracies yesterday, which I think you ought to clear up for legal purposes. First of all, it's the Allegheny Commuter is owned by U.S. Air, not Piedmont.
Oh, it was U.S. Air. That's right.
Okay. Fine. They suck.
I'm sorry?
Allegheny Commuter sucks. If you take it, you're a jerk.
Well, I agree with you. I've been on it.
And let's do something together. We got 1.5 million people listening to this show. You don't want me being stepped on when I'm out in public. And all I'm asking you to do is, help me out. Don't use Allegheny Commuter. I want to get those people.
Well, I agree with you. I happen to be in the travel business, and I won't even book clients on it after having been on it myself.
Good.
Second thing you said that was inaccurate is you've been calling MacArthur Airport Suffolk County Airport, when in fact Suffolk County Airport's out in West Hampton Beach.
Yeah, but wait a second. I didn't call. I just said it's an airport out in Suffolk County.
Okay.
MacArthur Airport.
I just wanted to clarify that with you. Just so you don't get in any problems there.
Well, don't go to either one of those airports. I've never been to the one out in West Hampton, but I'm sure it's no fun either.
Right.
Can't be for real.
And point number 3 is the next time you go to Atlantic City, why don't you call a marketing department in one of the casinos and have them send either a chopper or a limo for you, and then you don't have to deal with this.
Now, there's a thought.
Will they send me a limo?
If you tell them who you are and you're going to tell them that you're going to promote their facility on your program.
Yeah, but I can't do that. I can't tell them I'm going to promote it. They've got to read between the lines.
Yeah, but by the same token, you can if you don't badmouth them.
You see, I didn't want to go through all that. I don't want to be. I'm not like a schnurrer.
Throw that weight around.
Yeah, I'm not a schnurrer. You know, I don't need a free limo ride down to Atlantic City. Then forever I'm beholden to Donald Trump and his organization.
I understand.
But I just felt that once they realized I was down there, they would have treated me a little better. Trump.
They didn't treat you badly, did they?
No, they just treated me like I was a regular guy, and then I had to go begging them to comp me my room. And after I was betting $29 a hand on an average,
Well, the other thing is that,
And plus, I wasn't all that impressed with the hotel. I don't know, for $160 a night in a room.
Yeah. Well, those hotel prices are outrageous there.
Yeah, I would have liked a little something more than just a bed.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know, and a TV set. A little view, why don't you? Although, who wants to view that boardwalk?
There's no view.
Say, who wants to view that city?
Yeah.
What are you going to look at?
I don't know.
They should paint something on the window.
There.
I just would have liked a little bit bigger room or something.
Really. But I'll tell you, though, the marketing people down there are real...
And I don't need it smelling like smoke in my room. You know, you could freshen up those rooms a little bit.
Gotcha.
Mr. Trump.
But the marketing people down there are real...
And the buffet. What do they think? People are cattle? Are going to eat that crap?
What buffet?
They have a buffet at Trump.
Uh-huh. In the casino?
Well, you can't eat food in the casino,
right,
but, you know...
I think so.
In the hotel, you go up a couple of floors, and they got this buffet.
Mm-hmm.
And it really was lacking a few things. Okay, granted, it was $12.95 for the buffet, and that's not all that much money. It was all you could eat, but you don't want to eat anything. That's the problem.
Because that's interesting, because I've eaten in Atlantic City, and the food has always been very, very good.
Nah, I don't know. I ate at a little coffee shop, too. It wasn't all that good.
I ate at the coffee shop at the castle.
How was that?
That was okay.
Yeah.
Did they at least come around, one of the pit bosses, and rate you?
Yeah, they did rate me.
A comp meal?
Yeah, they rated me, and then they screwed up on the rating.
I see. Well, I'm telling you that if you contact any of the marketing departments the next time and tell them who you are, not that you're going to...
No, I'm not going to do that.
I'm telling you that they...
Who are you, F. Lee Bailey, or what?
Well, not F. Lee Bailey.
What are you, Mr. Atlantic City?
No, not at all. I don't even like the place, to be honest with you.
All right.
But,
okay, thank you.
I wish you luck on your next trip, Howard.
Thank you, my friend.
All right, listen.
Bye-bye.
Thank
you. Take one call from Philadelphia, of course, who rejected me in the latest rating.
Yes, maybe we shouldn't talk to them at all.
Yeah, the hell with them. Let me just tell them I'm not talking to them. Calling from Philly?
Yeah.
Yep, the hell with you. I don't want to talk to you. Get me better ratings, then I'll speak to you people. Can't believe
you don't deserve to be talked to.
Absolutely. I'll talk to New York. I'll stick with New York. Thank you. People who like me, my own kind. I thought Philly was adopting me, but I could see they weren't. Well, it appears the people in New York don't want to talk to me either. No phones are ringing.
Phones are dead?
Phones are dead. We've really blown it. Well, what are they listening to? The zoo? Look, dead. The phone lines obviously are...
No, wait. Maybe they're just jammed.
Yeah, they're jammed. Hello?
Hello? Howard?
Yes.
How you doing, Howard? Howard, I'm disappointed in you.
No, why would you be disappointed?
Because I heard that you were wearing... I heard that woman on your show this morning, your old girlfriend. And I heard that you were wearing your sunglasses at the gathering.
He wears sunglasses all the time.
I wear sunglasses all the time.
Yeah, but why would you want to do that? You want to stand out. I mean, what would you say if you saw someone come to your, one of your parties with sunglasses on? You'd say,
I'd say, hey, he's wearing sunglasses.
What? You'd say, hey, this guy thinks he's happening.
No.
Nah, I always wear dark glasses because I don't look good in regular glasses. It makes my nose look smaller to wear dark glasses.
But, Howard, I'm disappointed.
Oh, shut up. You're disappointed.
No, I'm serious.
Well, what else are you disappointed about?
Because I've been listening to your show for quite some time, and you have some great guests on. And when you have these great guests on, you don't ask them any great questions.
Well, because I'm not interested in them. I'm only interested in myself.
And networking yourself out, right?
Exactly.
Well, I should have figured that out.
Someone must think I'm asking them great questions because we have the #1 rated show.
Yeah, but that's because the other things that you do are good. But you've had some of the most controversial figures of our time.
Who have I had on?
You had Liddy on.
Liddy, and what did I ask him?
Why didn't you ask him good questions?
Like
Why didn't
what?
you ask him if he ever did Rita Gen Red on the steps or something like that?
Because I know he didn't.
Yeah,
you're an idiot. You're just another imbecile.
You're an idiot. You want
your own show. You know what to ask.
You're just an imbecile, yeah. Get your own show. And you can ask dopey questions. Interviewing is one of my main skills. That's how I've gotten to where I am. I'll have you know. Yes?
Yes, good morning.
What can we do for you, my friend?
Well, I'm calling you from 49th Street. I'm a very big fan. And I just want to let you know you're doing a hell of a great job. Keep up the good work. And you got a lot of support from the Bronx and Manhattan to hell with Philadelphia.
Thank you.
Have a good day now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very serious man.
Very serious, yeah.
You're on the air. What was that?
Hey, do you really think, I mean, I don't listen to you for a long time, but do you think you're the sexiest man in America?
This is a challenge, I think.
Well, I think, well, come on, man. What are you trying to bum me out? I'm happy. I just got the.
No. I think you're a funny guy and everything. But come on, seriously, the sexiest in America?
Hey, listen here, dickweed. Just because you weren't voted on.
Hey, you don't know if I was voted on. Every year, the sexiest man in America is some ugly man with a big nose.
No. Stop it now. You're being nasty.
You're a jerk.
Why are we getting so many calls from black guys this morning?
Don't you black people have anything better to listen to? Go listen to your own station, WLIB.
This is like the fifth or sixth black caller we've had this morning.
Go listen to WQHT, the Hot 103. I can't believe it.
That thing is rising in the ratings.
You know, Hot 103 is up in the ratings?
Yeah.
I mean, like, big time?
This is the first time they've ever had ratings over there at that end of the dial.
I know. But it's black people who are listening. It's not white people, Robin. Let's make that clear. I think we should make that distinction.
Well, that's the thing. Do you see what's happening to KISS?
KISS is losing their listeners.
KISS's audience. What is this?
I don't listen to any of those stations because I'm a white man and I know where I'm not wanted. But, although I do confess I listen to WLIB because I like to hear how black people are going to do away with all of that.
Oh, yes, that's an interesting station.
Yeah, that's a good station. But these disco stations all sound the same to me. So, but I can't believe it. This MS Broadcasting, which is really a nothing operation, all of a sudden has some kind of ratings. And
they knew what they were doing. Who could have thought it? Everybody said, oh, what a ridiculous move. We already have 2 or 3 or 4 of those stations in town.
Black people have no loyalty to their radio stations, by the way.
Apparently not. Well, like, who does?
I thought the blacks at least would have loyalty to their station, unlike white people. But I could see black people are no better than white people.
No.
The same disloyalty.
They go with whatever's hot.
Yes, Hot 103. What was a good move was that the WNSR, New Soft Rock. That's really taking off. And NBC, boy, I love it.
Oh, have you listened to them since they went country at Y&Y?
Oh, man, is it bad?
I haven't heard it yet.
Oh, I've heard it. No, I've heard it.
Oh, boy.
That's never going to take off. God is my witness.
Well, the funny thing is, I can remember someone going to interview somebody over there, and they asked them, well, what audience are you looking for? Who are you targeting? They said, well, quite frankly, we don't know who will listen.
Yeah, anyone. Anyone we can get.
Anyone. We'll take anybody.
We just don't know. All their experts over there, they don't know who's going to listen to this. That's good to start a format and not know who's going to listen to it.
We have no idea who might listen.
Well, I'll tell you, no one's going to listen to it. No one. Because people listen to country radio, listen to AM. It's the same reason people listen to country radio don't have their teeth fixed.
Yeah.
They just listen to AM radio. They don't switch to FM.
They don't know from FM or dentist.
Exactly. And they don't know that you're not supposed to make love to your close relatives. You're on the air. You are on the air. No, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
It's Howard Stern.
Yes, it is.
How you doing?
Yes.
What's happening?
Come on.
Calling from Connecticut.
What, do you want a medal?
Well, no, but we never get to...
Or a chest to pin it on.
Connecticut. There's so many people who listen to you.
All right, what do you got to say for yourself?
What do I have to say to myself? There's a lot of fans here in Connecticut.
All right.
There's 20 guys...
You're on the air.
To represent Connecticut.
Yeah, calling in, they would be Connecticut representative.
No, I'm not from Connecticut. I'm another brother.
Yes.
I just wanted to say what's going on.
Yeah.
What is going on?
You know,
yeah, I'm going to find out from a black guy what's going on. You guys can't even get jobs. I'm going to find out from you.
And I don't have a job.
Go walk your pit bull.
Let's see what's happening in the black community. You can be our reporter.
What'd you say?
I'm trying to tell you guys what's happening in the black community. I'm a black guy. I used to work for a white guy. Now I work for myself. I'm doing great. And you don't give us much credibility.
What?
You know what I'm talking about. You treat us like dirt. You talk about Hempstead. I'm paying $1,000 a month here. And there's lots of white people in this.
Would you put some furniture in the place? There's an echo in there.
You're paying $1,000 a month in Hempstead? Boy, did you get ripped off.
Well, I got a pool. I got armed security guards.
I bet you got a pool, one of those above ground
above
pools.
the ground.
Oh, brother. You don't give us much, Howard.
What do you mean I don't give you much? What am I supposed to give you? You're always looking for a handout.
I'm not looking for handouts.
I can't give you anything. I got my own problems.
She can't give you anything but love, baby.
I love black people. Get out of here. What are you trying to paint me as?
I'm not trying to paint you out. I know you love us, but, I don't know, Kiss and all that nonsense. I don't listen to those guys.
All right. Well, obviously you don't know what you're talking
Well,
about.
you're Johnny and I black.
You obviously don't even have a... You call yourself a black man and you don't listen to Kiss FM?
No.
Oh, then you're white inside. You know what you're called? An Oreo. You're an Oreo is what you are.
I don't sound like Robin.
You do sound like an Oreo.
Robin's an Oreo.
Oh, get out of here with that. How dare you? I'll have you know Robin's a Black Panther.
Have you seen my inside?
Yeah. She's a Black Panther.
She's a Black Panther, huh?
What do you want? What is your beef, sir? Do you really have a beef? I don't think so.
I don't have a beef. I just feel like, talking, that's all.
Well, talk about something that makes sense. Come on. Please, maybe make people proud of you who are in your race.
Okay.
What do you do for a living?
I design audio systems.
Oh.
That's what I do.
So first you steal them out of people's homes and then you...
No, I'm not a thief. I never stole anything in my life.
Right.
No, I'm a hard worker.
I'm a white guy and I've stolen stuff.
Well, no, I really don't. And I hate for anybody to call me a thief.
All right.
I work
You're very
hard.
sensitive.
Yeah, you're real. You take it too seriously. You know, I'm only kidding. We all know that all black people are not thieves.
No, we don't.
That's the point.
I don't know that, but
some of us do, but some of us don't.
I haven't quite figured it out yet.
So why you never come through this way?
Listen here.
Scared.
What's your African name? Felon?
No, my name is Mark.
I see. Well, Felon, let me say something here. I don't go to Hempstead. I don't shop there.
Well, there's nothing to shop here.
That's right.
Coming up, though. I'm sure.
You got to laugh at this, Hempstead. Hempstead...
Well, isn't this the integrated community I keep hearing about?
No, my mother thinks it's integrated.
Well, Hempstead's coming
You got
up
light-skinned blacks and dark-skinned blacks there. And I'm going to tell you something, sir. I went through Freeport the other day. It looks like Tehran, downtown Tehran.
You'd be surprised. I do a lot of work in Freeport.
Freeport used to have a beautiful shopping. So then, you know what they did, Robin?
What did they do?
They decided in this community it's a poor community, Freeport.
Mm-hmm.
They decided to put in a shopping mall.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you never do that.
No, this is a bad move.
You do that because they put a shopping mall in. You know what happened, sir. You're black. All the blacks started congregating there.
I went to school with Gary, matter of fact.
Sir, would you let me explain things the way they are in real life?
See, you really don't know what's going on.
You don't. You know why? Because you're living there and you're your pool and you're acting like a white man. It's sad. It's a sad day when I have to explain the black community to a black man. It's a sad day, sir.
Listen, Howard, I was brought up...
So they built a shopping mall. Now, as you know, there are a lot of upstanding black people. Everyone knows that. But there was a few undesirables that started to congregate. You see a shopping mall?
You congregate.
You congregate. It's the same with white trash. They all congregate at a shopping mall.
You go out to that Green Acres Mall?
No.
That's all white trash congregating.
Sitting there. Eating
there.
ice cream.
Waiting for something to happen.
Riding the escalators, looking for each other.
You go to Roosevelt Field. Look who's sitting in front of Record World. Ask Gary.
White people stop in Roosevelt Field. They get their pockets picked.
All right, sir. What I'm saying is, so in Freeport, you got to, listen, I am not the mayor of Freeport, but whoever is, get smart. You build shops, the individual stores where the stores are spread out where black people can't congregate.
Then maybe somebody will come.
Then maybe someone will shop. And it's the truth. If you think I'm lying, go to Freeport and examine it. I have studied this community. What do you think I do on my off hours? I study. I'm a student of human nature.
Well, come through Hempstead.
Oh, shut up. I'm not coming there.
What are you going to come through there for?
Oh, there's lots of new court buildings going up. Lots of new law offices.
What did he say?
Court buildings. That's what they need.
What did he just say? I'm sorry.
Lots of new court buildings
going up. But you see that they built that whole brand new shopping center in Hempstead, but nobody will go to it.
Yeah, because it's a mall and too many people congregate.
They redid Main Street, but nobody will go near it.
Of course not.
Not even finished yet, Jerry.
Yeah, they're not finished yet because I don't think they're going to run out of money to finish. No one's shopping there. You don't build a shopping mall there. It's insane. It's insanity. What's going on in this world? You know, if white people are ever going to shop in Hempstead, they see a bunch of black guys congregating in a mall.
Forget it. They drive by.
I drive by. I won't look a black guy in the eyes. Who wants to go to a black guy with a pit bull? Like black people needed pit bulls. I'm scared enough of them. Now they're walking around with pit bulls.
That's because we beat you up when you were younger. That's probably...
That is correct. And I know the power of a black man. A black man's body is like a weapon. It should be ruled illegal.
They
because
should be,
it's like a weapon.
They should be registered.
Registered.
Like
all black
guns.
people should be registered. Somewhere, some black guy said, hey, now we're going to walk around with pit bulls, really frighten white people.
You sound like you're a real punk, that's why, Howard.
I'm no putz or punk.
That's what it
I just
sounds
know
like.
the way it is. And there's no reason for black people to have pit bulls.
I don't know a black person that owns a pit bull.
Oh, yes, you do.
You see, you don't know real black people.
You don't know a black person that owns a pit bull.
Not one.
Oh, you, sir,
And I suppose you don't know any drug dealers either.
No, I know plenty.
What's your African name, liar? I'm telling you right now, you don't tell me that.
I got a white name, you want to know the truth.
What is it?
Mark, I hate it.
Mark. Well, why don't you get an African name?
Change it.
Yeah, it's a Percy, right?
No, a real African name. I have a friend, he changed his name from Alan to Ujima.
You should be Abdullah or something.
I was on the phone yesterday calling him Ujima. Boy, did I feel like a jackass. Now, of course, I don't know, I can't cut right off the top of my head. I can't come up with a black name for you, an African name. I mean, you got to give me a chance.
Okay, think up one and I'll use it.
X, maybe.
Like Malcolm X?
Malcolm X.
No, I don't think that's
Mark
him. Doesn't fit him. If you're really desirous of a black name, an African name, then you have to come up with one for you.
Can I ask you a question, though, Howard? Maybe
You can ask me a question.
I'm sorry. How come the Jewish people always hire blacks and underpay them?
Oh, dear. Here we go.
Well, because...
You have a reason for this?
Yeah, I'd like to hear this one.
Well, first of all, why do you ask me? I'm not really Jewish.
Well, you know all about everybody.
Well, I do know about the Jews.
You are a student of human nature.
Why do they do it? Well, why would anybody hire cheap labor? If somebody's willing to work...
Yeah, why did the blacks take the job?
Exactly. Because they know the blacks will go for it.
When I get big enough, I don't plan on hiring any black people. I want somebody like you, half white, half Jew.
He's got a grudge. I wouldn't work for this man.
I wouldn't work for you, sir.
Well, no, you sure wouldn't.
You are obviously a racist.
No.
Yes.
You probably beat your workers.
No.
Half white, half Jew.
That's for sure.
Well, you see, this is why the world will never
And
be
you
as
won't give
one.
them benefits. You're going to be a terrible boss.
Yeah, you're going to be horrible.
No, I doubt it. No benefits, but no, they'll work.
Right.
Work their behinds off.
It always amazes me that Jews and blacks are at each other's throats when it's really
the white man.
It's the who is it actually?
It's the man, Howard.
The man.
That's it.
The waspy one.
The wasp man.
Those are the ones. But no, Jews are okay with me, but they never want to
Well,
pay.
they're not okay with me.
He has a grudge against them.
They'll call you up all the time to work, but they don't want to pay you. It takes
You know, you're an angry black man. You do need an African name. And what about Martin Luther Bigot?
That doesn't work.
How about Shabadoo?
Shabadoo. There's a name.
What about Boogie Whip? Remember that guy? Who's that guy, Boogie Whip?
I don't know Boogie Whip.
That was I think it was the security guard out in California, Shabadoo Boogie Whip.
Oh, yeah, Shabadoo Boogie Whip.
Oh. What about Huggy Bear?
How about Rufus Leakus?
You can do better than that, Howard.
That's your name, Rufus Leakus.
Rufus Leakus. That's it. Whenever you call, we're going to refer to yourself as Rufus Leakus.
How about Curly Head McSteel? Give you a nice Irish African name. Listen, you're a good guy. I like you.
I thought you'd say so.
I like you a lot.
And tell Gary I said hi.
All right, goodbye.
Tell hi.
All right, enough of him. Can only take so much of that guy.
Uppity.
Uppity. Oh, he has an attitude problem. No wonder why people don't want him to work. And by the way, if any black people are listening, in case you want my name to complain to the general manager, my name is Tony Pig. And just put that in the letter. Thank you.
You're listening to the best of the Howard Stern Show on 97.1 The Eagle. Some things shouldn't be taken sitting down. Pantera is one of them. Friday, July 29th, 7:30 at Coca-Cola Starplex, The Eagle presents Pantera with Sepultura and Prong. Pantera. This Wednesday at 4 p.m., $12.50 lawn seats will be available at all Ticketmaster outlets. The Pantera Party on the Lawn. Exclusively from your official Pantera party station, 97.1 The Eagle.
You're on the road right now going to work or perhaps still out on your way home after a long night. The one thing you need to remember is that if you are injured in an accident that is not your fault, you need to call an attorney. And that attorney should be Brian Loncar. Call 1-800-285-HURT, H-U-R-T. Let the law firm of Loncar and Associates help you stand up for your rights. It doesn't matter if you don't have health insurance and you don't have a doctor. It doesn't even matter if you don't have a car anymore because some moron just demolished it. Loncar and Associates will handle your case, assist you with your doctor appointments, and bring the law office to you. Home, work, and hospital visits by Lawn Car and Associates are routine. They do it every day. Doesn't matter where you are, McKinney, Fort Worth, Dallas, it doesn't make a difference. If you can hear me right now, Lawn Car and Associates will assist you and get you the answers that you need. Questions like, who's going to pay for the doctor bills and the medical bills? Who will repair my car? And how are you going to get to work while your car is being repaired? Don't you need temporary transportation? And what about the wages you're going to lose from missing work? You want answers to these questions, you call 1-800-285-HURT. Don't take the runaround from big insurance companies. Lawn Car and Associates knows how to handle you. Lawn Car and Associates is large enough to handle the most complicated injury case, but small enough to make house calls and care about each individual client. Remember the name Lawn Car and Associates now. 1-800-285-HURT.
All attorneys fully licensed for the practice of law by the state of Texas. Not certified by the Board of Legal Specialization.
Welcome back to the Montaldo Show. Today's topic, women who fear weather. Our first guest chose to remain anonymous, so we've altered her voice. Hello, Lydia.
Hi, Montaldo.
We understand you fear the rain.
Yeah, when I'm driving.
I understand. You've traced this fear to a secret from your past.
Yes. My parents never told me about the Avid MDH4 all-season performance tire from Yokohama.
Oh.
They never mentioned that Avid uses a tread design with multiple channels that cut through water, even around corners, or that Avid dominated a field of competitors in independent wet road testing.
And that's your secret?
They never even told me about Yokohama's full line of passenger tires. No Aegis LS4, no AS301, nothing.
But you do blame your parents for this, right?
Well, Avid's a new tire and all, so you really can't blame them per se.
Gee, that's all the time we have today on Montaldo.
And since I put Avids on the car, everything's actually pretty good.
That'll be enough, Lydia.
The Avid MDH4 from Yokohama. High performance has a new definition. Available at Discount Tires' 25 locations. Check your yellow pages.
Summertime, summertime, summertime. Double smart, double smart, double smart. Summertime, double smart, double smart. Summertime, the sky's blue, vacation's here, but what to do? Well, here's the smartest place to be. It's DoubleTree.
This summer, the smartest vacation is a double smart vacation with great rates on weekdays and weekends at over 60 DoubleTree hotels from coast to coast. As always, we'll welcome you with our warm, friendly service and freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. And right now, for an additional $10, you get breakfast for 2 adults and kids 12 and under at DoubleTree hotels.
It's summertime, there's no funner time. DoubleTree, it's the place to be. Double smart, summertime. DoubleTree.
Call your travel professional or 1-800-222-TREE.
It's double smart.
Offer valid at DoubleTree hotels through September 5th. Some restrictions apply.
I'm having a little trouble keeping up with technology. I feel like I'm trying to merge onto the information superhighway in a 72 orange hatchback with bald tires and a brown door, and I don't know what's going on. Even with simple stuff like the phone, I still can't master call waiting.
Hold on, Paula. I got another call. Hello, Cindy? Listen, my stupid ex-girlfriend's on the other line. Let me get rid of her. Cindy? It's still Paula, idiot.
I have trouble with speakerphone, too.
Dude, you're on speakers. Dude?
About the only advance I can handle is 1-800-COLLECT. Saves the people you call collect a nice chunk of change, no more operator, and it's easy. Just dial 1-800-COLLECT. Beep-boop-bop-boop-beep-bop-beep. That's a touch tone, by the way. Of course, you can use a rotary phone, but if you still have one of those, you probably don't have a radio and you live in a snow cave on the polar cap, so you're not hearing this anyway.
1-800-COLLECT. Save the people you call up to 44%. Use it every time you make a long-distance collect call.
Savings based on a 3-minute AT&T operator dialed interstate call.
Some people know the right time to buy everything.
Hey, mister, want to buy some lemonade?
No, thanks. I bought my lemonade in the off-season and saved a ton. I've got 12 drums of it in my basement.
If you've been waiting for the right time to join Bally's Health Club, the right time is right now. It's Bally's off-season sale with the absolute best offer of the year.
Mom, he never buys lemonade.
Hey, I know you. You never buy any of my homemade ice cream at the summer fair.
That's right. I bought half a ton of Rocky Road last February. Only cost me 6 cents a bowl.
So come on, stop putting it off. There's never been a better time to get your body to Bally's for step aerobic classes, tons of free weights, and the latest cardiovascular equipment, all in air-conditioned comfort.
Well, I'm heading over to Bally's.
You join Bally's when it's this nice out?
You're just never going to get it, are you?
For the best offer of the year, visit Bally's Health Club today or call 1-800-WORKOUT now. But hurry, this off-season sale won't be on long.
Uh-oh, it's going to rain.
Want to buy an umbrella?
Great, how much?
$50.
Visit the Bally's President's Health Club near you or call 1-800-WORKOUT. 97.1 The Eagle. We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
And it's Maria Melito with you back with the best of Stern. Now, earlier we heard from Jackie Stallone, and she got a call from her ex. Well, now Sylvester Stallone's dad decided to call back because he couldn't get a word in edgewise. Here it is on the best of Stern.
Hey, on our phone right now, if we can switch topics for just a second, Robin, the news breaks a mile a minute, is Mr. Frank Stallone Sr.
Oh.
He did have one...
What?
He did have one demand.
Yes?
He just said that he would come on, he wanted to tell his side of the story as long as we promise not to accept any phone calls from
Jackie Stallone.
While he's on.
Absolutely. I am...
I mean, he can't ban her from the show completely.
Yeah, right.
No, just now.
Hi, Mr. Stallone. Hello, Mr. Stallone?
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Very good.
That was a pretty rough session between you and your ex-wife.
It was a total debacle.
It really was. You know, you two just don't get along, man.
Well, I like to say just a few things before we go any further. I just briefly wish to say after yesterday that I'm not the man that Jackie Rattlefish portrays me to be.
Right.
I refute all she said about me.
Right.
As a whirlwind of untruths from, a little old woman.
Right. In other words...
And we have a severe handicapped grandson, right?
Yes.
As you know. And Jackie, to play on my girlfriend's slight case of Tourette, is not only insensitive, but downright cruel.
Right.
Kathleen and I have been together for 9 years. She's now 26, owns 2 businesses, and she loves me not because of my name, but who I am.
That's right.
As I assure you, she's no bimbo.
Right. As a matter of fact...
She's a woman, a devoted mother.
As a matter of fact, you know that, of course, that's just Jackie's opinion, and no one else has to share that, or does that mean it's true?
But, to get on TV nationwide and bring all these charges against me, I mean, this is crazy, As for being irresponsible toward my family during my marriage to her, I want you to know that I came to this country when I was 12 years old, poor boy. I worked hard and made out real good.
Right.
We had plenty of money, a good home, good cars, good everything.
Right.
I played polo for 35 years, and my kids had an opportunity to go to the best schools. Now, you tell me, how can a person do all that and be a bum husband?
Right.
And why was I awarded custody of my children during our divorce if I was such a bad father?
Is that right? You were awarded custody?
Absolutely.
You see, Robin, I told you.
You had the kids?
You had the kids. You raised the kids.
I gave her the kids, and after she married for the 4th time or 3rd time, she felt so bad not having the kids that I had problems on my own. And I now willingly gave them to her, and then, for visitations and so on and so forth.
That was a nice thing to do.
But, I mean, the thing is, I really feel sorry for Jackie for feeling the way she does. I had no idea she felt so bitter toward me.
Well, I'll tell you something. We have to ask you also, did you, in fact, ask that Sly be aborted?
Of course not.
Did you ask her to soak in the bathtub? Quinine and Epsom salts?
I mean, this is what I'm talking about. This is almost a fabricated speech that she's made because of her bitterness. I don't know why she's so bitter.
I'll tell you
All right, what about the tomato incident?
What about the tomato cans? Is it true that you beat her because you didn't can the tomatoes properly?
Does that make any sense whatsoever?
None.
This belongs in a comedy store.
Right. So, in other words, you say that you never beat Jackie. Well, you did say you beat her a little bit, but you regret it.
Listen, I'm a gentleman. I mean, some people consider me rough and tough or whatever, but that to me is neither here nor there.
Right. That's not you today.
But I wasn't that yesterday either.
Right.
I don't go around and beat on women.
Well, let me tell you something. You were quite the gentleman yesterday. You didn't lose your temper during the whole phone call, I know.
Well, he did call her a dried-up Genoa salami.
Well,
is that what he said? I didn't even catch it. Did you call her a dried-up Genoa salami?
Well, but, I mean, I know...
Well, you know what it is? She's a very spicy woman.
I mean, I've treated her for 30 years very cordially because of the children,
Right, I understand.
And I just don't know why she beats on the family over and over again. I mean, it's not only me, it's her children.
It's what's past is what's past. Is what you're saying.
Listen, what's past is past. That's right.
All right.
We don't have that
one
much time
finds it
left.
hard to believe that you two... Were you in love at one time?
Yeah, you were in love with Jackie at one time.
Obviously. I mean, he just just don't go into a marriage and just for the fun of it, because, I mean, traditionally, Italians take marriage very seriously as well as other ethnic groups. But
you know what it is? Maybe it's hard for her to deal with the fact that you have such a young, beautiful girlfriend.
Well, it could, but listen, I can't help if a young girl takes on and shine to me, okay?
Right.
I mean, this fallacy about how old people should be before they can get it on or get together or become in love or whatever it is. I mean, it's just a personal situation. But I mean, for her to go around and beat on people with affliction when she herself has a disastrous situation in her own family, I mean, it's just beyond explanation. I don't know what she wants out of life. I don't know what she wants from us.
And you're friends with the boys, Frank and Sly, right?
Of course. You heard me talk to him on the TV.
And were you proud of Frank when he beat up Geraldo?
Well, I'm very proud of him. I knew that he would do a good job because I know the boy and I know what he can do.
Right.
And I've always had the best relationship. I mean,
all right. How often do you see the kids?
Yeah. How often do you see the boys?
Listen, I called Frankie 3 or 4 times to come down here, but he was so busy up there.
Right.
That I have a farm here in Maryland.
Right.
And he said that he would come down, but I have the best relationship with Frankie. Frankie's a lovely guy.
And you're still friends with Sylvester, right?
Oh yeah. So we've had our moments, but I mean we're not at odds to such a degree that.
And what about the charges that Mrs. Stallone makes, that Jackie Stallone makes, that the women like you because of Sylvester's money?
Look, there is something that Sylvester can help. I can't help.
Right.
Where would Jackie be if it wasn't for that?
Right.
I mean, she not even supposed to use the name of Stallone.
Right.
I mean, she used the name Jackie, Levelfish, King, Stallone, Fellini, and Muschak. Now, that's her history.
And you're saying Jackie's maiden name was Labofish?
Where? At the fish market, maybe.
I see. Well, anyway.
But, I
mean, she has had 4 other husbands. Why is she still Jackie Stallone?
Right.
Well, that's generally the point. So my whole point is when you say, well, why is the name worth this or that? I mean, that's the reason why she's using it.
I see. All right.
She's using it for her own benefit, but I don't care what she does.
I tell you got to have People's Court on the TV show. You got to.
Listen, I'm not going to make myself a spectacle about this because this is only, I mean, this, I'm surprised at you, too, because, you had her on your program over and over and over again.
Right.
And you know that she's an explosive, irrepressible person.
Well, I like her.
And, I mean, it just doesn't not, I mean, you got a great future ahead of you. You don't need gifts like this.
Well, you know something.
I mean, after you hear my side, I mean, I can prove my side.
Right.
Definitely. I don't want to call her any names.
Right.
I just don't know why she's so bitter, and I just think that these kind of family squabbles only create more pain of course, myself, but I have sisters, and I have brothers, and I have nephews, and I have people who live a normal life, and they're not in the limelight, and then they have to be abused by people like this, which is crazy.
You got a good point there, Mr. Stallone.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Well, anyway, I'm glad. I knew you had a side of the story, and I'm glad you told it.
And you know something?
Yes.
Now, I'm going back to my farm in my cave.
Go ahead and
with my stupid girlfriend.
And you give her and
right to Pole in my 560 Special Mercedes.
And do me a favor, give that girlfriend of yours a kiss from me.
Yeah, and cry my glass of Perrier champagne. Okay.
There you go, man. All right. There he is, Mr. Stallone Sr. Thank you, Mr. Stallone.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. His side of the story, of course, a very bitter custody battle ensued. He
Well,
won
I must
custody.
say, Howard,
Yes.
you are everyone's friend.
I am. And you know what? I come out looking like a hero. And that's all I care about.
If Jackie's here, you're on her side.
Absolutely.
If he's here, you're on his side.
I am the biggest snake in the business. Well, yeah, as you can see now, we've cleared up the whole situation. It's as clear as mud. Nobody knows who's telling the truth.
Absolutely nowhere.
But they are 2 terrific characters. They really are. I love them. I love Jackie Stallone. I love Frank Stallone.
I think that was a revelation. We got another revelation today.
What was that?
His girlfriend has a slight case of Tourette's.
Well, there you go. There's another revelation. All right. Look. Oh, good. I got to get home. Oh, I got to go rest. I can't take it. There's so much service in the world. All right, we'll be back right after these words.
It's the best of Stern on 97.1 The Eagle. What it was.
Freedom. Freedom. Far out. Freedom.
Metallica, Green Day, Rollins Band, Aerosmith, Porno for Pyro, Alice in Chains, Peter Gabriel, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Johnny Cash, and at least a dozen more. You and a friend. Woodstock 94 on us. It's the Eagles' Summer of Glow. To win, pick up an entry form today at Guitar Center, North Dallas and Arlington, and at all Blockbuster music stores. Mail it in. Then listen for us to call your name on the Eagle. After Howard, we'll draw and announce winning names all day long. When you hear us call your name, you have 30 minutes to call back and get qualified to win a trip for two to Woodstock 94. Plus, you'll get a key that could start a brand new Harley-Davidson. 2 tickets to Metallica August 5th, a Metallica CD box set, CDs from other Woodstock 94 artists, and a free condo. 1994, the Summer of Glow. Another far-out contest.
Can you dig that?
From 97.1, The Eagle.
Hi, we're here on the beach with volleyball great Spike Willis talking about Vittel Natural Water. Spike drinks a lot of Vittel. I notice a lot of you guys drink Vittel. It's big on the beach. I guess the fact that it has more natural minerals than other bottled waters is a big plus for guys who sweat a lot and need it for replenishment, right?
No, we just dig the bottle.
Get out of here.
Why do you think we're out here busting our buns all day long?
I don't know. Improve your game? Get into the Olympics?
No. Women.
Get out of here.
I'm telling you, standing here glistening with sweat drinking from that cool-looking square bottle, it's a real competitive edge, man.
But all those natural minerals on the label...
You think I read the label?
Vittel Natural Water tastes so refreshing, and with more natural minerals than other bottled waters, it's just a little more of what water's for. And it's got a neat square bottle. Vittel, raising the water level.
Look for Vittel Natural Water at your local Kroger, Albertsons, Tom Thumb, or Winn-Dixie stores.
Put some excitement in your summer with a Wave Runner rental from TNP Water Sports. That's right. Now you can enjoy the great fun of the Yamaha Wave Runner on any lake you choose. TNP Water Sports has a brand new facility at Dal Rock Marina on Lake Ray Hubbard. Or you can call 349-WAVE, and TNP will meet you on any Dallas area lake. You can even pick up a unit for out-of-town travel. It's great for personal fun, with friends or your company or church picnic. TNP Water Sports features the full line of Yamaha Wave Runners. All are 94 models and are available in 1 or 2 person configurations with a variety of styles to fit your riding pleasure. All rentals come complete with life jackets and instruction, and all major credit cards are accepted. Call 349-WAVE and make your reservations today. Or come visit TNP Water Sports at the brand new facility at Dal Rock Marina. Register to win a free trip to the Grand Caymans. You pick the lake, we bring the fun. TNP Water Sports, 349-9283. That's 349-WAVE.
Hey, Robin, heard you were moving out of the apartment complex.
You bet I am. Lenders Clearinghouse is selling me a new Southern Energy manufactured home with payments that are less than half of what I'm paying for rent. You should see the quality of these HUD-approved and manufactured homes, composition shingle roofs, plywood floors, and all 2x4 wall construction.
Is it expensive to get into one of these homes?
Heck no. Down payments are only 5% and interest rates as low as 8% with payments for up to 300 months. They even have a no-credit required first-time buyers program on their pre-owned homes. But what I really like is the no-closing cost feature. At Lenders, you're not hit with lots of hidden costs, and the reputation for after-sales service is unsurpassed. Lenders made me feel good about my purchase. Hey, man, I'm a homeowner.
Cool. Lenders, the low-price leader in Southern Energy of Texas, the quality builder, have teamed up to score touchdowns with you, the home-buying public. In Dallas, just east of 635 on Highway 175 at Silverado. For more information, call 557-1537 now. That's 557-1537. Call now.
It's hot. It's summer. It's time for something refreshing. Try the Summer Funshine in San Antonio now at special prices. San Antonio's finest hotels are offering accommodations in a variety of locations with prices starting at only $69 per night. Call 1-800-28-TEXAS and ask for the Summer Funshine package and get the best discounts on tickets to Fiesta Texas and SeaWorld delivered to your room. No waiting in lines at the parks. Come stay on the Riverwalk and enjoy good food, great art, and lively music, or by colorful Market Square and soak up local culture, or by the major shopping malls with quick access to the city's popular attractions. Although San Antonio is Texas' most popular vacation destination, rooms are available for a romantic vacation or a family treat. Catch the Summer Funshine. Call today. With values like these, a summer can blaze by.
If you're nearsighted and wear glasses and wish you didn't, you're not alone. At the Carter Eye Center, we've seen thousands of people who wanted to be free of glasses and contact lenses, and each for their own special reasons. Now, with radial keratotomy and other advanced procedures, Dr. Harvey Carter and our surgical staff can help more people than ever before. And that brings us a special pleasure. Dr. Carter explains why he enjoys these patients.
My greatest personal pleasure in performing radial keratotomy is seeing people's quality of life improve because they could see without their glasses or contacts. This really makes a difference in the way people feel about themselves.
To find out if you can live your life free of glasses and contacts, call the Carter Eye Center and schedule a free personal consultation. The number is 1-800-950-2020. The Carter Eye Center, 1-800-950-2020. Chances are we can help.
97.1 The Eagle. We're back with Jerry Seinfeld's best friend, Howard Stern.
And we're back with the best of Stern. We got something good for you. I've got Big Green Tea by Baba Booey on the best of Stern.
We're going to turn the microphone over now to Boy Gary, who's going to sing his production number, something everyone's been waiting for. Here he is, Papa Fluli. Ladies and gentlemen.
Wolf is always right, and I'm always wrong. I've got huge, smelly porcelain caps and breath way too strong. I've got big green teeth. I've got big green teeth. They hang past my jaw, down past my hands. Oh, I have to brush about 12 times a day. I use peroxide by the quart, but my gums still turn gray. I've got big green teeth. I've got big green teeth.
Certainly do.
It's pretty gross being who I am. My teeth are king size. My mouth is a mess. I hate it when I get put down by both. I wish I could quit. I'm so mad I could spit. But I'm not qualified for any other job. As big as tombstones, my teeth really reek. The way they protrude from my mouth makes it so hard to speak. I've got big green teeth. I've got big green teeth. An overgrown beaver is what I am. If boss leaves the show, what else would I do? My only talent is to screw up everything that I do. I've got big green teeth. I've got big green teeth. If Bob says goodbye, my career's gonna die. I've got big green teeth.
Oh, man.
Teeth.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow, that's a showstopper. I got to go recover.